Hello and welcome back to another episode of STS. As you can tell, Sharky's away right now. He's on international duty. He's in Romania right now looking for Andrew Tate. No, I'm joking. He's actually, he's with the beta squad right now. So he's giving me the reins once again. We're back with one of your favorite segments last season, PL Roundup. Obviously, the second half of the season was great with PL Roundup because you guys got to see Arsenal bottling in real time, and a few people on the pod enjoyed that.
Why'd you mention that? It's a new season. You don't have to mention Arsenal.
Yeah, but I had to give them like clarity and history. Backstory.
No, you
exactly.
don't need a backstory when it comes to Arsenal.
Yeah, I'm wearing an anime t-shirt, so I have to give like backstory and stuff.
Fairs. That's a good one.
That's good.
That was actually good, you know? That was actually good.
Yeah, great. But listen, this is your favorite segment. It was a favorite segment for a lot of fans last season. This is where we talk about every single Premier League game. So we're usually here for a wild ride, 2 hours or so. If you guys want to check us out on audio, check us out on Spotify and iTunes. If you guys are listening to us on audio and you'll check us out on visuals, come to YouTube, STS. Also, we're also on Twitter. I'm unemployed. So we've given the Twitter reins to STS_pod. Go follow that Twitter. It's in the description. And I'm beefing the admin right now.
Who's got the actual app for STS Pod?
The actual...
like, without the underscore? Is there...
I don't know. I don't think there's any.
Damn.
So I think Sharky just put STS_.
Oh, fairs.
Yeah. I might do CB_K just to get back at him.
Oh, yeah, you should. Right now, you're unemployed right now.
Yeah, exactly.
You and Fuizzi.
Yeah, we're the same, fam.
Yeah.
But listen, let me introduce the table first. You already heard the voices. Next to me, we've got Mr. Fuad Kadani, straight off the Harry Kane news, which we're going to discuss today. So that was the first thing I had to say to you.
Jeez. I just remember that now.
I know, right?
I've seen since Harry
Why do you think I picked him?
Kind of forgot. Yeah.
Why do you think I picked him today?
I knew it was going on.
I even picked you before the Brentford game.
And he picked me after the Brentford game.
Yes! And as you can tell, we've got Ilyas here.
Let's go.
So Fuad never got a round of applause, but Ilyas does.
No, I gave myself it.
Yeah, fair. And then next one, we got Levan on the rhythm right now.
Back to back, baby.
Back weeks,
Nice
man.
Nice to be back, man.
Yeah, man. It's always nice to see you, man.
Okay, chill out.
Why is Sharky gives a love? He's like, yeah, my brother, Primo family club with togetherness. But when it's me,
Toronto
it's like,
brothers.
I need the gubs.
There's a friends and family discount. But listen, let's get into this PR roundup, man. I know you guys are waiting for this. They've been complaining about intros last few episodes. They said it took 8 minutes for this intro to start, but let's go.
We need to get straight into it.
this. Let's talk about the biggest game of the weekend: Chelsea versus Liverpool.
We're starting there. I thought we was going to start at Man City.
Nah.
We'll start at Chelsea was the biggest game.
Yeah, because on paper it was the biggest game. Yeah,
and the whole Caicedo.
But now, thanks to you, all the Man City fans are going to get onto me and said, "Oh, of course, when
Get
Man
onto
City
him. Get onto him.
But listen, yeah, I like that. You mentioned that Caicedo there. Let's give a little bit of backstory because some news came out today that Fuizzi is reeling from. We want to get him on the pod today, but
No, his
D&D.
No, I hear it. Latvia and Caicedo in the same weekend.
Yeah, and then
Lavia is not confirmed, but
and then after Scott McTominay as well.
Who called it though? Who called it?
He did.
Talk your shit, Liba. Put some respect on my name, yeah? Put some respect on my name.
Get him!
Yeah? When I speak, you listen.
Yeah.
When I talk, you listen.
Yeah.
Don't question me.
Yeah.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'll do that again.
Let's go! Leave that real dog!
What? My man, with that American you over here talking about.
Hey, dog!
Shut your mouth, boy! Shut your mouth, boy!
He's trying to gatekeep your predictions.
Yeah, and the host over there talking about conspiracy. Shut your mouth, boy! Don't even confuse us.
What about that brother next to Sharky?
Who's the other one?
Stopler.
He's irrelevant.
Yeah. Star who?
Stop it.
Well, listen, if you want to give them backstory, with the viewers that didn't watch the recent pod,
So basically-
what did you say?
I had a theory in my mind of why I felt like Chelsea did what they did with the Lavia deal and the way they maneuvered with the Caicedo deal, and it literally transpired word for word exactly how I put it. So, yeah, man, give me my flowers, baby. Give me my flowers, baby.
If we had physical flowers, I'll
Chelsea
give it to you,
knew
right?
Caicedo only wanted him.
Yeah,
They knew, man.
But I'm not
They
gonna lie, that announcement video was beautiful.
Amazing. I wanted to
feel
repost
And I had
it.
a picture of him sitting next to his mum in front of a random car in Africa. Was it Africa? Where's it?
Ecuador.
Listen.
I did all the good work.
I know.
He's Ecuadorian, man.
Listen. Ecuadorian, man. Me no black, it's the same thing. Don't do the whole me no black, me Ecuadorian. I don't want to hear that. It's the same thing. But you know what I mean? You know I'm getting trying to like. You know I'm trying to get with this. But obviously, bro. Yeah, it's a beautiful moment, and you could tell like obviously Chelsea is obviously clearly the club of his dreams, in it. So
115 smackaroonies.
I mean, that's the market right now, I guess. Yeah,
money's
That's a crazy market.
Yeah, that's not justifiable.
It's because the Sixers right now. Not a great market.
Yeah, it's not a great market.
That's like Rice was
This
110.
market has been dominated by the Sixers, though.
It's true.
Yeah.
Breaking transfers every single time. So for me, I think the combination that's going to come with him and Enzo is going to be the thing to kind of look at.
No, it'll be a good midfield. It'll be a good
They
midfield.
got the LFC initials, right?
Yeah,
Lavia,
Fernandez and Caicedo.
Caicedo,
That
yeah.
was crazy when I
That's
saw that.
disrespectful, man. That's
Wait, who do you guys think Liverpool will get then? Like, obviously now Lavia's out of the picture. Caicedo's obviously at Chelsea as well.
I saw their link to Palhinha again. But I know
Palhinha would be a good signing, I think.
he would be a very good signing, but how much is he going to cost?
now the premium now. You're going up to the end of the transfer window.
And the season's just started.
Yeah, every club's rubbing their hands like this.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, we know Liverpool got 100. We know.
Literally.
We saw you try to spend 110 million on Caicedo, so now they know they got money to fleece him now.
So it's long. It's long for them.
But let's go to Stamford Bridge now. We did a watch along for that game. It was me, Fuizzi, Liaz, and Abs. It was an interesting first half. Chelsea started off decent.
It was a weird first half.
Yeah.
I thought that first half was actually pretty good from Chelsea.
It was.
It looked like, in my opinion, like Spurs almost 15-16. Like full throttle, high press, wing backs
Man
bombing
marking,
on,
literally.
man marking. And I was like, yo, I can already see what Poch is trying. But obviously, I think the second half, you could kind of see it kind of wear off.
Reece James came off tired.
Reece James came off tired, and you could play in that style, honestly, up until November at Spurs, it weren't clicking. So the fact that first game, they were kind of showing flashes of what's to come.
I think in the second half it was more Chelsea than it was Liverpool. I think Liverpool kind of losing a bit of
Liverpool,
momentum
when they made the subs
That's
with
what it was. When
Nunes,
Salah started
when he
ripping
came
everything
on.
off.
But Liverpool had that little run in the first half where I think it was
the first
the goal.
15
It was the
minutes,
goal,
yeah.
and then they had. Was it offside?
Salah's offside.
Yes,
Yeah,
Salah
yeah,
offside.
yeah.
That little spurt that they had for 10-15 minutes, they were complete control.
Yeah.
That was the Liverpool of old.
Yeah.
But then you can't play a 3-man midfield like that. You can't have McAllister's deepest line.
That's what killed them.
You can't have Gakpo as the left centre mid. Szoboszlai played good, I think. A lot of people was like very mixed. Like, people were saying he didn't play that good. Some people said he played good. I think for a first game, high intensity game
Crazy,
at Stamford Bridge, like everyone was excited for Chelsea. All Chelsea fans were excited to watch Poch that game. So I think he played well. But to play Gakpo and McAllister with him, I
Gakpo
think
was interested in a role, but I don't think he did that well.
he shouldn't
that
play
game.
there. He shouldn't.
I
Going
think-
4-2-4 or 4-3-3, what they were trying to do.
They tried
higher up the pitch.
He should be higher up, but then the Trent role wasn't working as well.
Yeah.
That well,
I feel like everything
like
was all over the
Robertson's like Fabinho now. He has no legs. Like the legs are. I don't know what's going on in Liverpool.
I
It's
know.
the whole asthma thing.
Well,
I don't know what's going on. But his legs were gone.
I think Robertson was a bit unfair because he was getting double teamed by Sterling
He was.
and
He
Reece
was.
James. But
He
there was and Gakpo was meant to be the one
It was
helping him
Gakpo
out.
and Luis Diaz, and Luis Diaz
Like,
he did no looks and all that.
Up and down. It was
Yeah,
doing
like,
that.
Yeah, have like Henderson or like even Milner
That's
coming
what
to
it is.
chase
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
This time
But they don't have those runners
Yeah.
They
now.
don't have those ones.
Yeah.
Even no Curtis Jones. I'm surprised. I don't know if he was injured or not. Was he on the bench? I can't remember.
I think he was, no?
Curtis
But
Jones.
him not starting that game was confusing because he's the perfect left centre mid for them.
Yeah, exactly.
Like because he's young, he'll run, and he's very good going forward. So I was a bit. They shouldn't have started
They
Jota.
tried Gakpo in that midfield role, I think, once last year as well, and it didn't really work. And I
Yeah.
remember Holland at the World Cup, there was one game where they randomly switched him to midfield.
Yeah,
as well,
I think
and
it might have been
didn't
the first.
work.
Was it the first game?
I think it was the second game.
It was
if I'm
one
not
of the early
mistaken.
games where he just randomly played
They
like
just
one of the
randomly
deepest
played in
players.
midfield,
Yeah, it was
and it
very
was just
weird.
like, I think it's because of his size and stature,
Yeah.
technical ability. They
But
think,
I think when
he
you
could do a job.
when you're at that age and you're an attacker your whole career, you can't just tell someone play centre mid and they have defensive ability.
But they were experimenting with him in the preseason. They were playing him in the midfield. So I guess they're trying it out. But let's go back.
I think, but this season with Klopp, I remember someone said it to me yesterday. They feel like they'll have a similar season to Chelsea last year where they just can't get the tactics right. I feel like Klopp's not with the times right now. And it's giving kind of like old Mourinho vibes where it's like, I'm sticking to my way. But then when I try to change to the newer way, my players are not tactically inept to play that role. Because now you've got Trent going into the midfield, but then you've got him going next to McAllister with Szoboszlai.
But is that
it's very confusing
Is that
for
not
them.
a sign of him though trying new things?
It is a
for
sign,
me?
but
I think I get what you're saying,
Yeah.
but I think what's happening is he's trying to evolve it, but it's just not happening. Like the six missing there.
He doesn't have the
is,
personnel.
he doesn't have
Yeah,
the
that's
personnel.
another thing.
I think you look at the
And-
centre backs. We've been saying all summer if they need to get one more in there.
Yeah.
Just
Just Robertson
to kind
can't
of
have
solidify
that role. Yeah.
Robertson
Yeah.
in that third left centre back role is just not really doing it for me.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like in this game, both teams look like kind of new teams coming
Very
into
new.
the season,
it did.
trying to figure themselves out,
Yeah.
if you like, and it just kind
I
of played itself.
think Chelsea were very good. Nico Jackson was
Yeah, he
shocked
did
me.
very well.
He shocked me.
He
shocked me. Like his touches, for his size,
He was a workhorse. that
everything
game as
about
well,
him.
man.
I was like, he looks very complete,
Yeah.
but he was still lacking that like.
Do you know what I said? This season,
extra.
he's going to be that player that everyone says when he gets it together.
Like Darwin Nunes last
He's
season.
gonna be I see more potential in him than Nunes.
That's what I was going to say. The difference with him is the pace. I think he uses it better. I also think his link-up play is miles better.
It's not chaotic. It's not all over the place. Yeah, there's a bit of control of it.
Power and pace, and I'm going to bulldoze my way into your goal. With him, there's a little bit more like that counter-attack in the 93rd minute. I was like, this guy's
Even the Kanate one when he just shrugged off. Was it the same one? Yeah, where he just shrugged him off, and I was like, damn, like
this guy's
Kanate's a big boy, you know. Kanate's a big boy, you know. Like not a lot of men are shrugging Kanate off the ball, and he just said, "Get off me."
But then when you mentioned that midfield as well, I thought Enzo took advantage of that.
Enzo
from Chelsea's side as well.
He was man of the match.
He was amazing. He was amazing, bro.
This was World Cup Enzo.
I saw him last season. I was telling people his passing ability, his choice of passes, his range is perfect.
For his age is unreal.
But where they were playing him was so they were playing the deepest, and he can't play the deepest.
I'm so glad he switched his number.
Because
he was gonna have the Paul Pogba curse of
where
does he play? And the number would have confused us. For a long time, they would have been.
He's making a lot of bombing runs forwards.
He was a part of an interesting midfield. Was it Chukwuemeka and the Gallagher? Gallagher was very good.
Gallagher played good.
Gallagher was decent. Gallagher was
Yeah.
decent. Again, like his choices are sometimes a bit
Conor
questionable.
Gallagher. No, he's very he's
he
erratic.
had a good game though. He had a good game. I
He's
think he
very
set the tempo.
physically, like
He set the
recovery.
tempo.
Yeah.
I feel like he set the tempo for the team still.
But I do think that's not a guy they need going forward. Even with Chukwuemeka,
That's why
as young as he is, Chukwuemeka, like he was shoddy the first.
They even had that
15
Leslie.
minutes.
He nearly booted who's in the face.
Kanate in the chest.
They had that Leslie kid come on.
Yes, at the end.
What will be interesting is with obviously Lavia Caicedo coming in now, you know it's going to be pretty much those two plus Enzo.
Yeah.
What's going to happen with all these other
The millions of players they've got.
because they don't have Europe. That's my
Yeah.
issue. So now it's like, where do they kind of fit there?
And it's hard to get rid of them
Kenny,
now.
I feel like that was almost the confidence booster of I've got a role for you this season. That's why you're going to start and enter. Now when the new signings come in to put him into the, I hope it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
I think
he's very good.
Last season,
He's a very good player.
Flashes where
He's
I'm
a
like,
very good player.
I hope they use him more, bro.
Yeah,
I love
but
it,
then then they've also got the problem with Nkunku coming back in like 3-4 months.
Yeah.
But by then, because it's one game a week, they're gonna be on training ground so much that 3-man midfield they make, whether it's Gallagher in there, Lavia, whoever, they're all gonna have that chemistry where if Nkunku comes in, just go straight in.
Yeah,
it could disrupt something.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then, but Sterling played good. I think a lot of people are mixed with him.
What do you lot think of Disasi?
He was okay. I think
he's decent. He got
back free tax. Back free tax.
Shaky start.
Back three.
He grew into the
He's
game.
ginormous, bro.
But he's a unit. I'm telling you, bro.
He's like
that back three
Kanate.
was
He's like
impressive.
Kanate.
Yeah, he is.
He's like Kanate.
Everything's just wide.
They'll call him Baby Desai. Like, he's ginormous, bro. They'll call him Baby Desai. He's massive.
What's his? How old is he? 21.
He's a kid as well. He's probably like he's
Him
under
and
23.
Badiashile were
That's
playing
scary.
together at Monaco.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
They
So
were
I'm
crazy,
like,
yeah.
yo, if Badiashile comes back, they can form a nice.
Levi Colwill.
then you
was
got
looking
Colwill
good
there as
well.
well.
He looks so
Fofana.
amazing on the ball, bro. Like
Can we
that's
just
what he
say
is.
as well with Colwill we touched on there, but that old brother in the mid,
Thiago Silva.
Thiago
No.
Silva at 39. I'm sorry,
general.
You know, every season since he's come to Chelsea, I've been like, I remember when he first came, I was like,
It's not
by
gonna
Christmas,
work. Yeah,
them
yeah,
guys
yeah.
are gonna be stretched.
Yeah.
And then I saw him just coast through the whole season, and I said, back free tax maybe.
Yeah.
Then I saw them switch him back for no problem.
I
2
thought he's-
seasons, and this is like 37, 38. Now at 39 in what is supposedly the most physical league. We got the best strikers here.
He's gliding through it.
Bro, he's cold.
He's just a smart player, man.
Slippers
Smart.
on.
Yeah, smart player,
I'm
man.
like, bro, that's...
I thought they were gonna give him.
He plays with his brain. He plays with his brain. I always say that he plays with his brain.
I thought he was gonna give me like Ledley King vibes, like, oh, I can only play one game a week.
Bro.
Let me chill out. Now he's got that luxury where if he plays one game a week now, I know that I doubt they'll use him properly next season, but he'll still have the legs to play like another 2 years.
I was really surprised that, considering how fit he's actually been during his time at Chelsea, that they didn't give him almost, till he leaves, the armband.
Yeah, that's what I thought he would get.
Like
the
with
armband.
James, I respect it. The academy kid who's come out, I always thought James and Mount were going to get the captaincy at some point, but I just felt Thiago, he's been Mr. Consistent, Mr. Reliable.
The age as well. You can see they look at him like how they look at Rudiger, like the father figure of the club.
But I think that's what it is, though. I think they're trying to probably manage him because obviously last season he had injury problems. So they're thinking they've got options now.
Yeah.
So they
Plan for
probably
the future with James,
So probably just like he's not gonna play. I don't think he'll play every game week in week out.
Also,
till
did
the
they
end of the
keep
season.
that DM they bought? I don't know how to pronounce
One
his
that
name.
came on.
Leslie.
Is it not Leslie? They
Andre
bought
Santos?
no. They bought a DM from France. Did they loan him to Strasbourg?
Leslie.
Is it Leslie? But he's got a long second name.
I ain't even going to try
He came on.
He came on, right? But they got it was like 40 mil for them. So like now they've got another.
No, they're gonna
DM.
offload. I think there's the 3 players that they're gonna.
No, because they offered him to Strasbourg and he said, I don't want to go.
Yeah.
So, and they're doing that with a lot of players. They're bringing them in and they're saying
they said,
Strasbourg.
yo,
Like
yeah.
they tried to sign
Vitesse all over.
Angelo Gabriel.
Eli, whatever his name, Wahi.
Wahi.
They tried to sign
Yeah,
Wahi.
yeah. And they tell him go
He was like,
Strasbourg,
come, I want to come, but I don't want to go to Strasbourg because he's playing
Yeah,
in that
exactly.
league.
I'm
And he's playing for a better team.
and
So it's like, why would I downgrade for a loan? Like,
Yeah, it
it's
doesn't
weird
make
what they're doing. Like all these midfielders they've
Slow
got.
farming.
And yeah, it's very weird. Like it's like they're planning for like the next 8 years, which is weird.
A lot
But
of people say they're planning already for failure in FFP. Because the way they're spending is like, okay, cool, we're going to fail
But
FFP. We
Sam-
don't mind a year out of the transfer window because
But-
we've already got these young players on 8-year
they
contracts
spoke about
anyway.
it. They spoke about it on Talksport. Simon Jordan spoke about it on Talksport. I can't remember what he said, but it made sense what he said. Like him saying the players that they've bought, the 8-year contracts, the when you sell a academy player, it's like 100% profit, and you get a bit more, including FFP. So they sold like Loftus-Cheek, Mount,
Yep.
Hudson-Odoi. They're getting rid of. Who else? They've sold
They
a
have
couple.
sold
Of,
a lot.
There's a few players they still get. They already made money from the
Yeah.
sale. They're
Yeah.
gonna sell a few more. Like you got
Yeah.
Ziyech is still there.
So I think they know what
Trevor
they're doing.
Chalobah's
They
looking
know
to
what they're
leave. There's
doing.
like,
Yeah.
there's like Gallagher might even leave.
like when they get rid of academy
Yeah.
prospects, they keep 100% of the profit, and they get like a little extra
Yeah.
leeway because it's like you've grown this player and now you sold him for amazing profit. Like,
But you even put
Yeah.
that new rule though. You know you can only
Yeah.
spread your payments over 5 years now.
Yeah,
No
so
matter
the-
how
yeah,
long-
yeah, because
no matter
Chelsea,
how long
bro,
the contract is. Yeah, Chelsea won a finesse thing.
They had a
Chelsea-
loophole.
They had a loophole.
They
He
said,
bought that.
yeah.
That Todd Bowley guy.
but Chilwell played good as well.
Yeah. Let's go back to the
Um,
game a little bit
yeah.
because that first goal, obviously, first 20 minutes.
What a
Liverpool
pass from Salah.
Salah, great
That
pass.
was a
great
crazy
assist to Luis
assist.
Diaz.
That was a crazy
And
assist.
then they nearly, like you said, nearly went 2-0
Straight
up.
away,
and it
yeah.
was offside.
Trent playing in that DM role, slipped him in straight away. Good
It
finish.
took a while for that offside call, by the way. Like,
Yeah.
we were there for like 5 minutes. we were just
Someone
talking
said they shouldn't take that long with offside calls. Like,
But I know, is it this season they're doing advantage for the attacker? Or was it next?
yeah, it's no hands.
No hands.
It's just
yeah,
any
yeah.
part of the body you
I
can
thought
score
that-
with.
That's how I was confused. I thought that was already implemented.
Because I think we're going to talk about it later, but I think they did it in the Newcastle game where someone's leg was onside but their arm was off. But
Yeah.
it's the credit to
We've
the
seen
attacker.
so many instances of that.
Yeah.
Do you not think that's fair?
Yeah. If your arm, you can't score with your
You
arm.
can't score with your arm. So why does it matter if my arm's offside?
You can score with any other part of your body.
Gaining physical advantage.
That's
Yeah,
true
but
as
the
well.
thing is, it depends on the situation.
But football do need goals.
If I'm running,
what I
I
mean?
know.
Football
but
needs goals.
I
That's what
always-
football's
I always
about.
feel like every rule change almost happens for the benefit of
Yeah.
the attacker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but everything's a benefit of the attacker.
Yeah,
Like, can we
I
just
think
keep
right now
some
it's
They took away
balance.
back passes for the benefit of attacker.
Bro,
Like,
I'm like, there's just too
Yeah.
much, and it always seems like it's like, oh, more goals equals more entertainment.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
doesn't.
it doesn't, yeah.
I
But
like
they want to draw in the casual fans, man.
yeah,
They want- you want the casual
Yeah,
who
you're
just
right.
turns on the
I'm
TV
kinda
and scores,
with you
sees
as well.
4-3, and oh, what game?
I just feel like it's just gonna
So like
muddy the
Faisal
waters
Elias.
even
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
So
Faisal
now,
more.
now people are gonna be like, where does the arm finish? Does it finish here?
Yeah,
What-
yeah.
what if you
Too
do
much,
like-
there's too much grey area. Even right now, though, like there's too much grey area with
Yeah,
the
man.
offside rule.
Yeah,
like,
for me, I
like,
just wish
it's-
they never
it's
brought
too
VAR in
much,
for
yeah.
offsides and things like that.
Like,
Or
but I
just
think-
keep
I
it for
think-
like
I
just
think-
other
Yeah,
stuff.
man, just
But the thing
eyes.
though, I think if it's head or leg, then and you're slightly head then offside. But if it's arms, I don't think
Yeah,
arms should count.
it's like a little bit.
Because
Like a
arms,
little, like your fingertip.
Yeah, like I've seen silly ones. Like I'm like, that's not gonna affect anything. It doesn't change anything.
Yeah.
Too many
like,
tight
you know what I
ones.
mean?
So then they
But
should
yeah,
give the
man.
advantage for the
Even
attacker.
Chilwell's one, actually, to be fair.
Yeah,
Yeah?
Yeah,
He played very good as well.
Yeah,
He played very good.
Very good.
Him and Reece James, they're just well, they've been bombing
Yeah.
wing backs anyway, but I think Pochettino's going to enjoy them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100% fact.
But do you think
Malo
he's gonna?
Gusto, who came
Gusto,
in
yeah.
for
That's a
Reece
good
James.
backup to have,
That's
man.
a serious.
I said when they
Serious.
signed him,
Yeah.
that injury that
Yeah.
they worry about Reece James, no problem.
Yeah, yeah,
Take 3 months off, go get your hair dyed, go get a new perm, whatever. We got Gusto now.
Yeah.
True.
19
he
as well,
looked-
you know?
He looked good.
Serious.
He looked good.
Serious.
Very good
I
signing.
love their recruitment, man.
I've been
I'm
screaming.
jealous of Chelsea's recruitment. There's like smart areas.
Nah, it's
smart
too
signings.
many man.
Bro,
Too many
nah.
man.
Too many man.
They signed David Washington.
It's career mode. You
Literally.
only see this stuff in career mode. You wipe a whole team out and bring in a whole new
True,
team.
true.
Bro,
It's
you-
like create a club.
They spent 800 mil in 1 year, bro.
Seen in
true,
FM when you send the scouts,
Yeah.
they just come back with their 5-star reports.
Yeah, yeah,
Brazilians, or the Brazilian wonder kids.
Sign all of them. Sign all of them. All of them. That's a
Yeah,
Chelsea.
man. But listen, the equaliser came from Disasi. It was he got himself in a good position. But
Yeah.
like you said, Chilwell, it got his goal disallowed. Then
Yeah.
second half kind of it felt a bit even, but I think Chelsea kind of had a little bit more about them. The Salah came off, didn't look happy.
Very boring second half.
Yeah.
Very
You know
boring.
what's funny though? With the Disasi, he made up for obviously the first goal, but I felt like he was getting a lot of blame for the first goal.
He was
Letting
for not
Diaz's
for
man.
the Diaz
I'm
one.
like, bro, did you the man see Reece James throughout that whole move?
Yeah.
Bro, he was the one that
walking.
left him
Yeah.
when walkies didn't follow or do a second action.
Awareness
I'm like,
horror.
Bro,
Yeah.
this is your first game as captain. If you're not going to try, at least tell him, yo, go left side, go. There was nothing from Reece James. And I was like, the new guy's getting all
Do
the
you think he should
blame.
be captain? Because I think he's too quiet to be captain.
I thought that as well. I was
I think
like,
he's too
and
quiet to be captain.
I was speaking to someone behind the scenes, and they were like, "Yo, I don't know how he got the catch because he's very quiet and keeps himself.
He's introvert.
himself
Yeah,
as
he's
well.
introvert.
So
Yeah.
I think it's more of like a symbol.
Yeah.
You're like the golden child.
There's probably captains within the squad.
think they
Mount
can
State?
Thiago Silva, yeah. probably.
Like
Mount
Thiago
State?
Silva,
That's what I was gonna
I can imagine someone like Conor Gallagher being a big mouth in the changing room, like like in a good way.
Yeah.
Who else?
like an Enzo, I'll be
Chilwell.
honest with you.
Enzo, yeah.
Usually it's the players like the worst players on the team that end up being the
Yeah, like the lesser
You know what I'm
players.
shocked,
usually.
by the way, yeah? This one threw me off. Man, I saw Robert Sanchez in goal.
You didn't know this?
Oh, you didn't know he signed him?
No, because obviously I was away. So I had no idea that Chelsea signed him. So I'm telling my TV, I said, who? Robert Sanchez, when did this happen? I was asking Chelsea to sign this.
You can't keep up with that.
I couldn't even keep up. I'm like, Chelsea are moving
You're probably looking like Kepa looks a bit different today.
Yeah.
I was thinking, who's the? I just thought, who's this brother in
you know
goal?
that signing
I'm trying to figure out, is this for the academy? Who's this brother here? Like, I couldn't figure it out. Like, it was mad.
That sign reminded me of when they signed Kante and then they slyly signed Drinkwater as well.
Oh yeah.
And so
It
like
was a
balancing.
duo deal.
Yeah, let's get both so we can get Caicedo. Do you know what I mean?
But listen, the game ended up finishing, but
Shock, it was a draw.
It was a
Absolute shock.
Yeah. I mean, what was it? The last 5-6 meetings they just
Horrible,
had
man.
these
Horrible.
draws.
Last 4 before this
Yeah.
one. Was
And then Fawizzi had a point. We said the last 4, 5, 6 or whatever. There's been draws, but we've won 2 trophies out of them.
That's a fair point.
That's
That's a fair point.
Get what you can.
Fair enough.
I do believe if the Salah goal went in, it's a different game.
The first,
Yeah.
Oh, the offside one.
I think when the offside goal went in, it was like the whole tide changed.
Yeah.
Like it could have just gone flipped to Liverpool, just boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. Literally, I genuinely
Because you
I'm
could hear
with
the stadium went quiet and all that. But then on the flip side, the Chilwell goal when it was offside, that went.
yeah.
It was like 2 different ways. Like if that had stayed in, it could have been 2-3 more.
Yeah.
on
The
top of
momentum
that.
of the crowd.
The momentum, like it went crazy because they
Yeah.
went quiet for the Salah goal, and then when Chilwell scored, they went crazy and like Chilwell
We're talking
celebration.
about this game like it was a world beater, but
It was not. That's the worst thing. It wasn't. But it had key moments. It had key
it
moments
was a
as
very
well.
interesting battle. But listen,
Yeah,
the game finished, obviously, like you said, Chelsea have signed Romeo Lavia. And
they have a side like it, but it
well,
looks
yeah,
like
I
they
mean,
will.
yeah, that's most likely
Looks like
going
they
through,
will.
and then they're gonna get Caicedo.
Yeah.
What does Liverpool need to get now? Do
DM?
they need to prioritize as DM
They
or
need-
centre back?
They don't need a centre back as bad as they need a DM. They need 2 midfielders. They need 2
Yeah,
A
midfielders.
6 and a
Just 2
sixes.
Not even 2 sixes.
I think they need 2
It could be a
sixes.
6.
Yeah.
It could be a 6 and then a man that could do both, or they just need 2 midfielders.
Yeah.
okay.
Because I think they're too stacked up front.
They have really good depth up front. To be fair,
But
I mean, Leicester just put Wilfred Ndidi on the market.
nah, he's done, man.
So not a bad
He's done,
shout.
man.
You can get it maybe for like 20
are we
mil,
thinking
25
about
mil.
Ndidi at
No, but the thing-
18,
think about it,
19?
some-
And
right now, they're not in a
Literally,
position.
that's the only reason why I brought him up.
Yeah.
2 or 3 years ago, he was in every conversation.
He was in every
And he was like,
I wanted
Bayern
him.
Munich,
Oh, yeah.
United.
he was getting quoted for 80 mils.
Then-
I don't want to pay it.
We like paying.
Yeah.
Then every team realised when the ball gets to his feet, it's long. His nose starts bleeding. His nose starts blood coming out of his ears.
Yeah.
It's long.
But I think it's a good option to have at least on the bench. At least on the bench.
I think
that maybe as
Yeah,
a
that's for
second
sure.
Yeah.
six you sign.
yeah, so like
a
have
Europa
him
League 6.
and then
Palhinha
yeah.
and Ndidi.
and Ndidi. That would be calm. That would
Yeah.
be
Palhinha
right.
and Ndidi. That's
Or Calvin
that's
Phillips.
decent.
I heard someone shout Calvin Phillips.
Calvin
That's
Phillips
what
would
I'm
I
be-
saying.
felt bad for Phillips,
yeah.
man.
For United.
Calvin Phillips would
I
be
think that's
elite,
him
but
shout.
That's his hear me out.
that's his hit me out. But yeah, Cam Phillips enjoying life too
He
much.
didn't even
right now,
get
man.
he didn't even get scrub minutes at the end of the game. Rodri was playing the whole 9
Bro, the
minutes.
guy's a scrub anyway. He's a scrub. Like, what do you mean?
Nah, I
If-
met the guy. He's a cool guy.
Yeah, that's a good
You
view.
got a picture of him as well.
Or maybe hijack the Tyler Adams too. I don't know.
Yeah,
No, there's no hijack. It fell through.
Apparently Brighton trying to go for him.
Oh,
man.
Brighton.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one I'm surprised they haven't gone.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
they probably will end up
Adams actually makes more
making
sense.
a long
20 mil as well.
Oh, was it
20 mil release clause for
20
relegation
mil, yeah,
release
so
clause.
20 million.
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
Chelsea just couldn't afford to pay the big upfront fee that Leeds wanted.
The
multiple.
2 deals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but listen, we
That's
have.
not a bad shout. I think that's not a bad shout. For as a squad player, at least.
It's true.
Not a
I
bad
got
shout.
someone for them, man.
There's-
I got a Belgian midfielder.
Dude.
Never heard of him. Sam Lokonga.
Sammy. Oh, he's incredible, by the way.
Incredible. Their company speaks highly of him.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Company hype. I've
Yeah,
got
company
him.
speaks highly of him.
What did he say? He's gonna be the next.
They're trying to say they're trying to take
Yaya
him.
Toure?
Yeah, Torre. That's what it was. Yeah.
Warrior.
Yeah.
With the name all over it. He wears red for his country.
Højbjerg.
Yeah.
Emil Højbjerg. Honestly,
That would
I'm not
honestly be a good. That's not
I'm
even a
not
banner.
even
That's
joking.
not even a
Then
banner.
there's a Scottish man.
Why would you want him to go though?
No.
Why are you advocating for it?
Because for me, I think he's going to be more of a squad role this year. I think when Bentancur's back fit and
okay,
Basuma's there,
okay.
they're the 2 stars.
I love
think
Basuma.
Basuma, by the
Andrew's
way.
taking a shot. We're going to talk
We're gonna talk about your brother.
We're gonna talk about him. I called him.
We're gonna talk about your brother.
Well, and I think Ange likes Skip a lot. So I think Højbjerg, I'm looking at him, I'm like, he's a sellable asset, is
Yeah.
the way I see it. We can make money
At
off
least
him
40 M's
and
probably.
put-
Oh,
30, 40
40,
M's.
damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, listen.
Hey, in this
At the
market.
start of the window,
25.
I would have
In
took
this
25, 30.
In this market.
After this last
In this
couple
market,
No, what's
100%.
going
I
on
want
with market?
60.
Yeah, bro.
No,
in
Daniel
this
Levy,
market-
he'll
I
get
want
100.
60,
No,
but I'll
Daniel
take
Levy.
it.
That's true, man.
No, Daniel Levy, he'll get like 80.
And bear in mind,
He got
knows-
100 million off Kane off a one year
Honestly, not only
contract.
that, they know Liverpool got money. They just
Yeah,
seen
yeah,
it. They
yeah.
just seen. They just
That's
seen
why
it.
it's flames.
Yeah, it's
Like,
flames.
Oxlade and Ronaldo are
It's
snitches, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
They're snitches,
Yeah.
man.
But
That's not
I
fair.
think someone who's experienced in the Premier League,
Yeah.
someone who'd come in straight away, do a job, plays a 6 role as well. So
Yeah, yeah.
listen,
That's a smart one. That would be
Hey.
a smart deal. So.
Are they willing to do a smart signing?
hey, Liverpool, guess what? That's what they built their house on. That's
Yeah,
what they
it's
built
true.
their
Smart
This
signings.
Caicedo, Bellingham has all of a sudden skewed their vision this summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but
They're
they
down
need to
bad,
go
man.
back to shrewd, smart signings, bro.
Yeah.
That's what happened to us in January. Remember, we were linked to Caicedo and
Yeah.
and then
Mudryk.
Mudryk, and then we got Trossard and Jorginho.
but
And now
that's
look at them, we're like
smart.
they're
Yeah,
both good
smart,
signings.
yeah.
You have to go for the shrewd signings.
Yeah.
But listen, this is some of our fans' favorite time of the show. This is when we read out our correspondence notes because
Oh, you kind of are in a job. You kind of do have a job. Yeah.
just about
Just
But I
speak-
think
just
I can
speaking-
late in reports.
Yeah, just speaking to
spreadsheets and shit.
Collecting data,
What the
collecting data.
hell is that?
Yeah.
Is that how much I've been demoted to?
Admin.
Administration, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not great,
admin.
man. But listen, we had a Chelsea fan, Jangir. He said, our team is crying out for Caicedo. Need to get him wrapped up before our next game, which is obviously going to happen. Or it's already happened. And Nico Jackson's going to be a problem. Look isolated, but still cause a problem for the defense. And then we have Alexander, a.k.a. Young Tech, Liverpool fan. He said, fair play, Chelsea. They looked a lot more positive than last season, but it's clear that both teams desperately need that Caicedo-esque player. I don't think the Lavia is the answer for either. A good addition, but won't fix the problems. Liverpool will have their eyes on the left centre-back. Surely, maybe Inacio. It's just too easy to create chances against us right now. So it'll be interesting. In terms of like prediction, obviously it's very first game. You're not going to change your predictions very early on. Is there anything from both those teams that you're still looking at like they could? I saw something in that game where I'm like, okay, cool. Maybe I might push them a bit higher. Actually, I might push them a bit lower.
I had Liverpool 4th.
Yeah,
and
Liverpool 4th.
Chelsea 5th.
Same.
Are you thinking about swapping it or no? You could stick to
I think
that.
it could.
Still early.
I'm not ruling Liverpool out completely. I think Liverpool are capable of. They showed second half of last season. We can have a disaster first half and then just turn it around with just a few tweaks. So
Second half of the season, that's the Liverpool,
with
man.
Klopp, I hear what you're saying. Kind of like sometimes maybe he needs to evolve a little bit more
Yeah.
quicker. But I think he's learned.
He's trying,
Over,
he's
over
trying.
last year was almost like the
Yeah.
biggest learning curve for him to be like.
just
You
think
know
he
what? I don't know it all.
he needs to add some like new backroom stuff.
That's what it is.
I think that's
that can
the
be
big
still
one.
as well. Yeah,
That's the
Who's
big
my man that he always used to blame?
Pep Linders.
Is it
Linders.
Linders? Yeah.
Hey, shout out to him, man.
The one who wrote the book, innit?
Justice for him.
Yeah,
Remember we wrote the book and just baited out all the tactics. Literally.
that's why it's all the shit.
Literally. Every man knows now. Hey, man.
I know
who
exactly
comes
what
from.
we're
Trigger is there.
Yeah.
That's it.
But listen, let's go to our next game. Yeah, let's go to the G-Tech Stadium. Yeah, we're gonna talk about this team in particular. Now I feel bad for you because last episode you were on, I had you on with your new arch nemesis star player now, and now this table I have you on. I have you opposite the guy who scored against you on the weekend,
Pretty much
Brian Mbeumo.
Every single time we play, I have to look at
Hey,
him
man.
against his face.
Hey,
It's
man.
true.
Hey, man.
It's actually getting annoying at this point.
People are saying you've never seen me and Mbeumo in the same room together.
It's true.
I haven't.
That's true.
I haven't.
We haven't.
How
We
is the
haven't.
G-Tech Stadium? Is it a nice stadium?
Beautiful.
Why'd you have last season kit? Why this season?
They asked me to promote last season's kit. They didn't sell all the kits. So I still need to promote.
That's a great answer.
Killed him there.
I still need to promote.
Try to kill him there.
I need to promote old one. I need to promote the old one. Yeah.
sell- the
This
sell-
is game one. This is game one.
That's game one.
This is the sales right now.
Yeah, sales.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you scored the penalty in that?
No, this is the old kit. How do I
Oh,
score
yeah,
that
that's
in
true,
it? Come on,
that's
man.
true, yeah,
Keep up with your jokes.
Got double with that, though.
But let's talk about a little bit about that game. Ange Ball came out to play today.
Yeah.
Or not today. It was on Sunday, right? 2-2 draw. What did you think going into that game? Were you anticipating like this is a team that hasn't lost 2 games last season at home?
Yeah.
So you're probably
I'll be
thinking,
real
look
with you.
at it.
I was nervous going into this game. The Harry Kane news came 2 days before,
Mm-hmm.
and going into the season, you're already thinking, new manager going in, we're gonna have to figure out a new style.
But didn't
There's gonna be
Ange say
teething
he
problems.
expected it to happen
What's that?
in like an
They
interview?
kind of writ it off. Like
said-
Kane
he
was
said-
gonna
he said
always
we
do
already-
He said that after. He said that.
He said after
the
it
Kane-
happened,
yeah,
so, like-
after it happened, he was like, we've kind of been planning for
Yeah.
this to happen.
Yeah.
But even so,
Yeah.
losing Kane is still like,
Bro, detrimental.
yo,
Yeah.
what are we? Who's gonna drop deep and create for us now?
Bro.
But
Yeah.
then new signings come in, and you're kind of like, do you know what? Let me see what they can offer. Honestly, I thought going away to Brentford as well, they bopped us last year, home and away.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, if we can walk away with a draw, I'll be happy.
You started off
The way
hot.
the game started, I was
Yeah.
like, hey, I need more than a draw.
Yeah, it was looking like a 2-3-0.
Yeah.
Dominating
Early.
possession, creating chances, patterns of play. And we saw this all through preseason.
Yeah.
I said, this is kind of what's made me invest in Ange stock early.
Yeah,
where I'm
yeah,
like, yo, you know what? I don't think it's going to take as long for the football to settle in. And lo and behold, though, I think after the first goal went in, Romero comes off, and I'm like, my dog.
That wasn't because of the header. It was because of a previous head clash he had.
Previous head clash with Mbembo, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you took off Romero.
He doesn't remember.
I don't remember. I don't even remember my penalty.
Wait a minute, why didn't you come off?
Huh?
Why didn't you come off instead of
I didn't tell them. Big head as well. I didn't
Just
tell
find
them.
out now. That's it.
I just found out. I'm going to miss out next game now. You lost snitch.
When Romero scored that goal, though, and he comes off, immediately Sanchez comes on, and the 2 goals get conceded.
Yeah.
And the manner in which they go in as well, it goes out wide, comes in, deflection. You're thinking, Lord have mercy.
This is what it is today.
This is going to be that
One of
type
those-
of day.
one type of afternoon.
And we had our first half an hour of like gusto wind.
Yeah.
It's done. Lo and behold, out of nowhere, second half.
But then you had a penalty that you conceded. Sorry,
No. It was, so that's the penalty. That was the first goal we conceded.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
so
say.
the second goal was the.
But I said,
It
even
was
that first
Wolves,
penalty,
yeah.
it was a bit of a soft
Yeah,
penalty.
very
I
soft.
think Jensen's reaction made it look very.
That's what it
soft,
was,
But
man.
no matter what way you look at that, he drags his foot. And
Yeah.
Facts.
Can't-
Yeah.
I guess.
I think the harsher one was Van der Ven's one.
Yes.
Where he's kind of not even looking and just hooks it away.
Yeah.
But referee doesn't give that. And I'm like, fair enough. But when Emerson got the equalizer after that, that was when I was
Hey.
like,
Emerson, that was a good goal, you know.
notice I said his name as well. Not number 12.
Yeah.
We're respecting him this season.
No, you're respecting him this
It's a
game.
new leaf.
I can't lie to you, since January, yeah?
Bro!
Since you gave him
January.
stocks.
Since
I was here, I remember.
Yeah.
It was one of my first episodes where I was like, yo, you know what? I've got to give him his dues.
Yeah.
What he's done in this month, and it was right when Poro signed.
Signed,
I remember.
yeah.
That's what I was going to say.
I gave him the kick.
Power.
And then since then,
They both
now I've
speak
seen
Portuguese, he said.
Spence is away on long. Pre-season, he's actually played pretty well. So I've always said defensively, he has his. He's solid.
Yeah.
Going forward is where the nosebleed is. If you can give me that 1 or 2 long shot where you pop up here and there, contribute. Because last season he was getting those same positions
facts.
and ballooning it, and you're like, oh, this guy's
Where's control? Yeah.
Yeah. So
Is that Wan-Bissaka?
nah, but all in all, I think after that Emerson goal, the way we kind of saw out the game as well, I was happy with it. All in all, first game of the season, new manager coming in, bunch of debutants. big shout outs though.
He's laughing at Emerson Rowe, isn't it?
Nah, not even Emerson Royale. Let me give my flowers to my big bad number 8, Basuma, brother.
Shake my hand.
Basuma.
That man of the match performance right there was almost like a tone setter of what's to come this season. Last season was like the adaptation.
Yeah.
Conte handicapping him, putting him in a system that he's never going to flourish in, let's
Yeah,
be honest.
facts.
And then he had injury issues second half of the season. I've always said that guy is going to come good. It's just a matter of time. We got lucky landing him for 25 and Bentancur
Facts.
for 19 million.
Yeah.
When those two link up,
Baby Pogba.
I'm coming for your throne! Because, brother,
He got you going. He got you going.
It gets you going.
because Madison, the 2 assists as well.
Yeah.
Like, that
That gets his dick on.
Holy man!
I see the veins.
These young players.
You got a veins bumping that. You got a veins bumping that. That's crazy.
Veins are there.
I can't lie to you, that performance from Basuma, I was like,
What
I
matters
love that.
though? Matters.
I like
Matters as
Matters,
well.
man.
Matters.
It was a blessing for him that Kane left.
Do you
It's
know,
a big
like,
blessing.
this is,
Now you can put
He's
one.
he's the main contributor now in that team.
Yeah, sure.
Like
Got
he's
the
gonna
assists,
set
yeah.
pieces.
Everything.
Every attacking possession is gonna go through him and Son.
I'm so glad you said that because we have been crying
Yeah.
for a set piece.
Yeah, Kane taking set pieces. I remember.
I love you, my brother. We're gonna talk about you
So
soon.
what about Perisic? He wasn't a set piece taker?
Nah, he was nice last year.
Yeah.
But second half of the season started to fizzle out. Real quick.
That
But
we can
Madison,
fit.
that's a specialist.
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
yeah,
And you saw that with the Romero assist straight away. 2 assists in the opening game, but it's not just the 2 assists, it's the amount of chances he's creating. Every time he gets the ball, you're like, yeah, I can see something happening. Eye the needle passes, through balls,
Right.
you can't see. I'm
Everything.
like,
I always said, like, Madison, yeah, he's actually an incredible footballer. I don't know why he doesn't get the praise he actually deserves. If you actually compare him, when there was a time where you used to compare him, Grealish,
Odegaard was in there.
Mount,
Odegaard was in there.
But I
Yeah.
genuinely...
That was actually one of your starts up.
Not Odegaard. I think Odegaard's maybe...
No, but I remember
probably
before.
better than
No, when
Madison.
he was having a very good
Yeah,
run
yeah,
at
yeah.
Leicester.
Arsenal. Yeah, there was a
Before he
comparison,
signed,
'cause, yeah, 'cause they were
there was a
feeling like
comparison,
getting
and it was
Madison,
like, yo, and I remember seeing someone even showed me the clip
summer.
recently. I said Madison over Odegaard.
Yeah,
I rather have Madison.
It was
I
at
want
that
Madison.
time,
Yeah.
it was like Madison's
Oh,
Premier League
yeah,
proven,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
English, he's doing all this kind of stuff.
I think he's unreal, man.
I remember you
Very
said in
good.
the group chat at one point
Yeah.
that you wanted Madison over Mount.
Yeah,
Over-
facts. I still low-key did. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I think Madison, in terms of, like he said, the range of passes, his quality of passes. He's a free kick specialist.
Better all round.
Everything, set piece specialist.
He's
He's
offers you
got
so much.
the shot. He's got
more
the
of a
range
pure
of shots
10.
in his game.
He's
He
more of a
score
pure
goals.
10.
Yeah.
He's obviously not in this day and age. Obviously, the number 10's kind of died out. But
They're
when
more
you talk
like
about-
deep in age.
Yeah, but like if we talk about like a pure 10, he
He
personifies
ticks all those
that.
boxes.
He 100%. And I think
true.
as a footballer, as a package, I know right now, obviously he has to kind of play in a slightly deeper role, but
I'll be honest with you, I was
yeah.
shocked more teams weren't going for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was surprised.
I
And
knew
for
he was
40
our
man, right?
number one priority.
no
because
disrespect, I
what-
don't think he should be playing at Spurs. No disrespect.
Listen,
I'll be real,
I think we were lucky to kind of grab
Yeah,
him
yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm like, yo, the situation, we're kind of on a downward trajectory at the moment.
Yeah.
And he
Bro,
could.
40 mil for an English
For me,
talent.
I'm looking
Yeah,
at Arsenal.
exactly.
You lot are
Yeah.
losing Xhaka. He comes in. He
Yeah.
could.
I wanted
him.
him.
And Odegaard is like a
wanted him.
double there.
Oh, that would
Man,
be-
Him instead of Havertz would have been amazing.
Havertz a gender star.
Mount. Him instead of Mount. Like
I
Chelsea.
said I would
they
have
could
taken Madison over
I've
Mount.
been
I
saying
can't lie to
he
you,
would
bro.
Madison's
have been
a top
perfect for
talent.
Chelsea the past
Yeah.
18 months, I
Yeah,
would have
yeah.
said. But now, obviously, they're overstocked there. But still could have fit in. So for me, listen, I'm grateful to have that brother. I'm a guy who should be wearing the
That's
10.
a piece. That's
Yeah,
a piece.
that's a guy
See,
that's
Kane,
really-
I appreciate you, but you was a striker.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
he's
yeah.
doing the number 10 shit. This is a real 10.
That's
Yeah.
a piece. That's a
And
piece
you
that
know what
builds
he
the
does
team
as
around
well,
as
because
well.
you know you had Kane that was doing basically 2 roles in one. He was doing the 10 and the 9.
Yeah.
He was doing both. Now you got a guy that can do the 10 role.
Yeah.
And now you can actually get in a goal scorer.
Yeah.
And I actually want to touch on the
Yeah.
forward line a little bit because Richarlison was playing there. And I'm sorry that brother is not going to be the solution.
Oh, no.
No.
There's not going to be no second season bounce. You need to stop this shit. I'm sorry. And I'm talking to my Spurs fans out there. Listen, too much and just no joke. The World Cup, we were running it.
R9, yeah,
bicycle
bicycle
kick.
kick,
yeah.
Dope. We had our fun for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But
We're disrespecting legacy.
Legacy.
We're disrespecting legends here. Stop that. But he is not a solution.
are you talking about Richarlison, the legend?
But we got to move Son Heung-min into the number 9 position.
Yeah,
in my
yeah,
opinion.
yeah.
I was saying
I
that
think
as
I
well.
think his legs are done for the
Yeah,
week.
he can't-
That game
Yeah.
was the prime example of it. Last season, I was saying to everybody, and everyone was looking at me like a madman. Me and Faisal, let me
Yeah.
not lie, because Faisal was there with me. But this season, we cannot go through that again.
Nah.
You're the captain now. You ain't got the legs. You ain't got the 1v1 ability, but you still have world-class finishing ability. Get in that box because now we don't even need you to do the dropping that Kane was doing. We've got you Madison. We've got you Basuma. We've got you Bentancur. We've got you Kulusevski out wide as well. Just stay in that
Just slap
box.
solid-
That's it. And I feel like even Richarlison's graft and work rate will be better used out wide, in my opinion. So I'm like, it doesn't make sense forcing him into this 9 role just because DCL was injured for 18 months. He snatched that number 9 spot there.
Yeah.
Brazil played him there a couple of games. He's worn the number 9 shirt, and everyone assumed he's a number 9. What about Richarlison games tells you he's a 9?
He's so
doesn't have
needy.
the finishing, doesn't have the instincts, doesn't have the positioning, doesn't have the off the ball
Early
movement. In
days
my
he did.
opinion,
I can't lie. Watford and early.
But that's
Everton
what more
days,
he was
I
a
feel
winger,
like-
right?
I feel like,
He was a winger, but he was a winger at Watford.
He
He
had
was
the
more
instinct.
left
He had 9
winger.
tendencies.
He had the he had those instincts, but I don't know what happened. I don't know. It
for
just
me,
sort of
he's
faded.
kinda-
It
yeah.
just
He really-
faded
he's
out.
not
for
good
me,
enough
he
for
was
it.
the
Yeah.
ultimate purple patch player.
Yeah.
Hey,
For
yeah, you might
6
be right.
months, first 6 months of the season, he does what Pascal Gross does, to be fair. You're alarm central to me.
Yeah, everything's just going off today on me now.
That's it. You got something lined up.
The booty call.
I'm coming. Chill out, man. I'm coming.
You gonna go?
Come on, man. Let me finish the podcast first, man.
In her head, the podcast meant to start at 10.
That's why let me finish the podcast
Yo,
first.
my parents are going to be home soon.
Hey, I win my boys.
Nah, listen. Richarlison for me this season, it's the number 9. It can't be him. I'm sorry. It has to be Son Heung-min.
He's not
There
from the
is
Himalayas,
no
man.
striker market out there that we're going to replace Kane with. In all honesty, unless Kolo Muani, we can get him for like 50 mil. Highly unlikely.
Yeah, very.
But Son Heung-min for me is a solution.
Oh,
And-
you can even slap Solomon on the left, innit?
Even try that, yeah. I think the issue is Spurs want to feel like they got their money's worth out of Richarlison.
Yeah, of
I think a lot of
course.
Spurs
What was it,
fans want to
60?
see as well.
60,
Yeah,
yeah.
50 million rise in
Yeah.
60. But a lot of Spurs fans want to see him given the chance as well. You can see a good player when he's good,
Yeah,
when
yeah.
he's not
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah.
But if you don't want to give him the chance and you want another 6 months to believe he's not the guy, go for it.
Yeah.
In January, I
Do
promise
you
you,
think
we'll be
Angelo
crying.
will stick to it? Do you think he will stick to Richarlison for now?
Yeah, I think he'll
think-
give him
yeah.
because he gives him the dog.
Yeah.
Any
And
player
you lot
like
press high
Mora,
as well.
Yeah, Mora, Lamella, those kind of guys. The reason why they're able to stay in the team week in week out, they got that dog that manages.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you're gonna do the
physical
dirty work,
Yeah,
for me,
yeah, yeah.
and I love that. And the fans will get behind it.
Yeah,
instantly.
that's what I think. A lot of Tottenham fans like
Richarlison for that reason.
For that reason.
Definitely.
Definitely.
That's the
It's
dimension.
the energizer. It's the
Believe me,
energizer.
whenever I go to games, Richarlison, love it. I'm like, oh, they love all the passion match because it gets them going out.
Yeah.
Watch this at home and you'll be ripping your hair
Even
out.
like that moment when he had with Ramsdale, do you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember
Things
that.
like that. Yeah. That gets them going, innit? Yeah, they love that shit.
Passion like that.
Passion, that's what
Yeah, that's what it is.
Listen,
Yeah.
Passion,
I'm a
yeah.
passion guy. I love that. But you can't trick me with just passion. You have to show me football.
Show me
in a
something.
big-
Yeah.
after a while,
Yeah.
though, and
I
I'm
read
sorry.
somewhere, and I don't know how much you're feeling that one.
Knock
but
on wood.
I had, I saw.
Don't do it.
You know how I'm talking about it.
Don't do it.
Rom, big Rom.
Big
I was
Rom.
reading. Big Rom.
Let him compete.
I can't lie, that it's crazy. That guy's he's literal like cancer.
Hold on,
Nobody
yeah,
wants
hear
him.
me out though.
Nobody wants him.
Nobody
With
wants
the
to touch
chances
the
in
ball.
behind from Madison, Kulusevski, what do you think?
He's the type to come to you lot, kiss the badge, then in the season half do an interview and say, "I always still love Chelsea." Like, he's so weird. You know, he's like this villain arc that he's going down. Yeah, I like when people go down the villain arc route. But be a good villain. He's such a shit villain. Be a likable villain. Be like Thanos. Be like Joker. Be like all this.
I want to be,
Bro, this guy's out here saying, "I want to come back to Inter Milan." Then he's airing Martinez's calls and all that. Then he's going to Juve and speaking to them. Then he's making it public and he's so weird, bro. It's like he's purposely.
He doesn't do himself any favors.
Yeah,
we
he's-
always try to defend him.
Yeah.
bro.
But he makes it hard for us to defend him.
I've
Yeah.
been a Lukaku defender for the longest. The World Cup.
You even
after them
tweeted
misses,
like a couple
I
months
had
ago,
to-
no?
Yeah.
Like Lukaku, how much?
No, I can't lie to you. That was jokingly.
Oh, okay.
I was like, oh, Lukaku, how much you talking? 20 mil? But here's the thing, and objectively speaking, if you're talking like a flat track bully who's going to give me maybe 15, 20 goals and will create chances for him this season, I can hear it making sense. The problem is it's Romelu Lukaku. And right now, because Ange is trying to build a new club culture, we're trying to start our process.
Yeah,
if you like.
I respect it. I respect
You
it.
can't have an atomic bomb
Yeah.
Oppenheimer like that.
Yeah.
You say,
Lukaku Heimer.
Cillian Murphy.
Lukaku Heimer. You can't have that.
Facts. And it has to
So-
financially make sense as well.
And
Like,
that's the other problem.
Yeah.
Is his wages are so nosebleed.
Yeah.
it's too much.
Levy,
can't get him
as
off the
soon as
books.
He sees that, his head is
They
gone.
cannot get him off the books.
Hell no.
But someone like him, is he worth the gamble?
No. He needs to stop fooling himself into thinking he's up there with the Lewandowskis,
Yeah.
Kanes, and all of that. Right now, the move for him, go to Saudi and go and be the face of that league. Go join Neymar. Go be the new frontier because your story in Europe is done.
Yeah.
You got to your Champions League final, you missed your big moment. You had your World Cup, you missed your big moment. Euro 2021,
Yeah, good one.
streets won't forget.
Sure.
You had your inter recovery year. Streets won't forget. Now go retire in Saudi. There's nothing left for Lukaku in Europe.
Yeah.
How old is he? 28?
No clubs.
28?
No,
29?
he's 30.
Touch
Yeah,
30
yeah,
now.
He's been around for a minute.
There's nothing left for him. The wonder kid that we was looking to fill the potential of, oh, he's this giant 16-year-old. The time has come. The United move was almost like the last chance saloon. Then you went to Inter.
And recovered.
And it was like,
Well, that's
alright,
good,
cool.
though.
I was hoping he would just stay there, see
should've.
out his happy days.
Yeah.
You go and say, look who's back.
Yeah.
6 months later.
I'm
And even in the interview, I was saying like he didn't really say anything wrong because all he was saying was criticizing tactically. Tuchel's not catering the system more
Yeah.
towards me.
Yeah.
I felt it was a little slutty to obviously say you want Inter so soon.
Yeah.
But it was like essentially it's
I miss
the,
Inter.
it's
I
the
miss
club
playing
you
with
love.
Martinez.
I hear it.
Yeah.
But then the
look
way
what
you're
I think
acting
now,
afterwards,
yeah.
now coming
crazy,
back, I'm
bro.
just like you should have shut your mouth, come back. Walk through the door, say, yes, Master Poch.
Yeah.
How can I earn my place back?
Yeah.
What do I need to
And
do?
I think Poch would have given him.
And Poch would have given him that lease.
Instead of
life.
Nico Jackson, they wouldn't have signed him. I don't think. I
exactly.
think they would have given him
I
that
think they would have
chance.
still kept Nico Jackson, but
No, but
like,
'cause
he would be
He
the
would have
number
been
9.
an option.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
case
yeah,
of I feel like if he put his head down and just said, you know what, let me put my ego aside, you can earn your spot back. And Chelsea fans, any team's fans, you start scoring goals.
They forget.
We forget very quickly, bro.
100%.
So I don't know. He's completely fucked it for himself. I don't know what's left for him. No chance he comes to us though. Hell no.
He literally hit every nail on the head for that Tottenham.
Yeah, that was amazing.
No. Obviously, you covered all bases. I don't think I mentioned because the name was flying. It was floating. It was floating. I was
triggered
thinking.
him, you triggered
I just wanted to see. I just want to see if he's willing to listen to that one still. Do you know what I mean? What about alone? What about alone?
No.
Not even alone.
Nowhere near my club.
I'd
that's
rather
what
Son be given the 9 shirt as the captain, lead the team.
Yeah.
Charlison, let's see what you could do, bud.
And bring back Dane Scarlett.
Dane Scarlett. Hey, man, give him a chance, man.
Give it a chance.
Hey, Mikey Moore, watch out.
I like the Dogie.
Oh,
I like
Destiny.
Udogie.
Yeah.
You know what?
I liked Udogie.
I almost
very
forgot. That was the
Very
one
good.
thing I forgot.
He was very
He
good.
was very good, man.
Someone tweeted it. He was playing like he's been here for years.
Yeah,
It was
Destiny for
perfect.
the top.
It was perfect.
Bro,
Very
that
good
is
left
a
back.
grown
Very
man.
good left
Yeah.
back.
That is a grown man, 6'2".
What's he again? Italian, right?
Italian.
They're laughing.
Nigerian.
Yeah.
Someone said Bissouma, they get vibes of the new Dembele out of him.
Listen.
Is that too
Bissouma.
much? Yeah.
Nah, that's too much.
That's too
Very
much.
good player though, Bissouma.
Don't say that name, man.
Don't say that name. Musa.
Hey, the ghost of Musa. Now, I'll be real with you. I think the closest thing we have to Musa is Bentancur. I think
fair.
Bentancur, the
Okay,
way he
yeah.
glides about the pitch,
Yeah.
the way he just floats around, that's
That's
me,
a
Musa
yeah.
2.0. I think Bissouma, he's just going to be his own animal.
Yeah,
That's his own.
No, I said it at the live show. That was my player of the season.
that
for
was
Tottenham.
it.
That's
Yeah,
my
yeah,
black
yeah.
person.
Shout, man.
Because I knew if he gets in the same positions that he got at Brighton, he's going to be amazing. I wanted him at Arsenal so bad when we was
Get it
looking
off
for
off
that.
the back four. And
He's
just on the
perfect.
half
bro.
turn.
He's
Yeah.
perfect.
I was
And
loving
how
it.
you
He
going
was
for
almost
25 mil?
Vikings
Yeah.
runners. Come.
Yeah. How you going for 25 mil in comparison to what Brighton are selling their players now?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
They're probably looking at it like, damn, we could have got 100 mil for him.
He had the allegations
Yeah,
hanging
no, I know he did. I remember. He had the police on his back and he busted it.
It's crazy the difference. As soon as he signed, I was like, hey.
It's crazy the difference between like when you see him on the content, you're like, yeah, they signed a dud. Now on the like, Angie's got like a new lease of life.
Even when he was under contract, I was like, damn. But
that's how football
come
goes,
here.
though.
I was like, come to Arsenal, man. Like, we didn't want to send him in. I was like, come here, bro. Like, you're good.
No, that's how football goes, man. Like,
Yeah.
obviously,
Yeah.
different managers can get different
Different
outplays,
strokes for different
yeah,
folks, man.
If there's one player I can ask Ange, if he can
And
get a tune
Dombele.
out.
I already know.
I think he saw 5 minutes of Ndombele in training and said, this guy is out of here.
He doesn't train well.
Oh my God. He saw 5 minutes of him and he said, this guy, get him out.
He had the same conversation where Mourinho had to Dele Alli. Remember
Yeah.
Dele Alli said, I know you train like
I
shit.
actually think you're right because I remember when he first week when he came back, it was like, and
Yeah.
Dombele's back. There's a zip in his step.
Yeah.
I ain't seen no peeps. Now I'm hearing Galatasaray talks. I'm like, yo,
That brother needs to learn Turkish.
Do
Do you know where he generally needs to go?
I think he's a shit
Merhaba,
trainer.
Do you know he
He's definitely
generally
a shit trainer.
Yeah, he is. He
definitely-
generally needs to
Yeah,
go Saudi because that football they'll love that.
Oh, yeah.
Like bringing the flair into that
nah,
team,
man. I
into
need to
whatever
see
team
him
he goes
succeed in
to.
Europe.
Of course, I love Ndombele. He's such a good
Nah,
player.
man,
Turkey's
too
not
much
a
of
bad
that
shout.
punk-
You
he got
I
that
want
Pogba
him
thing,
this year
man.
just as a squad option. I see
Yeah.
Lo Celso getting bare airtime. Listen, cool, nice, you're doing all right.
He's still in the Nuno squad.
Yeah, man.
I thought he signed permanently for Villarreal.
Bro, I was hoping he would.
That guy is
away.
ass, you
He
know.
won't go away.
You know he's a
He won't
2-pack
go.
ass.
I can't lie
Celso.
to you. At Villarreal, he's doing it.
Yeah, I can't lie.
I just hate midfielders like him.
He's good, but not good enough. If
Yeah,
that
yeah,
makes
yeah,
sense.
not for the
Yeah.
Premier
It's,
League.
it's frustrating.
Not for the
because
Premier
you can
League,
see
no.
the touches and you're like, I
Yeah.
play the final ball, and he just takes one more touch.
Yeah,
You're
that's like, it's not
what are you
needed.
doing, bro? So I'm hoping he can get those kind of squad role minutes. I don't want Ndombele being a starter, but coming off the bench,
Are you
last
in
10,
Europe?
15 minutes. Nah, no Europe.
Just one game a week.
Just one game a week.
Fairs.
That could work out for them, to be
Yeah,
fair.
it will work out for them. I've got Tottenham and Chelsea finishing higher than what a lot of people think.
Yeah.
I think once Ange gets them,
I think this season.
I think they'll get a European position. Not sure what European
I think
position.
Conference League. I think
I said
we'll get
7. I
seven.
said 7 or 8.
Yeah, I think we'll get
Because
seven.
I
think
can
we'll
see
a
you
lot
lot-
of positives with
Yeah.
a lot of good football.
Yeah.
that will excite us for next season, and I think we'll take.
I can see you lot beating majority of the teams below you.
Yeah.
I can see them. I can see you walking the floor with like Brentford in the reverse game. Once you have the football flowing and the chemistry and the right
Once
side of
Ange
play.
was ticking,
Yeah, because I see the potential.
I have a feeling.
Liam said the same
City
thing.
curse is going to end this year.
City curse.
Yeah.
I'll beat
oh,
City.
they're actually gonna beat you, know?
Yeah, I have a feeling because now
Please
we're
don't
going
do
to
that. We
try and be
need you.
more expansive.
Expensive, yeah. Because I used to love that 1-2 punch.
It's going to be one of those like I don't know if you don't remember Eddie
4-0.
Dzeko. Yeah, them.
White Hart Lane.
White Hart Lane, that was a mad thing. I remember that one still.
Hey,
Yeah.
first day of the season that was as well. Oh,
Was that the one where Jesus Navas scored in like 2 seconds?
I can't even.
No, I remember Dzeko's goal. I remember Aguero scored as well.
like two.
Yeah.
I think Aguero might have scored that game.
Kit,
I
Yeah.
remember Adebayo was still playing them times.
Yeah, bro,
God
spooky.
damn.
Spooky times.
Before we move on to the next game, we've got a correspondent here. Keenan Lowe is a Brentford fan. He said, very fun match between two teams that could end up close to each other in the table throughout the season. He said, Mbeumo and Wisa scored today, which is promising considering they have to make up for losing Tony's massive output last season. He said, Rico Henry got an assist and looked great today. I don't understand why Southgate hasn't given him opportunity yet.
Oh yeah, didn't really speak about Brentford.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Rico
gonna
Henry
say,
was very, very good. I
mean,
played
you missed a gilt-edged
I missed the
opportunity
sitter. I missed the
at the
sitter.
end of the
It was
first
a
half.
concussion.
That's what it is. You forgot you missed that chance.
Yeah. No, I didn't know where the ball was.
Oh, that's right.
Didn't know where the
You
ball
thought it
was.
was behind you.
Yeah, Rico Henry played good and Buemo played good.
Wissa, again, another goal.
Wissa,
I'm telling you,
Rinaldi.
like,
Yeah, Rinaldi,
He
yeah.
looks like Rinaldi. I can't lie.
Rinaldi and Elias partnership, man.
We need to get them both on the table.
Yeah,
Both wearing a Brentford kit as well.
Yeah, that's right.
I can't lie, he does look like Wissa. Who
He's
else?
originally from Congo, I think.
Two peas in a pod. 2 peas in a pod. Yeah, like Rico Henry played very, very good.
Where do you think Brentford finished this season? Because I know
Same
he
as
said
usual.
we
I think
finished-
11th.
Same as usual.
Yeah,
I think they're going to be that team like the old
Staple Premier
just playing bang in the middle. Enjoy yourself there. Enjoy what's their manager again? Thomas Frank.
Thomas Frank.
Enjoy the football. Like I think this season they'll be okay without Tony.
They still need another striker.
I think
though.
I
don't back in January.
Yeah.
I don't
Be a
think
new signing
they'll
for
be
them.
too bad without Tony. I just have a feeling they won't be as good as last.
Nah, they won't.
Yeah,
They won't.
they've-
I mean,
Last year was-
They've got a new keeper.
Flecken was okay because they're losing Raya. His distribution was okay, but
Oh,
I think
they got they lost their centre back, or did they sign the centre back from Wolves?
who
Who did they sign? Nathan Collins.
Yeah.
Good centre back.
But they said the reason they didn't play as well
Yeah.
against Tottenham was because of Ben Mee was missing as well.
Yeah,
Ben Mee's a big part.
Ben
of
Mee,
that
Ben
defense.
Mee, Collins, and Pinnock will be a good back three.
Pinnock was very good in the game.
But he's been solid for them. They've got Rico Henry
Staple
obviously at
now.
left back, who's very good. Pinnock's good for them, and he for some reason takes their throw-ins, the long throw-ins.
No, they have a good enough team to.
They've
to
got a good
definitely-
core.
to-
They've
to-
got a
to-
good
to
core.
stay.
They've got
That's
Jensen,
mid-table.
to mid-table,
Yeah,
just
Jensen, all
comfortably
that kind of
staying.
stuff.
Yeah, but I'm with Fuad. I don't think they'll do as well as they did last year.
Yeah, no.
I think
As
losing
you said,
Raya,
11th,
losing
12th, I think
Tony
it's
half
fair.
the season is difficult.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the next game with that Emirates Stadium. You got to witness our beautiful team in action. Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest. It was a 2-1 win for Arsenal.
I was there. I enjoyed it, man.
Yeah?
Beautiful day. North London forever. I loved it.
You
It
were
was
singing your
beautiful.
belting out.
Declan Rice was singing it as well. I saw him. I peeped him. He saw his
Did you
mouth.
have a little
It was really
tear as well?
good. Me?
Yeah, well, both of you.
No, the tear's gonna come first Champions League game when I hear North London forever.
Was there a
That's
tear,
when
was
I'm
there a tear
crying.
when you saw Cavett start as well?
No, it was tears of anger. I centre midfield.
You still hate him.
That guy. I can't lie. I can't lie. Havertz gets my blood boiling, man, when I see him play, bro. He
Everyone's
looks.
going to say something else.
Every once in a while, I see him tweet something half good, but I know he doesn't mean it.
Yeah.
No, because that hold up play was okay.
No, we'd have guess. Yeah.
I guess. I mean, it was okay.
That was all right. Like,
You know when he has to say something good.
he's a footballer. He has to do it. He's a footballer. He has to.
exactly.
Like,
It's his job.
It's his job. He gets paid for it. But when Saka does, it's like, bro, I love you more than my family.
My boy.
But when I saw Havertz starting in the midfield, I was annoyed. But
Cursing at the cloud.
I was looking, and 30 minutes delayed. I was like, it's all because of you, Havertz. Blame Havertz.
I was surprised Nketiah started. I didn't expect that one still.
Oh, really?
No. I didn't
Oh, you
expect-
thought Havertz was up
I had
top?
a feeling. I had a feeling. Once I heard Gabriel had a knock, I had a feeling.
Oh,
Nketiah
it
would
was start.
Once I heard Gabriel had the knock, I had a feeling Havertz was going to start in
I
midfield.
saw Arsenal accounts, not Arsenal accounts. One report said that it was more of a tactical decision that Gabriel was then.
And it's
a
weird,
weird
man.
one. I
It's
don't
weird.
know.
You know how
do you think
Arsenal.
Arteta's in his bet
Yeah,
bag?
it's weird. He's doing this because Gabriel has played. I think he started the last 73 games for Arsenal in Premier League.
Yeah, true.
And for him to get dropped for the first game of the season, and he played the whole preseason, was a bit weird.
Yeah.
But when you hear he had a knock,
It might have been, but then he came on.
but he did come on later in the game.
Yeah.
So it could have been one of those ones. He picked up a knock, didn't train like the Thursday and Friday. All right, cool. You're not going to start on the weekend. But
The game started off tentatively. We were doing okay, but then Nottingham Forest had a good chance, man.
Brendan Johnson right at the beginning. It reminded me of the Southampton game last year.
Straight off the bat,
Like
yeah,
Bournemouth,
yeah,
like they started fast,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
feel like that's gonna be another problem for us this season. The
100%.
fast
We
start.
start slow.
Teams
man.
Like, we do
teams
start
have
very
clocked it.
slow.
It happened towards the end of the season. They all clocked
Yeah.
it. Like you have with Arsenal, you have to start fast.
Yeah.
You have to.
Southampton
get
did it.
your
Bournemouth
chance
did
early.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But like
100%.
Havertz in midfield, it's not gonna work, man. It's not gonna work.
think
Like
so?
when he
After one
played,
game?
no, but when he played up front, the second half, he was perfect.
Yeah, he showed more control.
He was perfect
Yeah,
for
yeah,
us.
yeah.
Like it was we was going long. He was controlling. He was holding the ball up. He was doing those cute
Especially
little
after
touches.
2-1 when he was making sure that.
But when
we
he
were-
plays centre mid, he's scared of getting the ball. When he gets the ball, he doesn't turn. He plays the way he's facing. So he'll get the ball from the centre back,
And
and,
just
he'll
pass
just
straight
run
back to
straight back to the centre back.
Okay.
He doesn't turn, and literally the whole crowd shouting turn at him. Like when he was getting the ball, he's getting the ball, and people are shouting turn. And when he
No, you
passes
shouldn't
it,
have said Turner.
there's a little
You shouldn't have said Turner.
Turner.
Yeah, that's why he got confused.
Turn up the
Turner.
goalkeeper.
You know when I saw him in goal, I was like, what the hell? I was so confused. I saw Turner in goal saying yo to everyone. I was like, why is this brother starting? But I forgot they don't have a keeper. Like
That was in Mercer's FPL team.
they're
He put Matt
dying.
Turner.
They're dying for
in
Dean
my
Henderson.
FPL team.
They're dying for Dean Henderson. But now Havertz was like frustrating. Timber played good.
I don't talk about him right now.
He played. It was sad what happened to him.
I don't
It was sad what happened to him. But
ACL,
I do like.
He winked at me.
I do like what we did with the whole because Gabriel was out. We got everyone got the partnership they wanted to see, Saliba and Ben White at centre back.
Yeah,
that was
true.
nice.
That was decent.
That was very clean.
Yeah.
Partey at right back, but we was very
What
slow.
did you lot think of that?
Partey at right back.
Yeah.
He basically played centre mid, man.
Yeah, he
The-
always
literally
comes
the whole
inverted.
game.
It was the inverted role.
Do you know what he did?
Three at the back.
Tricked us. I saw him at start at right back. I was like, ooh. Then he was literally standing next to Rice.
standing in the middle.
Rice
bro.
went to the left side and Havertz was a bit more advanced. So it was like very weird, but it was very, very slow.
Yeah, that's what
Very slow. It was like a proper opening game
That
of the
Brendan
season.
Johnson miss woke us up. That's what.
Yeah, it was like a proper opening. Because even Nottingham Forest, I love the way they set up. Like I was there with Sharky, and the way they were set up, the 3-4-3 with the front three was perfect. If they had Awoniyi starting from the beginning,
He's a good
brother,
striker, man.
when I saw him, I said, "This guy is a good
He's
player."
a guy
He's
after
a-
sign
he's-
on
He
my
was
FPL,
he
man.
was sending Saliba and Gabriel where he wanted to go.
That's what it was.
I've never seen anyone manhandle Saliba like that before.
Yeah.
I watched Haaland switch sides because of Saliba, but Awoniyi was saying, "Come here."
Yeah.
He's doing
Dog.
this, standing there. and he-
Dog.
bro, he was
dog,
good.
like, he's a
He's
dog.
quick. And he's not the
He picked
typical.
up where he left off last season. He's like,
dog.
Nottingham Forest fans are saying that we need a plan when he's not on the pitch. That's what it is. They need
He's
something.
not the typical PMP striker that you get
Yeah,
when it comes to like the big black strikers. He's like he was very technical. He knew what he was doing. His goal was good. No, did he score?
Yeah,
he was a goal scorer. His goal was good.
Elanga was very good.
Elanga's run was good.
Nah, he's good. I think United should sign him for like I heard he's about like 70 M's. Yeah, I think United should sign him.
Elanga. Yeah, Elanga. Quality
He'll
player.
be-
innit?
he'll be a
Yeah,
great
I think I'll be
quality
signing
player.
season.
He's a very
for
good player for United.
Yeah, I think-
But we was very, very slow. And when they scored that goal, we went like into that little mini shell we've gone into in the past where it was like, hey, every
That-
time we
that
lost the
was
ball,
chaos.
every time we lost the ball, it was like, oh, what's gonna happen?
Because they
now?
had a chance straight after with Morgan Gibbs White.
They did with Morgan
Yeah.
White, but we both played like it was the first game of the season.
Yeah.
Like the first 30 minutes was so slow, but then obviously the 30-minute delay is like a big
Did you
thing.
think Martinelli meant
The
his
new ticket thing.
assist?
Personally, like honestly, I think he meant it.
I think he meant it. I think
Only
he meant it.
because
Yeah,
when you do the roulette, you go only with the roulette. You never
think he meant it.
you never hit the roulette with your heel. you always go over the ball with your studs.
He hit it with his heel.
Who was
So
not
he
convinced?
was like very heel
my
based
God.
with
Do
it.
Do you know what it is?
I
Because
accidentally hit
I saw Danny Olmo do the same thing
Yeah.
in the Bayern Munich game. Danny Olmo, I'm like,
Yeah.
Oh, were you hate watching that game?
Huh?
You were hate watching?
No, he was love watching. that game.
No.
He was like he wanted Harry Kane to get a trophy.
What
there.
is Harry Kane?
Yeah, okay. I thought you were hate watching it.
I ain't no hater, man. Come on, man.
But you low-key were gassed, didn't it?
That's a club legend. But I low-key think he meant it.
Yeah. But Eddie and Nketiah did really well.
I was so happy he started. Like he played the Jesus role perfect. He was coming
Yeah.
deep, collecting the ball.
True.
He was going on the left. He was going on the right. He was freeing up a lot for the Saka goal.
Yeah.
His run is the reason why the whole space opened up.
Yeah.
Hear me
Jesus
out,
does
though.
that a lot.
I think he's a better goal scorer than Jesus.
That's not like a crazy
Yeah,
statement.
but I'm saying like
People have been saying that for like 2-3
I'm
years.
saying like
He's a better finisher
you
than
brought
Jesus.
in Jesus to be that guy, and I
Yeah.
think he is better. So it's like
I was saying this season
yeah.
for the big games, it should be Jesus and Nketiah and Saka as the front three, and not Martinelli for the big games. Because
Martinelli's
Jesus
interesting.
as
Oh,
a
look at
left
that. You
winger,
backed him up.
Jesus as our left winger, like what he was doing at City, that dogging him to track back up and down he's amazing.
Martinelli though.
Martinelli was the six
but
recoveries that game.
what I'm gonna say was last season Martinelli, the way he used to use his energy was very like he didn't. It was sporadic.
Yeah.
The Forest game, it was different. Like he was using his
Yeah.
energy wisely.
Yeah.
So like when I was seeing him do certain trackbacks and certain runs forward, I was like, oh, this is it.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
someone in the training ground saying, yo, this is what you need to do.
Yeah,
like
this
he
was-
was watching tape.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
was like, this is the perfect time to make the run and things like he made a lot of good runs. But back to like Havertz playing centre mid, I don't think that midfield works. I don't think that midfield
Leave
works.
that guy alone, man.
No, I don't think that midfield works. That midfield doesn't work.
I think that might be their downfall.
Talk about the goals and stuff.
I think that
At
might
the
be
live
their
show, did I
downfall.
not
Honestly,
say
yeah, I
this?
think
What,
that might be
Havertz?
their downfall.
I
Yeah,
said
yeah, yeah.
the trying to work out Havertz in midfield could
Yeah.
undo all the solid work he did
And I
last
was saying
game.
that the
I agree.
game, we played too many debutants that game. 3 debutants that
Yeah,
game.
yeah. It was Rice,
Timber,
and
and Havertz. Havertz looked very shy. Rice, I saw in the game, he's not used to not getting that many touches on the ball.
Yeah.
He's used to every time a defender or his midfield partner gets the ball, he gets the ball.
Yeah.
Because he's the driving force, everything. When Partey was getting the ball and looking at him, turning the other way, or Saliba was like, you don't need the ball this one.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to the main man Partey. He looked kind of frustrated, but then the second half, he was very
Found a
smart.
way.
Yeah, he was
He
getting
had
into the
chances to
pockets.
score as well.
He was getting in the pockets, but he still doesn't understand that Shaka role yet of the right times to make the runs and things like that. Will come over time. Timber was good, but it was so sad seeing him go down. Like as soon as I saw him go down,
There's
we
news
all
today
looked and
where
we
it
was
came
like,
out. Yeah, there's news that came out today. ACL potentially.
because the way he just literally ran and just stopped.
Yeah.
And when you see someone run and stop non-contact, it was like, hey, that's
Do you think
either.
it's suspicious though? Because there's one guy on this table that had them winning the league, Arsenal winning the league, and obviously at one point last season, he had Spurs winning the league and they fumbled. Do you think he's predicting this season? So this is the other reason that Timber got an ACL? He did a TT for us.
Oh, you're hating on your black brothers like that? You hating on He's hating on his black brothers like that? Damn, man. Dr. Umar will be disappointed.
What's going on? The curse is already on
I didn't give no curse.
You did, man.
I predicted him to have a.
You were that Canadian brother. One of them give the curse, man.
No, he's the new What's Not to Like. He's the new What's Not to Like, aren't he?
Yeah, he
He's the new
is.
What's Not to Like.
Maybe.
That's crazy. But nah, like everyone played.
But have it to the midfield.
That midfield don't work. I would rather him play up front. I'd rather him play up front, but Nketiah scored, played better than him when he played up front. Nketiah should start the next game.
Yeah.
Havertz shouldn't start in the midfield the next game. It should be the usual three of Odegaard, Rice, and things. No, but do you know what's
He's gonna try and make that work.
I think
he's
he will,
gonna try and make
because
that
Arteta's got that summonness in him. But if Gabriel starts, I don't think he could do the Gabriel that same four thing.
He's always Gabriel.
Magalhaes.
Okay.
If he starts Gabriel at centre back, you can't play Havertz in the midfield.
Yeah.
You can't. It doesn't work because you have to now push Ben White back to right back, have Zinchenko if he comes back, or Tomiyasu play left back, and then you have to have the Odegaard Rice.
Do you think it would work if Timber was in the lineup?
If Timber's in the lineup, it works with Havertz playing there.
Yeah. But now
the thing, it's just, this is Havertz guy, man. Well, he just stresses me out. Because when I watch him,
was he that bad?
No, it's not he's that bad. It's not he's that bad. It's not he's that bad. It's the tendencies. I don't like nonchalant midfielders. Like midfielders that don't want to go to the ball.
The languid style.
You're playing centre midfield.
But they're also intelligent with their runs. You see.
I wasn't seeing intelligence. Do you know what I was seeing? Him just walk into space.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing
intelligence.
No, he's walking into space but not asking for the ball. Then when he gets the ball, he's like, I'm going to take one touch and give it away.
Were you watching Havertz the whole game?
No, I was doing. Remember when the guy had the notepad with Bruno? I was doing that on Havertz. I was like, all right, one pass there.
Misplaced one pass.
Misplaced pass. But then when he got up front,
90th minute misplaced pass.
But when he got up front, his hold up play, he's fast. I never knew he was that fast. He blew out the centre back, and then he
nearly took out.
Obviously, done what he normally does, slows down the game like he usually does. But who else was Saka?
This is deeper.
No. I think
Havertz took a go. That's what happened.
Maybe.
You got me. We're Eskimo brothers. Eskimo brothers.
Hey, don't kill me.
But Saka's goal was amazing.
Amazing to watch. How was that watching that live?
You know when he shot, wallahi, I'm not even lying. You hear the ball. You heard the shot.
Yeah.
Like it was like ping. And it went straight in the top corner right in front of us. And I was like, this guy, what's not to like? What's not to like? Like, what's not to like with Saka? Like,
He had that.
To be
He
fair,
had
fair
that.
play. We were speaking about it on the last episode, and obviously Sharky saying that he wants him to have that sort of Bale season.
the Iron Robin
You know,
Bale,
get
just
that-
strike.
Yeah, just start
Yeah.
hitting them.
Last season, he kept hitting them near post ones.
Yeah.
The near post roof one.
yeah,
He mastered that one. I think this season, if he gets the back post,
Yeah.
Shout out
spinners.
and shout out
Bale
the-
arc, if he gets into that Bale arc, like
Shout out the-
come.
No, but that's what. No, you don't need to
calm.
No, he's jinxing us. Don't worry, he's jinxing us.
Trying to jinx us, trying to jinx
He
us.
said Timber's going to be signed this season.
Let me that.
Wait, you said your signing this season was going to be Timber?
Goal's going to be Timber.
Man, this is something dodgy of you, man.
He done put some Eva on.
Yeah, man.
But, shout out to the Ashburn Army as well. They're back. I heard they done a protest and they came back and I saw them.
heard
They were there
there's
banging the drum.
There's a mariachi band now as well at the
Is it?
stadium.
Good vibes at Arsenal right now, man. Good vibes out. We finally fixed the little Kim Kardashian waterfall. Yeah, man, good vibes out there. But that ticketing system was a bit mad, though.
Yeah, so after that half an hour.
Yeah, I wasn't part of that.
Wasn't there? There was no water in the Brentford Stadium. What's going on? What's
what's happening with the London Stadium?
Get your money up.
What's happening with the
Thames
London
Water
boys?
pay that bill.
But we was very slow. That was the worrying thing. That was the worrying thing. But then
we weren't ruthless.
Especially second half, you guys were.
But when it went 2-1, we controlled the game very
It
well.
was just the game was kind of passing us by. Like,
Yeah,
we're
that's
just
what it
keeping
was. That's what it
to-
was.
I think if you were away from home, if you played your first game away from home, you would have.
That happened last season.
No,
with
but
Palace.
Do you think they would have done that at the City ground?
They would have lost.
No, do you know? I think was a big thing.
Cooked.
They would've got-
If that was at Forest.
No, but do you know? I think
They
it was a
would've
big
got
thing.
cooked
The
for sure.
30-minute delay.
Yeah.
I think that's a big thing. That delays your warm up. That delays your preparation, your mentality, everything.
But for
'Cause
both teams though.
No, it happens to
Yeah,
both.
yeah.
That's why I'm saying the game was like very stale.
Yeah,
Like a lot. It was like a preseason game. Like
Yeah, it did
I remember
feel
we
like
was just passing Ben White and Saliba, and like no one was pressing, and then like the crowd was like even saying get the ball forward. Then the Nottingham Forest fans are saying press, and no one's doing either. So it's like very like
The
stale.
last 20 minutes did feel like a preseason because everyone.
Last 20 minutes was good. No, last 20 minutes was good. When
Everyone
Elanga
got
came
gassed,
on.
didn't it?
When Elanga came on and scored, it was weird because I was watching the game, but I was like, I want something to happen to make the game.
Yeah.
It was like boring. I was sat back. I wanted to go on
That
my
run from
phone.
Elanga, by the way.
He is fast.
Yeah.
He
Why'd you guys
is
let him go,
fast.
man?
We're trying to buy him back now.
Oh,
Yeah.
7 a.m.
You guys didn't put a buyback clause on him? No.
Nah,
Yeah, he's nowhere for buyback clause, man. He's nowhere for buyback
I'm
clause,
happy
man.
for him.
He should have gone Dortmund, man.
Yeah, he should.
Dortmund, he would have thrived.
He would have killed that.
Nah, I think he'll have a
Dortmund
good
would've
season at Forest still.
P&P,
Yeah,
man.
Like
Nah.
it's a good little project
Forest is
going
good.
over there. Yeah, and he's still a young talent. What, he's at 20?
21,
21?
21, yeah.
Forest got a mini super team, but they do need to get rid of their manager.
Oh, you're not a fan of
I put him down
Stephen
for.
Coops.
I put him down
Only
for first
because-
manager to get
Only, yeah, I feel like he will because he's got beef around there, innit?
Yeah.
Only because he doesn't give me that tactical vibe of a manager.
Tactical nous.
Yeah, that a team
more
like
vibes,
that needs.
more vibes.
They've
Yeah.
got the front three they played of when they started. It was Brendan Johnson, Moore Gibbs-White, and Danilo.
He was playing 11 men behind the ball first half.
It was 11 men
Yeah,
behind
yeah,
the ball,
yeah.
but the way they set up was like, we're going to play expansive football. They had the three at the back with the straight, flat four midfield.
Yeah.
Serge Aurier, 2023, brother. It's like having Joe Ward and Kleiny playing.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's like having those two playing. You can't play Serge Aurier at right back. Do you know what I mean? At right wing back.
To be fair, he had a decent season though.
He had a decent season.
Yeah, he's one of the.
He's one of those guys.
Even Vino saying
He's one of those guys. Go back to France, man. Enjoy your football out there, man. Enjoy football out there, man. Like,
Go to Lens or something.
yeah, man. Like, he looks like a League One kind of player, but the way they set up, like,
But
they
then
had a
what
good
about how he
setup.
switched it in the second half to bring Elanga on, to bring Awani on? That's
Yeah.
They'll game changers.
That's tactical, but that's more of like our backs against the wall. We have to do something for the fans. Like, do you know what I mean?
You're saying from the get-go.
From the
and
get-go,
going into
I heard
games.
Awoni had a knock, which I completely understand, not starting him. But the way they set up that front three was like a very, let's play 1-2s, intricate football.
Yeah.
Brendan Johnson, Moore Gibbs-White,
It's interesting how
Danilo.
moments
They're playing a
affect it,
centre
because
mid
if
on the
Brendan
right
Johnson
wing.
scores that goal, then all of a sudden it looks different. That looks
It
like
does, yeah. But then I think if they score that goal, they still play 11 behind the ball.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
I think that's how they
anyway,
set up.
yeah.
I think they just need to hit you on the transition, innit?
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
why all three of them are quick. All three of them are rapid. So
Yeah.
it's like
I just feel like they
do
need
that,
a
innit?
better tactically playing football
Coach,
manager.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
That's what Bournemouth did last season. This season they take out Gary Neal. They're like, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
And Gary O'Neill's a good playing football manager.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
But they're like, we need Aerial, like a tactical. Like, let's
Yeah.
get him in.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. Like, Arsenal end up getting the free.
You're an
points.
Arsenal fan. What do you think?
I thought it was a decent game. I'm just annoyed that again is like the same problems are coming from last season where it was just not ruthless enough. Like it's 2-0 up, get a third, kill the game. Like there's a difference between our game and Burnley versus Man City. Man City were 2-0 up, Burnley were causing them problems. Arsenal.
That's a great segue as well.
Yeah, that's a
a
great
great
segue because we're going to that game next. Burnley got demolished at home. 3-0 to Man City. So Sharky's prediction before that
was
game
1-1.
It was 1-1 at Burnley City, and Arsenal will win 4-0 against Nottingham Forest.
Nice. He was wrong on both.
Yeah, I told him. Remember I said on the pod,
Yeah.
like, they're gonna run right still.
Yeah.
No, company, of course. I expected them to play the way they played.
Yeah.
Burnley.
Yeah,
I expected them to lose. I expected Haaland to score a couple goals. That's why I captained him at FPL.
But 3 minutes already in, and Haaland's already getting off
On
to the
his
races,
first
man.
touch.
Yeah,
I love
on
it.
his first touch, bro.
Yeah,
He's
he's
Thanos.
ridiculous,
He's
man.
inevitable.
He's
jarring.
Like you
He
can't
is.
stop him.
He's
You
genuinely
genuinely cannot stop him.
what it is
man.
as
Everyone thought he's going to slow down the season,
childish
but
behaviour,
now.
man.
He's the type of player. He's going after his
allow it,
records.
allow
He's going after his record again. Like he's saying, I'm coming for it.
The only thing that's going to stop him is injuries. But
Yeah.
I feel like with other defenses, maybe this season, I'm hoping they're going to kind of figure it out. How to defend them a little bit better.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
with
yeah.
Burnley, obviously it's their first game experience in Haaland.
of
The
course.
defenders have got a little bit of the it's Haaland, it's aura.
Yeah.
But to give Haaland that much, I think the second goal was even more.
Oh, I love that.
second
yeah.
goal was-
That
the second
good.
one
Very
where
good
it's like
second
Off the
goal.
bar, it was like bar post
Off
in.
the first time hit, bang off the. Oh, that was.
But I'm not liking this FPL stuff, man, because it's my first season with FPL, and I'm celebrating Haaland's goals. Like, oh my god, I'm captain this brother.
That's how it goes, brother.
no, no,
Hey,
no,
brother,
no,
brother, I was watching the Man United game today saying, I need a clean sheet.
I'm not joking with you.
Onana.
Every game I was keeping a track on this season, I was just keeping a track on my players.
Yeah.
Has he played the full 60 minutes?
I don't know how I feel about this.
FPL makes football more entertaining.
fun.
than me.
Yeah,
Like I'm watching Brighton,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, this is good. I'm gonna watch like a Sheffield United Luton game just in case I got one of
I
them.
think
in, you know what I
Martinelli
mean?
was 1-on-1 in the Arsenal game. I was like, please don't score. Not 1-on-1,
Yeah.
but he didn't have a chance. I said, please don't score, bro.
Yeah.
He's on my team.
I wish it were their own.
That's how it is. That's how it goes. Though.
Every time shots on us.
Every time Saka scores,
today. I was hoping Rashford scored today. I was like,
have him.
I had him.
please, I beg you.
Every time Saka scores, there's a bit more energy in my side. I'm like, yeah, extra 6 points. You know what I mean?
It's true. But I don't know how I feel about
Burnley
it.
got annihilated, but
Yeah.
I respect them for playing the way they played
That's
last
what it is.
season.
That's what it is.
I
get you. I get you.
I
But
don't
the-
respect that. I think if you don't use that game as a lesson of, listen, people will say it's Man City treble winners. They were going to lose regardless.
Yeah.
You
They
gotta give
wilted
them-
under pressure.
You got to give them credit that
Yeah.
they even had some chances or kept up into. Brother, don't fool yourself into thinking, because we gave Man City a few chances against other teams, we're going to. you're going to get bopped in the Premier League. You try to do this. Daniel Farke was setting record points in the Championship with Norwich. Came up trying to do this and was getting bopped left, right and centre. Company, I really liked him as a player. So far as a manager, he seemed like he's done really well. Don't undo all your work through stubbornness and arrogance and thinking, tiki-taka.
So you're saying he should have been a bit more pragmatic against the...
Yeah, he should have. A bit more behind.
I've said, when you play Haaland, you almost have to tell your team this week is Haaland rules. Because we're going to play extra physical. We have... Because in games last season where you saw Haaland nullified...
What do you do? You used to do with Jordan, innit? Jordan rule.
The Jordan rules. So it's a variation. You look at the games where Haaland didn't score last year, he was getting double teamed. He was getting battered left, right and centre.
It was Bournemouth he didn't score.
Rudiger last season in the Champions League, what did he do? Minute 1, I'm going to give you the Martin Keown. Over the head. You gotta let these guys know. So first game of the season, you gotta let them know.
Let them know you're there.
More Burnley. Nah, man, that did not.
They should have gone back to Burnley of previous years.
That doesn't feel like the old Burnley.
It's not the old Burnley.
That was the type of game where he should have said, "Listen, let's show a little bit more of our ugly side. We can show the pretty stuff. When we play Luton and we pop them 5-0, we're gonna show the levels." So for me, I just hope it's a little bit of a lesson learned. But City, it's a formality for them.
I think Burnley fans will. It's mad to say they will probably end up turning on the company if he keeps trying to play this way, because they're gonna be like, "Yo, we need to stay up.
Yeah, exactly.
We need to get some results.
We like your football, but
we like
it's
the
not
football in
working.
the Championship when we're beating everyone every
You got
week.
6 months down the line, there's a call to Sam Allardyce. I beg you.
Sean Dyche, we need you.
Come on, help us.
Like you've got Trafford in goal, forcing to play out the back. Like,
but Trafford had a good game.
he had a good game, but it's like there's gonna be times where they get caught out, and you know teams like Burnley, they can't afford to concede goals from mistakes. Do you know what I mean?
It's true.
Like you saw it with Luton against Brighton. Like silly mistakes, but we'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about Luton, but
Rodri, man, had a very, very, very good game. He got a score sheet as well, man.
What a player, man.
He's called Godri now.
Stuff a lot.
I mean,
I don't know about that.
I'm just quoting people.
Yeah, you can quote people as much as you want.
I'd put that in like apostrophes.
He's a very, very
he's a good player, but he's not up there like that.
But yeah,
he's not up there like that.
I don't even want to talk about Rodri now.
Let's
Since you want to glaze him like that, go for it.
I'm quoting people that said Godri. I'm just saying.
Let's talk about how good Rico Lewis was.
Oh,
what a player!
Love him. Why are you biting your lip?
He's a good player still.
Yeah, Rico Lewis.
He was in Toronto still. He was in Toronto still.
Fair enough, man.
But he played very good.
What do you think his best position is?
That's the thing.
Fullback. One of the sides.
Because everywhere he's played very well.
Yeah. And he's only 18, you know.
He's
only 18, 19.
Pep called him Little Lamb, and I see it.
That's a good one.
I see it.
Little Lamb. He's quality.
Listen, I see it.
Quality.
Don't call me crazy, but I see shades of Lamb. I can't lie.
Pep said to this day is that Lamb's the most intelligent player I've ever coached. And it makes sense. Rico Lewis could be like that guy. He's there. I can teach him anything. 18, I'm already telling him left back.
Like you can literally mold him to whatever he wants.
Facts.
He's saying, "Yo, you're my right back. That's gonna go center.
I
You're
just
my
hope
left back going to center."
what doesn't happen is that he gets thrown in so many positions, he doesn't end up nailing one down.
Yes.
And then he becomes almost like what we say, Havertz and Felix and all these forwards, if you like. Now you're like, is he right back? Is he a centre mid? Is he left back?
DM,
Find one position. I always feel like make it your own, but mix it up.
How worrying is that KDB injury for them? Like apparently it's a reoccurrence of the Champions League final.
Yeah, I think it's early in the season. I think they let him just kick back for a bit.
But Kovacic came on and
Kovacic has done well. But what they need now, and it's becoming a thing now, where Foden's not getting given anything anymore. So he needs to solidify that spot that KDB has.
He played well.
He did play good. Played very good. Even in Community Shield as well, when he came on, he spun Partey and they scored. Yeah. He needs to be the starter week in, week out now for Man City. He needs to be the main guy behind Haaland or Rodri or whoever it is. And he needs to tell Pep, Kevin De Bruyne is not here. I'm the guy.
Yeah, that's the thing. This is his make or break season. Like
literally. He's been coasting the last 4 or 5 years.
It's a big one.
Like he's a generational talent. He's a wonder kid. He's in a team that's won the last 4 out of 5 Premier League titles. He's won the treble. All this kind of.
Pep sussed him out last season.
Yeah, for him, he could sit back now. He could stop playing football if he wanted to. He's done everything. He's
got my treble. I've got my
treble. Everything. But hopefully, he doesn't go down that route, and hopefully, he gets that hunger back. I don't know if he lost it, but hopefully, he gets the hunger to play week in, week out.
Sometimes you need to go to a different environment for that.
Yeah.
And I think Arsenal wouldn't
Yeah.
mind him.
Relax. I knew that was coming.
You know, I would pick him up and I would put him on the back of my bicycle and I'll drive him
Oh,
all
yeah,
the way.
you have to order it. Yeah,
Foden ain't ever leaving City.
No, never,
bro.
never,
I don't think
never.
he would,
He's gonna be.
What do they call him?
Exactly.
The
I think-
Stockport Iniesta or whatever it
Yeah,
is.
I think
yeah,
this season though he will follow
It's-
through.
yeah,
and
hopefully he does.
be
Hopefully he
that
does.
break.
Because when Alvarez came off and they put Foden in that role,
Yeah.
it was a completely different game.
I think
it was
that's-
pure possession.
That's another one as well. I think this season is due for a big season.
Alvarez, yeah.
Alvarez,
He's going to get a lot more
yeah.
minutes this year.
Yeah,
He's going to get a lot more
You're
minutes.
already seeing Pep is like, yo, you're gonna be. It's you and Haaland
Yeah.
together.
Mhm.
if
Yeah,
that makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah,
Forget
yeah.
the Mahrez thing. Come float inside. It's gonna be almost you two. And I think with KDB's injury, could be a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
They've had KDB in this team for the past 4 or 5 years. That one big injury year he missed
Yeah.
out. He's been Mr. Consistent ever since then. He's
Yeah.
missed a few spells, but now you can kind of focus away from him. Pep, I feel like last season built the system almost to move it away
Yeah.
from
From him,
KDB
yeah.
a little bit.
That's why they had quite a few rifts.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
could sense there was a bit of like.
That's why he didn't play that
yeah,
1
It
month.
was almost like a second striker.
Yeah,
Last
yeah,
year. It
yeah,
was like,
yeah.
you are not going to be the get the ball to KDB
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
inshallah, basically.
yeah.
So I think now, as you said, give Foden a little bit more of the keys. Let Alvarez take a little bit more of the charge.
Cavadio had a little cameo as well. He came on.
I think they're looking to get Paqueta as well, so I think that might be.
Paqueta's a weird signing for me for them.
Nah, I think that makes sense.
I don't hear it.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
Okay, so
I
you
don't
have to
hear
sell
it.
it to us now. These two don't hear it.
I hear it because
I don't get
you got a midfielder that can play. It's exactly like Kevin De Bruyne. You've got a midfielder that can play in the sort of like 8 role, and then also he can go further advanced. He can even play as a second striker and get the goals.
Or off the wings.
I think he wants a midfielder that can basically pick up the goals that now Gundogan's basically left.
Okay.
Do you get it? So you see Kovac is not that midfielder. He's not going to get you the type of goals. You see Kevin De Bruyne's got injuries. Foden looking like he's not really nailing down the spot. The goals can't only come from Haaland at this point. It has to come from elsewhere.
If I'm looking at Paqueta, like that guarantees me 10 plus goals.
I think it does.
I'm
In that-
not
in that
know.
crazy
Maybe
team,
Maybe in that team,
it
For
definitely
me-
guarantees
for
can
me-
go up a level, but
for
I
me,
think
the
there's better
sign-
alternatives.
For me,
Who
the,
would you say? Who would you say?
I don't know.
for me, the signing that's going to be a big one for them if
Yeah.
they do it is Doku.
Doku's a good
Doku
sign.
and
Doku's a good
Elise,
sign.
I think, are both better
yeah,
options
'cause
to
what
sign.
I-
No, but
I said it like 2
think
months
they need
ago.
Two though. I think if you look at their bench here on the weekends, I
Depleted.
couldn't believe
But
it.
you know what's crazy?
McAtee,
I couldn't believe it.
McAtee and
I couldn't believe their bench.
Do you know what's
This is a
crazy?
weak bench.
Do you know what's
They're
crazy?
young
For Man
This
City
is
as
a-
well.
For Man City, it's a
But
weak bench.
do you know what's
Yeah.
crazy? If you look back the last year and a half, their
Yeah.
bench has been that.
Yeah,
No,
they've
but
been
then-
offloading,
Yeah,
offloading.
so they had the only starters, like solidified attacking starters
Yeah.
they used to have on the bench was when they used to mix up Mahrez, Bernardo,
Yeah.
and things like that.
Yeah.
They always used to have the McAtees, the Delaps,
Palmer.
the
No, of
Palmer
course, no,
on
yeah,
the bench.
yeah, but they never
And
rarely
people
come-
always
yeah.
used to, they got 2 starting 11s. They never had 2 starting 11s.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
always had a starting 11 and maybe just half.
Half, yeah.
Because
But
Mahrez
even-
used to.
even that
there's
half's
a run
depleted
where-
now.
Yeah, of course.
Even
of
that half's
course,
depleted now, yeah,
But I
yeah.
think if they do get the Doku,
Yeah. Doku's a
and
good sign.
I said it like 2 months ago, which is weird. I tweeted, I'm surprised Doku hasn't got a big move because last season he had a very good season.
Yeah.
He's already started the season with a banger.
And, yeah,
yes.
and he's an absolute speed demon.
I think was it the Euros where he was just
Yeah, it was
off.
the Euro
Yeah,
2020 when he
yeah.
started off the bench and then he started
Yeah,
starting
yeah,
as like the
yeah,
right
yeah.
wing back.
Yeah,
and he was
yeah.
amazing. But like if they sign him, Pep will, I think, will go back to that speed demon of like I've got one speed demon,
Yeah.
the Grealish now on the
creative.
left,
Yeah.
and then I have this guy just constantly bombing down the right, bombing down the right, cutting the ball
Do you
back.
see Cole Palmer having a breakout season this season?
He has. It's a big season for him, but the only sad thing about him is he's older than Foden. I think.
Yeah.
I think he's older
He's the
than
same age as
Foden.
Gavadio, you know. I didn't know
I think
that.
he's older than Foden.
mad.
I think. Yeah, I think he's older than Foden. Let me
Is
double
this
check.
mad?
I've got my phone.
Cole
No,
Palmer.
no, Cole Palmer. No, Cole Palmer's
Let me double
21.
check. There's a player that's older than Foden. So Cole Palmer's 21. Yeah, Phil Foden's older than him. But there's a player.
All I know, all I read the tweet was that Cole Palmer and
no, Phil
Gavadio
Foden's
are the
older
same
than-
age.
Okay.
Phil Foden, that's the one that I saw. Yeah, that's the one that I
That's
saw.
it, yeah.
And they
That
look like
looked weird.
they're two different, completely different players.
Yeah, yeah.
Like one's like a grown man defender,
Yeah.
and the other's like a player that's like
Looks like he's breaking into-
breaking
yeah,
in.
yeah.
But he's 21. He's at that age where he should be starting,
starting.
and the quality of player he is, he should be
He
playing.
did well in the Community Shield.
But I feel like a player like him does need to leave.
Yeah, but yeah, okay.
He's one of those
He's too
ones you
good,
can't just
and he's
see.
unfortunate
Yeah,
because he's got Foden that pretty much plays similar
same
positions,
position.
and he's better than him. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
what do? You have to make a move and go.
At least a
somewhere.
loan move in the Premier League would make sense.
Yeah,
for him.
Burnley wanted him, and West Ham won it. West Ham won
Oh,
it.
Burnley had a bit.
Yeah.
West Ham.
Apparently, West Ham they want him part of the deal.
As part of the deal, yeah.
Yeah,
That would make sense.
they want him as part of the Paqueta deal, even
would
if
make
it's a loan or a buy. But
Now,
that'd be-
Paqueta for me, the versatility, the fact that he can get goals,
Yeah.
his passing is real.
Make up the Gundogan
Yeah.
goals.
So
Yeah.
I think
what's
it
crazy
makes
is I
up
think
for
Jude
that.
would have been the absolute perfect signing for Man City.
Yeah,
if they went for him.
he would have been perfect.
But
He would've
I've
been eaten.
been
That
saying
would've
it.
been unfair.
They did put an offer in.
No, but
obviously
I've been
his
saying-
mind-
bro.
his
Yeah,
mind was
I think
with-
Spain.
yeah.
He has
His
Spain.
mind was
Yeah,
with
I've been
Madrid,
saying I
Madrid.
think Perez went to him early on, like 6-7 months ago. I said,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
coming for you in the summer.
World Cup.
Just
Yeah.
just
No, not even that,
just
you know,
forget every other team. We're coming for you, and
No,
he
but you
just
know
said,
what it is as well? I think
and
it's obviously-
105 mil is a bargain now.
Yeah.
Literally
No,
a bargain in
I think
comparison
also,
to his
you know,
signing.
with Bellingham, obviously the chance to go Real Madrid might not ever come. If
Yeah,
he goes
yeah.
Premier League and doesn't do well in the Premier League, that chance to go Real Madrid might never ever come again.
Yeah.
So I think it's smarter to go Real Madrid now.
And then,
even if it
clean
doesn't
up
work
there.
out,
Yeah.
even if it doesn't work out, he's always guaranteed a move back to the Premier
Yeah,
League.
yeah.
So it's like it's a smarter move in my opinion.
But Man City, typical 3-0.
Anything for Burnley? Was there any like players they looked at? Or do you think it was a harsh red card?
Oh, what's that number? The winger.
Was it
Kalushi
Amdouni?
No, number 30 was good. The American guy.
No, the 17. Was he 17?
No, 30 was good.
30 was good, but what's the guy?
see,
That,
The guy got sent off.
This looks so unprofessional. Hey, what's the number 30?
No, I know 30's name. I just don't know how to pronounce it.
The guy with the
Kalushi
he
is
had
his
the
name, I
haircut. He
think.
had the little
Amdouni.
haircut, like
Oh, Amdouni.
he had his trim was like he had some arrow thing on the back of his head, and he missed that good chance where he skipped past Ake.
Oh, and then he
Yeah, who was his name?
I'm talking about number 30. His name was Kalushi, but I don't know how to pronounce his name. He's American, like
Yeah, I know
Italian,
you're talking about, I know
and all
you're
this kind of
talking
stuff.
What number did you say? Sorry.
Luca Kelosho.
Yeah, so
That's the one.
But he was very good.
Yeah.
Tidy, 18 years old. I feel like he could have a decent season.
And what number did you say? 17.
17, I think it was. Am I bugging?
I think 17 was the guy who got sent off.
Lau Foster.
Foster. Yeah,
Ah.
Foster. Was it Foster? Foster?
Yeah, Lau Foster was actually a problem.
good.
Yeah,
He was good at
I
it.
can't like. There was moments where I was like, "This is like skip brother, just take it out the way, bro."
They've got a few gems, you know?
He's typical Bournemouth winger, maybe 5 years ago.
Do you think it was a harsh red card?
No.
No, bro. He
No
should
way.
have. Listen,
Everything
I
looks bad in
love
slow
a
motion.
meaty challenge.
Yeah.
I love a strong tackle, but that's
too much.
That is borderline
That's
leg
Achilles.
breaking.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That is nah.
But they got a few gems. Trafford's good keeper, like with his feet. Kalushi, the number what's his name? Foster.
Lau
Was
Foster.
good.
Yeah.
They got a few
His
good.
partner as well. Yeah. It's good.
I'm expecting these early games in the Premier League to give teams almost like
Wake up
late
call.
notice of, oh yeah, we still need to sign an
Yeah.
extra.
Yeah.
Wake up call. Wake up call.
Yeah,
Because I
Teams
think
like, teams like Burnley and things like that.
I don't think they have a
the
right back at the moment or left back. They got one or the other. They don't have a fullback.
Okay.
And they're playing like a centre mid fullback. I don't know which side it's on.
So,
But they're
yeah.
struggling to find a fullback right now because their old fullback went back to his team or something like that.
Okay, cool.
And they're struggling to find a
On
fullback.
teams
So
like them, I'm looking at the
Because
Chelsea
nobody has
situation
Burnley
closely.
going down at all.
There might be one or two good lows you can grab
Oh,
from
don't
the
they?
big boys.
No, I mean everyone's predictions. They don't look at Burnley as getting relegated. But do you think it's just a
I have
harsh
them.
game?
I have them
Yeah,
finishing
think so.
just above the relegation zone, like just
yeah.
outside it. So
Fair enough. Well, let's go on to the next game on the other side of Manchester. Man United versus Wolves.
we just
1-0
watched that,
win.
man.
Such a that's a snore fest.
ass game.
Like not
Man
a snore
United-
fest because
Man
a lot
United
of
have
chances,
not
but, like,
changed.
Not
we
changed,
have
man.
not changed.
Why
Oh
did you
my
guys look
God.
nervous that game? What's going
I
on?
don't know, you know.
I saw
I forgot
Casemiro,
how- you know,
Mount,
I
Bruno.
forgot-
I was like, yeah. it's
I
a
feel
decent
so
result.
I feel sorry for
forgot how
Casemiro,
much
man.
it stressed me.
Yeah.
You know, I just completely forgot. This summer's been so good. I've been living so stress free.
We had such a good preseason, STS.
It's like all that feeling just came back in one go.
90
I'm
minutes,
like,
it ruined. It got ruined.
Bro.
I'm not joking. I was just checking the
like-
time. Like every United fan is just back in stress
Literally.
mode.
we're
Literally.
back in stress, bro. You know what it is? It's pissing me off because it's like, yes, we got rid of people. We brought people in, and it's the same old story.
Are you
Like,
relying on Rashford again? You can't keep doing. You can't do
We're
that.
relying on individuals to save us every time, and it's not gonna work. Today, Garnacho for me.
Oh, no, it wasn't that
It's
great.
the first time I think
He was
he's
ass,
had,
man.
The first time for
Say
me
it.
where he
Say
was
it.
horrible.
He was
He was
ass.
ass. I can't lie to you.
I
He
tweet.
was
I think it's like he's getting
I think
coached
I-
out of that fearlessness.
Yeah,
do you know when
yeah.
do you know when the players are like breaking through and they're raw and they're like
Yeah,
taking
yeah,
on their man and they don't care.
Bro, he was
Now
getting
this
Cristiano
season-
Ronaldo comparisons.
Bro.
He scored a goal against Fulham, and niggas were saying, Ronaldo, give him the number 7.
I think people
He needs the number 7, give it to him.
Hold on. I think
He ass, man.
Hold on. Because
He's ass. He's got extra large veneers.
18. First of all, he's 18.
He's ass, man.
He's doing face on Gabby. Now you're doing Garnacho.
He's moving personal with it.
Ass, man.
Are you going off this team?
Go to the team.
Guys taking pictures with Messi and Ronaldo. He thinks he's the guy. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Doesn't know who his go is. Who's go?
Come on, man. Pick a goal. Get his teeth that fit. Get a good number, man. Come on, guys.
God damn.
That winger duo today, I think, is the Western Premier League.
Garnacho.
Anthony and
Anthony.
Garnacho.
Nah, hold
That
on.
stinks.
Yeah, let's not get carried away, man.
That smells so. I can smell it from here.
Get your man. Listen. Let's get carried away. Because for me, from what I've seen of Garnacho, that's the first time where I'm like, you had an absolute stinker.
Semedo.
Yeah, and that's fine because there's gonna be games like that where in his career he's gonna have stinkers like that. Ronaldo had it in his early days at United. I remember.
And he's not usually a
Put
starter.
Ronaldo's name next to him.
Broski, Ronaldo went 27 Champions League games without a goal. How about that? Straight.
But
No goal.
Garnacho is not gonna do that.
There was a game where he
Not
got
gonna be
subbed
him.
off because Fergie said, "Yo, you're taking a piss. Come off the pitch." Do you remember that game?
Oh, when he was fuming when he came off.
Fuming. Yeah. This guy having a stink.
But the guy tried to give him the towel.
Yeah,
Get
and
the
he just,
towel away from him.
I'm telling you, so it's like he's young, he's 18, he's got potential. Obviously, he just needs to be nurtured correctly.
Raw.
He's raw. put it that way. He's raw. He just needs to be coached well. I think
he's not usually a starter for you guys as well.
He's got the fearlessness.
I feel sorry
At the moment though, I think he would do better coming off the bench.
That's what it is.
Of course, being an impact player.
Be an impact player. Because at the moment, like
his growth's going to be stunted if he starts.
Yeah,
and on top of that, when Højlund comes
too
in
much pressure
and
as
Rashford
well.
plays on the left, it's going to be stunted even more.
Yeah.
He's
No. I think it's perfect.
I feel like Rashford is the face of your club.
Yeah.
He will never get shifted off that left wing unless he plays as the number 9.
Yeah.
You signed a new number 9 for 70 million. Rashford staple position. He could
Staple,
score one goal in the whole season.
he's staple
Next
on the
season he's starting as the
Yeah,
left
yeah,
winger.
yeah.
Garnacho is going to struggle getting into that team with him there.
But he doesn't need to get.
Oh yeah, that's what I agree with.
Yeah, he
you.
doesn't need to get
But
into
I'm
it, yeah.
saying the growth gets stunted because there's going to be some games where
Højlund is injured and
Højlund's
Rashford
injured
gets
and
moved up
Rashford
top.
gets put up front, and then now you've got to kind of rely on Garnacho.
Garnacho needs to make that left wing.
But that's
Yeah.
but that's
Yeah, no,
but
but
that's,
he's
but
gonna
that's where there's
struggle.
less pressure on
Yeah,
him.
that's less
Yeah.
That's
pressure.
where in the back end of last season
Yeah.
he kind of came in when
And done so well.
we need him to start essentially now
Yeah.
because he's on form, but we didn't need him at the start of the season, and that
Facts.
kind of I feel like that's where you're saying that fearlessness. is
Yeah,
almost-
yeah.
He came in almost.
It didn't-
had
it
that
didn't
thing.
feel like that in the
Second
first game.
season, I think this is where the biggest test
Yeah.
of these young players always is. Once these defenses know, alright, this guy likes to go on his right. We know that now.
Once they get
how
the
are you
scout
gonna
report.
adapt?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Once they
Now
have the
they've
scout
got a
report.
bit more tape on you. They've got film on you.
Yeah,
Training, they're watching that.
yeah.
Now they know your tendencies.
You're not
Are
an
you
unknown
gonna-
quantity anymore.
Are you going to be able to step up to that
Yeah, and
challenge?
that's
So-
where the coaching comes into it. That's where he needs to make his bag deeper.
Yeah.
That's
you know,
what it is.
like it's like Martinelli. I feel like Martinelli
Facts.
was
That's
like
good.
Great
That's good.
example.
That's a good comparison.
Great example.
Yeah.
bang, and then off the
Running
line,
with his
people
head
start to clock,
down.
Man, this guy's just vertical.
Yeah.
you just shift this guy down to the corner. You're good. But I think like with
And then he started
Garnacho,
giving a shimmy shimmy.
yeah, exactly. Now if Garnacho can like get coached to like, okay, cool. They're shutting you down here. Okay, come on the inside. You know what I mean? I think it's he's young. He's 18.
Yeah.
The man is 18. Like, what's
he-
an 18-year-old? Come on,
There was also times I
That
saw
guy
Anthony
ass,
go on his right side as
Yeah,
well,
yeah, yeah,
which
yeah.
I was like, hey,
Oh yeah, Anthony.
that's what you need to
start
do.
Yeah, do more.
Rather than cutting left foot every time, as you said, give that variation, give options.
Make,
so that way,
make the defenders having to guess or like
Yeah, yeah,
unpredictability.
yeah.
That's what it is, bro.
Because
I feel
Semedo
like-
just locked them up.
Yeah,
He's
I
like,
think there's a lot of wingers now in the especially in the Premier League. I don't feel like a lot of wingers lack unpredictability.
shall I tell you why?
Yeah.
A lot of man watched Iron Robin's tapes and got
Yeah.
told that, oh, he's got that one move that can't be stopped. And
Yeah.
everyone thinks, I've also
got
got that one move.
Yeah.
Bro, Iron Robin was a freak of nature with the fast twitch muscles. So quick, he would get injured all the time.
He's a one of a kind.
He's a
People
one of a
understand
kind,
that.
bro.
Yeah, people
And he
understand
had a
that.
demon left foot to go with it. Not all of you are going to have
I'm a
this, bro.
United fan. I've seen it, broski.
That goal against
that
the-
goal for the bro. Man just waited, and everyone knew what was gonna happen. They're still winning. You can't deny about it, man.
Arsenal, Champions League. When he cut in, I said, brother, how are you letting him cut in? But when you see it, you can't stop it. You got to track
That
the
goal against
overlap.
Spain as well in the World Cup, where he blew past Ramos. You see that?
he killed Ramos.
You know what's
He
happening.
killed Ramos.
You know what's
And
happening.
he's still cutting. How you got one-on-one and you're still cutting back? He's one-on-one and he's still cutting. He's sick.
He's sick of that.
Are you sick?
But that's an inevitable move. So
yeah.
that's what you're saying. With these wingers, they need to
Yeah.
develop that
Yeah,
unpredictability.
unpredictability.
You lot ain't all got that.
Like
in
you
your
said,
locker.
today I saw him get put on his left, but he went on his right.
Yeah, I
it
saw
was a
that.
rubbish cross,
Yeah.
but it was like, yo, that's progress.
Yeah.
He's
You
might
give
have
me
gone on his right
something,
foot because that guy,
Yeah.
I can't lie, he's got 3 months left. Anthony's got 3 months of bad
Wait,
performances
for
left.
you, how much
Yeah.
does he have left?
Yeah, this season for me.
A season.
Okay.
This season. I want to say 3 months.
I know.
I'll say
Do
it's
you know what I'm saying? 3
Because
months.
last season,
Yeah.
I think he did okay. I don't think
Yeah.
he did bad, and I
Yeah.
don't think he did great either. It was bang middle. Like I think he had moments where
price is definitely killing him.
The prices was killing him.
Yeah.
If he was signing for 40 M's, I don't think anybody would even talking about him.
No,
They were
no,
talking about
okay.
it. But because we signed for 90 M's,
Yeah.
that's where all the conversation. Oh, okay, you need to be doing more, and that's where the expectations comes into play. I think this season is a big one for him because I don't think Man United fans have the patience anymore, especially what's happening with Sancho. I don't think Man are like
Yeah, true.
everyone's kind of sort of
Yeah.
already
You
checking
got a
out.
winger,
do
you
know
got a
what I mean?
winger
So-
curse right now, man.
Trauma.
we are. We're going through it, bro.
Trauma.
Ever since Ronaldo left, I'll be so real with you, bro. Like we've struggled over the years with wingers, man.
It's weird.
We've really, really, really struggled. Like, and
Rashford's the only one where he's like, can make that left wing spot.
he wasn't even a winger to start with.
Yeah, he's a
striker.
striker.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's like,
Him and Martial couldn't decide their best
oh
position.
yeah, them two are just confused. They're both-
Are you left winger? No, I'm left winger. And how you striker? No, I'm striker.
But that's why I like the partnership. Every time, like people, every time Rashford and Martial,
They're a good duo.
that's when we are most dangerous because it's interchangeable.
Yeah.
One time Martial's on the left, and then Rashford's in the middle, and then Rashford's on the left, and it's like
You can tell they love playing with each other.
They love
You
playing
can
with each
tell.
other. That's why today I was so desperate for Martial to start today, and I think it was a bad decision to start Garnacho. I think they should have went with Rashford on the left as he's been doing last season. Have Martial start up front,
then bring Garnacho
and then
off the
bring
bench,
Garnacho
yeah.
on. I think Garnacho needs to be that super sub for us for the whole season. I think obviously
I think Ten Hag's probably put a lot of faith in
like,
him.
little
Yeah.
group game
He'll
here
start-
and that.
he'll start
Let
here
it
and there,
start,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
games, I think you saw even in the FA Cup final, he nearly got us the goal at the end. Like, he saw Guardiola got shook when he came on. Man went on his knees. Man went on his knees. He went all fours, bro. The man went all fours. So it's like you can see he's got that he's got a dangerous element to his game. So I think just patience, man. But he's not even an issue. I'll be real.
100%.
He's not even.
The whole team felt stale.
No, but you know,
so imbalanced.
I can't lie.
It's disgusting.
That's not a 38. That's not a 38 game midfield. 38 game season midfield.
No, not
because
at all.
it's weird because you've got now.
On paper, it looks decent.
It looks decent, but now you've got
yeah.
you've got Casemiro who's not got the legs to play by himself.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I feel sorry for him because he's a very good player.
Yeah.
But he cannot keep up with.
No,
he couldn't keep up with Cunha. He couldn't keep up with Nunez. Cunha today was moving like prime Yaya Toure. You've got Lemina. You've got Lemina just picking up passes left, right, and centre whenever
This
he
is
wants.
Lemina from Nice, bro. From the guy
From Southampton.
been around.
From all those
been around, bro. Come on, bro.
You've got Mateus Nunes who's trying to prove himself still, and he was playing good.
I would
And then
say
you've got
grab him.
Yeah.
If I was United, I'll
Forget
go
that.
nab him.
No, forget
This
that.
is the opportunity to
Do you know-
nab someone.
do you know-
I'll nab
do you know who's-
him next to Casemiro would work?
Yeah, that would be
That would be
better.
unreal.
Do you know who for me? Cunha today was that guy.
Yeah.
Like you
He's killing
need
it.
a driver of the
Yeah,
ball
yeah,
in your
yeah.
because today Mason Mount cannot play in that 3.
You can't. You can't.
If today is any indication of what Man United are going to be in the future, Mason Mount cannot be in that 3
I truly
man
thought you
midfield.
signed Mount to be more of a right winger than.
That's what I was going to say.
That's what I thought.
In my opinion, Mason should either be on the right or the left. As much as I love him in the midfield,
Yeah,
as a busybody midfielder,
Yeah.
he cannot play in that 3 because I think he's doing a lot of what Bruno does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it kind of
It clashes, bro.
and then it
Yeah.
kind of reduces Bruno's role.
Yep.
And then also you do need, if you was to drop a midfielder to have someone partner Casemiro, it would be Mason Mount because you can't take out the captain.
Of course. Yeah.
So I feel like if you was to have Mason Mount, he's better off as one of the wingers.
I thought United
That's why I thought
signed
getting
him
in
to
seventh.
get him in the 8.
That's
Yeah,
what
Play
I
next
thought.
to Casemiro,
Yeah.
give him the
I
legs.
Yeah.
I don't want to write off after one game.
I'm not
That's the
writing him
thing.
off, but
And but what I would say is for me, I saw Bruno last year had already played way deeper.
Yeah.
And if
That's
anything,
what I thought,
some of
yeah.
his best games were
Was
in
deep
that
in that
position.
role. Facts,
And
facts,
it was
facts,
last
facts.
season was the Bruno is so less wasteful this year.
Yeah.
He's so much more protective with the ball. So I'm like, Bruno, if anything, for me, should have been the one that you push a little bit
and
deeper.
Mount
And
goes
you give
forward,
Mount
man.
that little bit of license to go and get involved in the attack, as you're saying. That's probably the areas he works in better. So I don't know. I think maybe that's the tweak you do.
They're still trying to figure each other out.
Yeah.
I think first game,
Yeah.
for me, that midfield 3 can work, but it's a case of
I think
in
it all-
some
yeah.
games.
Yeah, some games, I don't think
not
it works.
all games.
No,
A crazy
no
one
games.
that I thought of today while I was watching the game, when Sancho played the false 9 for like the last 10 minutes or so,
Yeah.
Mason Mount playing that false 9 because you lot are trying to convert
Oh,
Sancho.
no.
and did,
Oh,
no, wait, listen.
That's what
Let me land. Let me land.
Dude, preseason worked in false
Let me
nine.
land.
I did alright. I liked it.
Let me land.
In the central role, I liked it.
Let me land. My plane's still in the air. My plane's still in the air. The wheels have come down. The wheels have come
Have a
down.
safe flight.
The
Have a safe
flappers
flight.
have come out. Yeah, have a safe flight, guys. No turbulence at the moment. I feel like with the busybodiness of Mason Mount, I'm not saying start him there or anything like that, but when it gets into the last stages of the game, when you need to keep the ball, when you need an extra midfielder in the game, if you was to ever take off Højlund, instead of having Sancho, who's not the runner, the muscle man, the aggression kind of player, you can push Mason Mount further forward and play him more as the false 9 to just kind of be the shield from the front, defend from the front. Because today what they were doing when you lot took off Rashford and you had Sancho as the main 9, he wasn't really tracking back because he doesn't have that in his game. He doesn't have that. He's still that cute winger in his brain. I don't need to track back. I was the best player in my team at every team I played at. I don't need to track back. I'm still the guy kind of thing. And playing someone like Sancho in the false 9 whose legs have pretty much gone. He's not fast anymore.
He's fast.
No, as in he's not what he was.
Sancho.
No,
Yeah,
over the summer, I
Sancho's
was
fast. Sancho's fast.
He's saying he lost
He's saying he's lost a few yards of pace.
I don't believe that. I genuinely believe he just doesn't get the opportunity. He doesn't get the spaces to run into. So you think because when he gets the
You
ball,
see, he looks like he's lost.
Yeah,
How
but
I
he
look at it
doesn't.
now-
Bro, run against what's it? Broski. That's not a guy that's lost. That's not a guy that's lost legs.
How I look at it,
That's not a guy that's lost legs. That was against
someone
Arsenal. That was against Arsenal.
Yeah.
He blew man out.
okay,
out.
how I look at it is
Yeah.
when he gets the ball one-on-one in every situation.
I think with the ball.
With the ball, he's slower.
He does not try to beat his man.
Yeah.
He always does the cute, let me hold, wait for the safe
then-
option
yeah,
and
yeah.
pass.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
not
I
talking
agree
about
with
in
that.
behind.
I
In behind,
agree
you don't
with
see it much in the
I
Premier
think it's
League.
more with the ball. He doesn't look as quick as he should do. Because I
As
remember
quick
that
as
goal.
he used to be.
You're saying you want it more as like a defensive forward. So you want Weghorst, essentially.
Who, for Man
What
United?
you're saying when they took Rashford off.
No,
You
not
want
Weghorst,
Sancho to
because
do more of a Weghorst
Weghorst
role.
was literally nothing.
Yeah, had no legs.
He was literally, he was nothing. He was just a big, he was a
blob.
Zigic. He was Zigic. He was just standing
It
there.
was Zigic.
If I'm being honest, I'm starting to think signing Mount didn't make sense because I think
You still wish he had
Sancho could have been that other 10 role, like that the 8-10 role that they're trying.
Nah,
to
I don't
get
think he
Mount.
would ever work.
I think but I think right now Sancho, I don't see him on the wings. I'll be so real. Like I'm mentally checked out with him.
Yeah.
Is it?
But when I've seen him do that little central role, I'm slightly moved.
I would have
I'm
done
not
the
gonna lie to
false nine.
Even
still,
false nine,
still,
yeah.
still pestered with the left wing thing. Though.
Yeah,
I think after Garnacho's performance today, I would have still gone.
Yeah.
maybe give
And
him
the
a
thing
chance.
is, I know you lot don't like, a lot of United fans don't like Rashford in the 9. But I personally,
I don't mind him in the 9.
I've always
don't
said,
mind.
listen,
He's not good in tight
As
spaces.
long as there's somebody
you've got
good on the
Højlund
left.
Yes, so
Yeah.
you've got Højlund who's coming this season. It's
There's
too
a lot
much
of pressure on Højlund's head
It's too
already,
much pressure
man.
to put it all on him and say
Yeah.
start week in week out. Tell Rashford, listen, you got the goals last year. You're going to be the main man. Højlund, if anything, if you do hit a purple patch, that's your integration into the team.
Yeah,
type
yeah,
of thing.
facts.
But I always feel like just United fans are always like, nah, I prefer Rashford on the left, and that's probably where he gets a lot of his joy. But I just think he's more deadly in the number 9 position.
But back to the midfield, I think
it's a weird one. Which
Because
Rashford
you know what it is?
Rashford
It takes away from a lot of his game.
Yeah,
the 1v1 running, the little
Yeah.
tricks he does on the wing.
Yeah.
When he's in the 9, you're kind of having to just basically break the line, break the
Yeah,
line.
yeah.
curve
I
the
think
line,
when
break
he's on the
line.
left, he probably feels like he's more engaged in the game.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
He's getting more of the ball.
Yeah, that's what
Gets to
that's
enjoy
what
it
United
more.
player as well, he's probably
Yeah.
isolated in the
I said,
line.
yeah, that's what it
But
is.
you saying
that
back to the
midfield three, like, and if today is an indication of how you lot want to play, I don't think it'll work.
Nah,
Over
it's
a
not
30
working.
game season.
I can see.
I think
Bro,
Eriksen's
it
needed
isn't-
in
that's what
there.
I'm saying, you don't have to be a United fan. Every person can see from
Yeah.
today that midfield's not going to work.
Yeah.
Do you think
Especially
you
for
think
the
you miss
whole work.
Is that the solution?
That might be the one. I'm not gonna lie to you. It works. Actually, I asked for Amrabat in January. I asked for Amrabat
After World
in
Cup?
January.
Yeah.
Yeah. When the injury to Eriksen, I said we need a midfielder. Obviously, man have questioned it, but I'm like, no, Amrabat makes sense.
Yeah.
Amrabat is somebody that can sit right next to Casemiro, provide the legs for him, good with the passes, and can get the play going. I think
Yeah.
you need. That's what we're missing right now. We don't have that in our team. Apart from Casemiro, who else do we have? McTominay.
Yeah, we're not doing that one.
I'm surprised you even said his name.
See you later, man.
exactly.
Yeah,
But Onana was good today.
Onana was good, yeah.
Oh, and
Hey.
Onana
PGMO
was good today.
Onana was
good, but he nearly cost us the game today.
He gave away a penalty, but they didn't call
He's
it.
got the African Cup of Nations gene. He's got the African Cup of Nations gene. You know what it is? Everyone kept saying to me, when I tweeted, everyone kept saying to me, yo, like, he had a good game. He had a good game. Like, he was our best player. Yeah, that's fine. But he
Distribution-wise,
almost
he was
done,
very good.
all the good work he done in the game
yeah.
was
Yeah.
almost
Nearly
undone
undone.
after one moment.
Yeah.
So, because what would I say? It's moments.
It's a moment of
can
madness.
take
Yeah.
away all the good work
You
that he
see,
did.
with Onana though,
Yeah.
I said like I love Onana.
Yeah.
I think he's going to improve United a lot.
Facts.
You'll play
Yeah.
a much higher line.
Yeah.
Definitely
He was
passing
collecting balls
options.
that De Gea dreams of collecting. Dreams. The last one, when he came and grabbed it, De Gea would have been stuck on his line. Waiting on his line, like, get the shot off, guys. You know what I mean?
There's even one pass he did where it went straight to Garnacho's like just chest. And I was like, this
No.
guy,
That
that's
he improves it,
distribution.
especially you can see how high up United are playing now.
He's like another midfielder.
They're literally playing. United are
Inverted
playing.
goalkeeper, yeah.
United are playing in the opposition's half,
Yeah.
and they weren't doing that with De Gea. And like people like you was one of them,
Yeah.
and saying, "Oh, De Gea's not the problem" and things like that.
No, that was prior to Ten Hag coming in.
even like
There's
of
big
recent.
issues in the hair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
at
you were
the
saying
time,
there's bigger
yeah,
issues
issues
than
in
De
the
Gea,
hair,
but then you can see in today's game
Yeah.
how much of a plus,
No, I agree.
how much of a boost and plus
The
it is
thing is
having a mid.
I know
as a
what will
goalkeeper.
happen is a lot of people who love De Gea,
Yeah.
as soon as Onana makes a mistake,
Yeah.
They would have saved that.
So
Yeah.
I'm saying with Onana, he is going to make 5, 6, 7
Mistake.
of those
Yeah.
types of
Yeah,
mistakes where you're like,
100%.
How?
what are you doing? Ride through.
Yeah.
Trust me, ride through.
Trust the
'cause
process.
The 95 things that he does good will be worth it for those 5 mistakes.
As long as it doesn't cost us the points, that's it.
No,
'Cause
there's gonna be-
today-
there will be days.
No.
There will be
No,
days.
that's-
Those are the days you have to ride. That's
I
what I'm
have to
telling
write
you.
it. I have
You
to write it.
have to rough
write
it out.
But it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. I'm telling you now, it's gonna be hard. Because you see now when we're getting from like if the top 4 race now gets tight, every point counts now. So like you will get scrutinized.
crazy
If we're
though.
cruising, fair enough.
Alex
Make a
Ferguson-
mistake.
Alex
And
Ferguson
listen,
was in
if
that
it's
VAR
costing
room.
you- If it's costing
Yeah.
you business end of the season,
Yeah.
you'll be judged on that.
Yeah.
Trust me,
100%,
players will.
yeah.
What did PGMO say after the game?
They said
was a penalty.
they spoke to
Oh, it's a clear and obvious
They
penalty.
spoke to Gary O'Neill after, and they said it was a penalty. It was a clear and obvious mistake from VAR.
You know that must be fuming as a manager here.
and I know Alex Ferguson was in
Imagine
there.
you got technology, you make
Listen.
things right, and then getting it wrong.
Exactly.
Like,
I got booked for complaining.
Yeah.
You ain't hear these men come out with a shirt the other day talk about it's a pact. Bro, the deal was back on the table,
Oh,
bro.
the devil.
Oh,
These shaitans, bro.
Shaitan Club.
Third kit launch.
Shaitan Club.
A pact with the devil.
Did you
bro.
not see Lee, man? I backed him that day. He was doing this to me.
Listen.
Look at this. Chelsea, where you at? Rock Nation, baby. Come get your chair. Come get your chair.
The other day we was playing football and this guy scored and he did this. I said,
Okay.
whoa. Red Devil Lee, man. Red Devil Lee, man. He used to be
fun
bro.
relegations.
Whoa, that's cat.
He's
That's big
bro,
cat.
and he also did this. He also did that. He also did that. And he looked in it as
He's
well.
got one goal. How many celebrations did he do?
There's a few. You know when footballers run to the corner, they do like 6 celebrations. Yeah. They're doing all this and all that. He done this one first. I said, whoa, and then he ran to the corner and did this one with the eye. I said,
Was it to the imaginary cameras?
yeah, it was crazy, bro. It was crazy.
I scored.
And he done the Sue as well. He done 3
I
celebrations.
scored. I did this first. He said, "Oh, VAR, we got to check if that's a goal."
Yeah.
Celebrated again after this.
Oh, yeah.
Then I did the thing.
Red Devil Lee, man. I knew it. He signed the pack.
I respect
He signed the pack. I hear it. Hey, to win the Premier League.
But was it a good goal? I don't tell me
I can't lie. To win the Premier League, a couple man have to do this, you know.
Oh, it is.
But listen, United won the game.
Shout out Cunha, man.
Shout out to Cunha. Wolves are unlucky not to get away.
Yeah, I can't lie. They're unlucky to not at least get a point still.
Yeah.
Fair play to them.
They're in big trouble this season, though.
They are, man.
They're-
To be fair,
They
they
do-
look good.
They did, but they're going.
I put them down to go down, but
That one,
I've
yeah.
seen that before.
They're
I was
down the
this
left
reactionary about, like, you know, but they might stay up, you know.
And I forgot that they had that striker that they bought, the Austrian striker last summer.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the
tall guy. The tall guy.
He's back.
The 6'8" guy. Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe they don't need a striker. Maybe they have that
Was it
striker there waiting.
Khalid
And then they got the Korean guy on the bench as well.
Wang
Still.
Hee-chan,
Yeah.
yeah.
Juan.
So I don't know.
They got-
Maybe
I still got them down. I don't think they've got
Like-
enough. I feel like
They didn't buy.
every year those bottom six teams,
Yeah.
you need that 10 to 12 goal season guarantee.
Yeah.
I don't feel like they have that
They
unless
lost Adam
Cunha
as well.
breaks out.
Yeah.
Jimenez has fallen off, which is why they're
He's
in this.
he's
left. Where is he now?
He's gone Fulham.
Fulham for 5 mil.
It's cooked, isn't it?
I put them down anyway. They
fair
relegated.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So
But listen, you guys.
they just surprised me. That's what it was. They surprised me. I didn't expect it to perform like that. I thought we were going to run right.
You got to remember though, teams when they play United, it's a little bit more.
Old Trafford.
It's always like that though.
Come on.
Yeah. It's
Of
always
course,
like
that's
that.
what they
Like,
want.
We could get a nice social
It's
day.
mad. Yeah. It's mad,
The
bro.
Instagram post at OT.
No, but I feel like that's been United for the last few years. Like I feel like teams, every team I've seen teams have stinky runs, like playing horrible.
Yeah.
They come to Old Trafford all of a sudden.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the Emirates as well. Emirates happens.
Wow,
happened to
us. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
no,
Last
no,
season,
no,
you
no,
had a.
Who's my man? Who's my man?
Who's my man?
Who's my man?
Who's my man?
Stadium High.
That's the only thing I got. This is all I've got left. You're good. Your staying is good for concerts, though. I can't lie to you. Unreal. It's good for concerts.
Concerts. You make your own beer.
It's good for it.
What, you got go-kart in there or some shit like that?
There's no signal.
NFL.
Yeah, you got a hotel
There's
in
no
there.
signal in that stadium. There's no signal.
There's no signal. He's shaking me as well. No signal, man.
That's
Shaking me
meaty.
the football thing as well. Yeah, shaking me. It's calm, though.
Meaty stadium, man.
Swear.
Meaty stadium.
Organize a session, man. But listen, let's get
Hey man, you come play football and see.
yeah, I mean, you have a headache.
It's
You
a
know?
headache. It's a headache.
40 man in the chat.
It's a mess.
But listen, let's go to, you said running riot. There's another
Yeah.
team that ran riot. Newcastle.
Oh, what?
5-1 Aston Villa.
Aston Villa, embarrassing.
But listen, there's one guy on this table. I'm going to give him his flowers, man. He said, yo, a lot of people overrating Aston Villa this season, man. I don't think it was you. It was the guy next to
It's
you.
not you.
I thought it was me.
That was him.
Well, I said it as well.
Oh, you everyone's
Oh, I
in
said
it.
it. Hey,
Go check, man.
Hey, free handshake.
That's my one, though.
Bro,
Did you say Aston Villa to do
I've got it on a tweet.
I tweeted as well.
I tweet.
I done the same as well.
You know why? Because I said it on the predictions pod last episode. I said Aston Villa was going to
I tweeted like 2 weeks ago.
underperforming.
Aston Villa being overhyped. They're not going to do as well as everyone thinks they're going to do. Yeah.
General consensus then.
Yeah.
You got copycats, look.
Bro, they're embarrassing, bro.
Don't do that. My team came out first 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Who was it?
We need to start time. I'm going to check my tweet.
Timestamp it.
Who was it that was over? It's Faisal, isn't it? In the top 6 predictions, he said Aston Villa was outside.
He
shot.
said-
He's at Aston Villa outside to shot to get Champions League football.
Yeah, and someone else as well. Who else was there? Might have been Stars.
maybe.
Someone else said it.
Stars is
Someone
kinda
else said
hipster
it. Like,
and
yo, they
gassed
might
them
be like
It might
the
be
top.
Lias. I don't know.
I can't remember. Someone
Lias and
else said
Stars.
it.
Yeah.
Someone, they're trying to be different too much.
They're the hipsters. They're the hipsters.
Hipsters.
They're the
Yeah, that is the hipster crew, you know. That is it.
Yeah,
You got
yeah,
Faisal who don't watch Premier League, he just watches La Liga. You got Lias
Smelly
just
beard.
I don't
watches
even think he
United.
watches La Liga. I don't think he watches La Liga. I think he just watches Real Madrid. That's it. I only think he watches Real Madrid still. I don't think he watches La Liga.
I don't think so.
That's a self-score update.
Yeah. He took a whole live show to tell us who Nico Jackson reminds him of.
Yeah.
I don't believe that guy watches La Liga. I'll be real. He took a whole live show. He took a whole live show to tell us.
In the back. People don't know. He was
Look it up. It's like, doesn't remind me of anyone.
He was watching his
That's
comps.
nasty work. That's nasty work.
He's like, this guy does not remind me of anyone. How about
But
that?
nah, Aston Villa,
Nasty work.
embarrassing. How you
Embarrassing.
losing 5-1 first game of the season and everyone's gassing you up?
And listen,
Yeah, these are the guys. Yeah.
It was the game of debutants as well, man. Straight off the bat, Tonali scores 10 minutes
Yeah.
in, and then Diaby
game.
equalizes.
Diaby
You're thinking,
equalizes.
okay, there's a game going on here. It's a good game.
Yeah.
And Newcastle's like, yeah.
Isaac said, hey.
Somali heritage.
Somali heritage. That's what he said.
Isaac came in and started bopping.
I respect
Somali
that.
heritage.
I respect
This
that.
is Somali
I can't lie.
heritage.
You know we're taking him.
You have to.
Eritrea can't. Eritrea can't.
Fuzi's got both hands
Eritrea
around
can't.
him like that.
Eritrea
Nah,
can't.
Who's in
Who is he?
Eritrean himself?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? With Villa, yeah, I said their summer this season, Diaby was the only signing that really
That was-
moved
Yeah,
the
What about
needle.
Pau?
Yeah.
Pau, I am sorry.
Lethal
You
B.
ain't
Pau?
bamboozling or hoodwinking me. People think I'm bitter
Yeah.
about him rejecting Spurs last year because he rejected us because apparently we weren't playing Champions League football. Then he only goes on sides for a club that's not playing Champions League.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, massive
deserves
upgrade.
it, yeah.
Yeah, you deserve it. And then you get cooked on your debut like that as well after
Yeah.
coming off the bench. I love it. And you will continue to suffer in this physical league where as a defender, you need to defend first.
Yeah.
We don't care about your pass percentage or what kind of diagonal you play. That's secondary.
Yeah,
I would
That's
say
like-
that. See, this is the argument I have with like stars and that. He hit it right on the head. That stuff, yeah, is meant to be secondary.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You need to be able
They
to
look at it as the
defend.
primary.
No.
Stars looks at it as the primary.
No.
Oh, can he play with his... Who cares? If you can't defend, it don't matter. It don't matter how
It's
good
a,
you are
it's
at
a
passing.
striker primary school
Yeah.
goals. Secondary is the other stuff.
Other
The link
stuff,
up play.
thank you. Go on,
pressing.
say it, go on.
No. For me, Pau Torres, and I'm sorry, Tielemans, who is a good central midfielder, but he's not moving me.
Don't start me on Tielemans.
But when I'm
Havertz and Tielemans are up there. You know?
Douglas Luiz, Ramsey, Buendia, McGinn, they're all in and around the same level, if not better than Tielemans. So I'm what about this window has moved the needle so much?
Nothing
so when I
crazy,
saw Newcastle get their first goal, they equalised, but I knew Newcastle, especially, I can't lie to you, that atmosphere in that stadium.
It's crazy.
It's long this year.
So long,
It's
man.
long this year.
It's
They're
hard.
excited.
Through the TV.
They're
I can't lie to you, St.
excited.
James Park, it's a different, like, they've
Since the
transformed-
takeover.
They've
Yeah.
transformed that place.
No, but they're excited.
They brought
They're
back
happy.
the flag mafia. And
Yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah.
changed the
Changed
whole
everything.
thing.
The way to
More
survive-
flags
yeah.
they call themselves.
Yeah,
The way to survive
Bro,
at St. James's Park is literally just to like not concede within the first 10, 15 minutes. You got to hold them off.
You talk about Ashburton Army. That's
Bro,
a
Ashburn Army
different
brings the
animal.
energy to the Emirates. Like they start all the chants, the drums, everything. But St James's Park, I would love to go there one day. I'd love to go there.
It's a one
I'd love to go there this
city
season.
club
To
as
be
well.
honest.
huge stadium, like, it's huge.
Yeah,
Huge, bro. So
Yeah, it's
listen,
cool.
Isaac.
He's gonna have a big season.
What a player.
Yeah.
Big
I
season.
said
What
this
a
season,
player.
I'm thinking if he stays fit,
I saw your
minimum
team.
17,
You
18.
put your stocks
You know what's
in.
crazy?
Yeah, that's
You
smart.
know what's crazy?
That's
It was
smart.
between him and Watkins for me, and I took out Isaac.
Ain't no
I had both
question.
of them.
I think
And I
if
took out
Isaac
Isaac.
starts, he's always going to do something.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
guy
yeah.
is
He'll contribute somehow.
He will contribute something. He will create chances. He'll get an assist. He'll get a goal. This guy is just a total footballer, in my opinion. In the attacking aspect, there's nothing he can't do.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
And he had the burden of the price tag on him as well. 70 million. There's like, oh,
lie
yeah.
to you.
Now he's like,
Bro,
hey man.
bro, I have a tweet of when before we was
lie.
interested in him.
Let me not
I was
lie.
like, bring him.
When I heard the money,
Yeah.
and I saw him at the Euros as well. He had nice with the touches. I said, is he
a lot.
gonna be a bagsman like that though?
And his
Because I'm
build-
gonna judge you on goals when you come
build,
Premier League.
he's not Premier League built.
His even goal record at Sociedad wasn't that
Was
good.
not
He's
amazing.
that
But
finish,
bro,
that
finish.
second finish was
unreal.
That was Somali
Well,
excellence.
Yeah.
That was, yes,
Somali
that was a
excellence.
real Somali cage footballer right there.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
what Liban did on Sunday when he scored that goal and he did that
I wish I
celebration?
did.
Yeah, to be honest, he didn't score. I just lied.
Hey, you're a good friend. You're a good friend.
Just wanted the Red Devil agenda.
So he had 20 minutes to fumble.
I just wanted the little devil agenda on it. But yeah,
I hear it.
but now Isaac played.
yeah,
But
brilliant.
them as a whole, they played very well.
Their
They-
recruitment this season has been good as well.
Very good, but at that left back position, they do need it.
They need someone
You
else.
can't have Dan Burn and Target going into Champions League football. You can't. The back four, they can get away with the other three, Botman, Shaw, Trippier, because of their height and their experience. They can get away
It's
with.
just the left back they need.
Joe Linton, they can get away with.
Are they linked to anyone right now?
Tonali,
No one.
Bruno Guimaraes, amazing. That front
I
three
thought
is good.
Tierney would have been a good option for them still, but
Yeah.
But I think Timber being injured now is saves
Yeah,
Tierney.
saves Tierney,
Yeah, it does save him. It does save him.
100%.
But they were very good. and they were a team of giants.
I think the one other thing as well is this season, even me, I've said I think the Champions League will have a knock-on effect because of maybe like the squad depth and things like that.
Yeah.
But in that game, you saw the depth. Isak comes off, Wilson comes on, goal. Gordon playing well as well. I can't lie to you, he might have a good season this year.
Yeah.
He comes off, Harvey Barnes comes on, Barnes Naldo, Lia's
They've
goes and
got
bags
issue on the
his.
right wing. They've got Amaron, who's not that good.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's
Yeah,
one
the
I
purple
feel like
patch.
you can get by.
You can get by.
Yeah, the
And
purple- yeah.
Harvey Barnes, slide him over there.
Yeah,
bro.
Okay, with Amaron, I understand. Left back, they have to. They need it. Like they need it for anyone. Anyone that can actually play
Is it
left back.
Mendy?
Ferland, yeah, he's rotting out.
I think Faisal would love to drive him there.
I know. That's what I mean. Madrid fans hate him.
I
so,
think Faisal will pitch them Felamendi how he pitches people's houses. You know? That's how
So he won't sell it.
Yeah.
Buy the house now, brother. One thing though is I think
You like SDS?
The accent is incredible.
that's a good one.
You don't believe me? Look, wallah.
It's right next to you as well. It's right there.
Oh shit! Man, you know what it is? I think Newcastle really had to win that game though because the next 3 games are not.
But
easy.
that wasn't just a win. That wasn't just a
like
win.
Man City, Liverpool,
and then Brighton away.
But that wasn't just a win. That was a statement win.
That's a
That was
statement.
like,
that
yo.
was
but
that's the new kids on the block. Get out of here, man. Go to the shops.
Pick up the spot. Like they had to get those 3 points because their next 3 points, they might. I mean, the next 3 games, they might not even get a point.
Do you know what's crazy?
Potentially, do you know what I mean? So
Every
they really need to get
time
that.
they need to do something.
every time we've had any fixture list and someone's had
Yeah.
that death row lineup,
Yeah.
it never goes like that.
Yeah,
They're
no, no,
always
of
getting
course.
2 or 3
Of course,
scouts.
of
They
course,
might
yeah,
be
100%.
City 2-1 all
Yeah,
of a sudden.
no,
we're
I
like,
agree,
hey,
I
yo,
agree. But it's
Newcastle for the title.
No, but I'm saying early on this season,
It is tough, but get it out of the way.
yeah, that's the thing.
Nice
Get out of the
and
way now.
early.
Yeah, that's
Boom.
true.
Do you,
It's true.
can move on now.
do you think it's fair that people? You said you like were you right about people overrating Villa, or do you think it's just a blip?
We'll have to see.
Still
innit?
early.
Yeah, still
Yeah,
early.
nah,
You
I think the signings they've made, and me and you know first-hand experience from Unai Emery. It's not going.
Conference League they're gonna win.
Conference League they'll do
Like I
well.
said,
That's
Conference
you
League
said
they'll
as
win.
well.
Tillemans
But
not.
in the league, they won't do as
They'll
well.
finish 14th.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't win the Conference League.
With the league, what would be an overage? Because my expectation for them is finish 7th or 8th.
Yeah,
7th and 8th and the Conference League win. That's an incredible.
For me,
season.
that's
That's a 10 out of
6
10
to 8.
That's a 10 out of 10 season.
I think
6 to 8th is their target.
Yeah.
Anything above is a crazy overachievement.
Yeah.
Top 5, crazy
100%.
overachievement.
So that's when-
Top 4 is manager of the season,
Yeah.
manager of Europe kind of levels. Do you know what I mean? Like
100%.
Unai Emery's this new guy. If they get top
Yeah.
4, but 6 to 8th is perfect. For them.
Anywhere between 6th to 10th. Realistically.
Yeah. Even but I'm saying I'm counting this with the Conference League win.
With the conference.
Yeah, with the conference.
If they don't win the
I think
Conference
they're
League, then it
favourites
looks a
in the
favourite.
I think they're favourites.
Yeah, I think they already are. I think they already are favorites.
any English team in that has
Yeah.
to be.
Yeah, West Ham won the one is the Conference League.
And they had a horrible season in the league.
Yeah, they finished 14th. That's why I anticipate that happening to Villa.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
the Conference League hasn't even started yet, and they already get
Okay,
5-1.
What's our Aston Villa correspondent saying?
I don't have one.
Oh, nice.
Okay, fair enough.
Get some, man.
Yeah,
Man.
guys, this is a special. We need the Aston Villa correspondence, guys. Please.
Yeah, I'm gonna tweet
We
this
need
out on the STS_pod Twitter account. I'm gonna be like, hey guys, if we're looking for Premier League correspondence this season, we need Luton.
Yeah, the Luton.
We
I'm
need-
here.
we need,
Do you need
Burnley.
me? I'm here.
Yeah, you got released for a reason though. But listen, we got Burnley.
We need to investigate that one.
Wait. Now on the side.
Before
We
I
need to
care.
investigate that black and white picture of you, man.
Ah, yeah.
we need to investigate that black and white picture.
Raheem Sterling.
How long ago was that picture taken?
That was.
I feel like that was Photoshop as well.
50s,
When was that? Bro, first of all, that was actually at Wembley High. That was actually at Wembley High when
Before it was called Wembley High.
Wembley High.
Didn't it get shut down in like 94?
Ah, that's what.
Wembley High.
Oh, Wembley High is still open.
No,
now.
Wembley High's open. That's where
Chunks
Chancellor
went to. Wembley High Technology College.
But that was like 2005, I think.
Oh wow.
Ain't no way they're doing black and white pictures in 2005.
No, but the person that sent it.
Ain't no way.
No, but the person
Ain't no
that
way.
sent it to me sent it in black and white.
Nah.
So I was like,
I think he did that on purpose.
No, I'm showing you.
Liban tried to put nostalgia on it.
That's what it was.
Little did you know it was going to backfire.
So the guy who sent
this guy.
So the guy that sent the picture put him in black and white.
You the
for him.
real old head here, bro.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
You know what they say about the whole head?
Yo, let me show off Sterling. Yeah.
Let me get some Sterling love. Yeah. Send Raps
To be
boys.
fair, though, I didn't even know that.
All
picture.
friends.
Send Raps boys.
Hey, friends.
Put Beachups and Sterling together.
bro. You just
Mount Rushmore, Sarah.
Mount Rushmore. You wanted to get in there, send Raps
Here we
Mount
go.
Rushmore.
Here we
That's what you
go.
want.
This is the picture that got sent to me.
Jesus.
That do you know that looks like it's from the 50s?
That looks like for the 50s, yeah, like.
That's 1955.
Yeah.
That is what Bobby Moore took the World
That's
Cup.
crazy.
Don't piss me off.
Crazy. That is crazy.
That looks old though. That bit looks old.
Just crazy.
Bear in mind, it's only 20 years ago as well. But that looks old.
I know.
Only 20 years ago.
I know Raheem saw the story and just went.
No, you don't know.
This guy at me again.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Get off my
Don't
dick,
you
man.
dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Hey man, Raheem looked at it and said, "Nah, I'm about to follow this guy. This guy always tweeting me, man."
Nah, that's what. That's what.
They're dogs.
That's what he goes. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that.
I think Raheem watches the pod. I think he watches the pod. No, I genuinely think he watches the pod.
He watches the pod when Levi's not on it.
I saw him.
When I'm
I
not
can't remember when I saw him. I saw him like
Cool.
6 months ago, and he just slapped me on the chest. And he just started chatting to me, and I was like, I haven't seen you for a long time. For you to be speaking to me like this means you must be watching. Because he spoke to me, because we used to speak when we were younger. He was in and around the ends. The way he slapped me on the chest, I said, whoa, man, like, I don't go gym.
Hey, it's another guy. They used to chat back in the days. I think he's trying to get. Yeah.
Oh, friend. Oh, I don't stand
We all used to run together.
I still got the mark on my chest. I still got the mark on my chest.
You never watched the chest.
I've watched it.
Oh man. No.
But listen, very impressive win for Newcastle, man. They popped
amazing
Aston Villa. Let's go to the next game. Bournemouth, West Ham 1-1. They didn't even get a chance to watch this game. Then you highlights.
I actually saw the highlights.
I did see the highlights. I saw the highlights. Yeah.
Bournemouth popped them.
Suchek.
Yeah, Bournemouth.
Suchek Remontada.
I think it was Bournemouth had majority of like the possession and the shots, and Solanke as usual pre-come
I think
FC.
it's the
Just hella half chances, not getting that
The game
goal.
would've gone either
Even
way.
though I think he scored,
yeah.
even though he's getting in the perfect position, but he's just not getting that goal. Those
Yeah,
goals.
West Ham fans were fuming at Moyes as well, because after 50 is the typical Moyes thing.
Bro,
50,
this guy-
55 minute, I'm 1-0 up. Let's sit
Bro,
back.
I've been saying David Moyes needs to get trialed for war crimes. Because that super team he has there, with when he had Declan Rice, Paqueta, Scamacca, Jared Bowen, Aguerd, now he's adding Harry Maguire, which I think will be good for them, Areola, all these good players that they have, and he's still doing this Brexit football. It's like, my brother, please, you're Scottish, but let's just go back to Scotland. Go Rangers. Celtic, they'll love you over there.
They should have sacked. You said it. They should have sacked him.
like,
at
they
that
should
conference.
have
But you can't.
Managers like Lopetegui and the Areola guy and like all these foreign managers would be perfect for West Ham. Like Paqueta and that, I think they would have loved to stay, even though it's Man City. Of course, when they come knocking, you're going to go. But having those players and having a foreign manager who can like enhance and play good football, and you're in London, you're playing football in London. Any player will come to you, and you got 100 mil from Rice now.
Got a great stadium.
They're spending. It's like giving homeless people money, bro. They just look what they're spending it on. Declan Rice, not Declan Rice, Harry Maguire, Scott McTominay, they won. James Ward-Prowse. Like, bro, go to Spain, man. Spend that money, man. Go get Doku. Go get these players you can afford, man.
Almost abandoning what the progression was meant to be last year in order to go back to.
I was talking about this to one West Ham guy I know. That 100 mil they got from Declan Rice, they shouldn't even invest it on players. They should invest it on like a director. I know they got a new director of football.
Backroom stuff.
A better scouting setup, all that kind of stuff where then they can kind of go down long term. The similar route was Brighton.
I don't like their stadium either. I'll be so real.
But it's for the
that
Olympics.
stadium.
I get why
I
they
don't
got
like
it.
that
Upton
stadium.
Park was better.
For
them,
Upton Park was like congested.
it was like a heritage stadium. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, go to like Salzburg, sign these like small wonder kids. Go to like Lille, develop them. Do you know what I mean? Sell them on. They'll be elite for you. Sell them on. Like, that's the team West Ham are. I don't think West Ham are a team where
they can't break into that top
7.
Yeah,
especially when you have David Moyes and you have David Gold and and it's Karen Brady still there. I think all these old like.
Stuck in their mindset.
Typical English owners, like they don't have the foreign mindset of like, yo, we need to progress.
Let's get creative.
Let's get creative. Let's get.
We've just won a Conference League. Let's build.
Let's build in it. Let's not play Suchek as DM.
Exactly.
Let's not. Let's not go.
Had a good game, man.
No. He had
really good
a good game for them. But what I'm saying is having players like Suchek who are very negative football. Like in the conference final, I think he had the least touches on the pitch, and he's their centre mid. That shouldn't happen. And he's playing in his home country. That shouldn't happen. Go get the ball. Take the game by the scruff of the neck. Like, you know what I mean? It's homecoming. Do you know what I mean? Like, West Ham, they need to change something, but I feel like David Moyes just has this chokehold on like the owners and stuff.
Yeah, must have I got your Conference League.
Yeah, like that's like that. Even though it was amazing that they won it, that's a bad thing for them. Also, there's negatives to it because it's like now he gets to use that as an excuse to stay on.
I almost felt like that was a perfect moment for him to sign off
down.
on a high.
Yeah, the ego is always there for certain
managers.
Of course. Wenger should step down after the FA Cup.
I get it,
These
but one
managers will
thing
stay
with West
stick around.
Ham is he's left him and come back.
Yeah.
You would have walked out on the ultimate high and had that opportunity to still be able
Bro,
to
they have a
back.
very good core team. They've got Areola in the back. They've got Aguerd. They had Declan Rice.
Zuma next to him.
But let's say they've got Paqueta now.
They've got a good team.
They've got Mikel Antonio. No, Please, brother.
Yeah.
They
He's
got
he's
that,
a top
they got
goal
that
scorer.
wonder kid in the academy, Muyamba. Is it?
Yeah.
He's
Like they've
supposed to
got
be
a
coming
Jared
through
Bowen. There was a point where they had like Felipe Anderson. Like all these like very good.
Dimitri
foreign-
Payet.
He was arse.
He was asked, but do
I
you
get
know what
what
I mean?
you're saying,
Like
yeah,
players
different
where it's
flavour.
like it looks good
can give
when
you
they get the
something.
ball, it
Yeah,
gets the
yeah.
crowd going.
Yeah.
Players want to
always
come.
have those players.
Do you know what I mean? But it's like,
Payet was there, like
that kind of
and then West Ham.
Yeah,
I feel like
Payet was during the Payet time was the closest they were like
Yeah.
looking like a serious.
yeah, they were looking dangerous.
and they should have
man.
built on that.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
like,
yeah.
let's see what happens.
Yeah,
with
they
West
got
Ham.
I think
Can't be
Bournemouth
drawn 1-1.
this season. I've got them, even though that was a draw at home. I've got them as my overachievers.
Bournemouth fans
this
are
year.
giving mad love to the guy that you were saying, Milan Kirkis.
Yeah, Milos Kerkez. I
Milos
think.
Kirkis, yeah.
Who's
Left
that?
back was
FM
doing
wonder
really
kid,
well.
man. They rarely
Oh,
get
is
it wrong.
that someone they signed?
Yeah, he's left back from
He's a left
AZ.
back for them. AZ Alkmaar, yeah.
But they said they love him already.
I think their whole defense, even Max Aarons, they
Yeah.
stole from Leeds last minute. I
Yeah.
think Neto was solid last year.
Yeah.
Senezi and then Zabeni.
Yeah.
He's another FM wonder kid.
Yeah, shoot. The Ukrainian, right?
Dango,
Yeah.
Traore, they signed into something like Solanke
Traore
will
was
get
good. I
goals.
like
Like I
Traore.
said,
Yeah, Solanke would definitely
the
get
10,
goals,
12
yeah.
goals that I was talking about, he
Yeah.
fits that profile.
Yeah.
I actually think they'll finish like 10th to 12th this year.
Yeah.
They've got good managers.
My thing is they concede
And
too many,
yes,
they
the-
concede too many goals. And they concede
Did
too
you have
many
them?
chances.
Did you have them going down, or was
I have
it?
them going down.
That's what it was.
Oh, I don't think they'll
think
be
so?
any relegation this year.
I think
I
Areola's got
think
something there.
the only problem is with Bournemouth is that as good football they played, they allow teams to create too many chances, and that's what cost them. I think
That's what cost them against
Well,
West Ham. as well.
yeah.
And
They teams that shouldn't be creating that many chances. West Ham looked like they could have gone 2-3-0 at one point.
Yeah, and West Ham should
And they're home. Bournemouth are home. That shouldn't be happening.
West
So
Ham,
that's my only
West
worry
Ham
for them.
fans I've speak to a few as well. They've said this season they're planning on a struggle again.
Yeah, they are going to struggle.
They're already ready.
They are going to struggle. They're not going to go far in the Europa League.
I mean, James Ward-Prowse is a good signing.
That's good English there, though.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
You couldn't let him off.
crazy clip.
They're still clipping somehow.
somehow. But James Ward-Prowse was a good signing.
Maguire,
That's a good signing, yeah.
I think
Alvarez,
Alvarez is a good
Mexican.
signing. I think they need another striker.
Brother, please.
They need
Mikel
a goal
Antonio, my
scorer.
brother.
Yeah, they need a
All
goal
right, I'm
scorer.
looking you in the
man.
eyes right now. Mikel Antonio. Just go to the championship, become a championship legend,
Yeah.
help teams get promoted, make your money down there. Perfect.
Would you, if we ever brought him on the pod, would you want to be on the pod with him?
What about Brighton?
I'll chat to him.
No, but listen.
I'll chat to him.
Go to the
Even
championship.
I'll chat to him. I'll tell him as well.
I still think
Footballers are
we
footballers
could
for a
have
reason.
stayed in
He's
the
an
squad.
elite
I
athlete.
think, yeah.
He's
On the
an
squad,
elite,
at least off the
and
bench.
he's done very well for
Yeah,
West
off
Ham
the
in his
bench,
career.
right.
Because
Because he's experienced.
He's done very well in his career.
I see that all time.
He's all-time goal scorer.
Yeah, no, he's done very well for them.
Yeah.
He's scored 10 goals multiple
Yeah.
seasons for them. But for them to go forward,
Yeah.
he's not the striker for them.
Yeah,
No,
of course.
That's what I'm saying.
That I agree.
That's what I'm
Should be-
saying.
yeah, that I agree. on.
Bench option.
Bench
Yeah.
option, 100%.
Do you know what I mean?
He's
Like,
perfect. Come
Yeah.
off the bench last 20 minutes and just be
Yeah.
a handful.
yeah.
Facts.
But we have a correspondent. We have a 55 M's, which is a West Ham fan. He said, at the end of the game, we should have realistically won. His performance gave me 2021 West Ham vibes, and I'm all for it. I expected Paqueta to either not play or play really bad after the Man City bid, but him and Bowen were our best players on the pitch. What a goal for Bowen, by the way. Hopefully he's back in back. That was a good goal from Bowen, by the way.
Yeah,
He
it
licked
was.
Very good goal.
a very
We
nice
almost
goal.
nicked it at the end with the Paqueta shot though. When he hit
Yeah, hit off the post. Yeah,
The weekend?
Huh?
yeah, I think so. Oh, it was Batima and Saka.
No, Saka.
Saka high, Isak, second goal.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
This was Somali heritage. We're giving to him. Should we do like an STS goal of the week?
We should.
Yeah, okay.
Every roundup.
Every roundup we should.
We'll do it at the end. We'll say our
Yeah,
goal of the
cool,
week. Yeah.
cool.
We'll talk
This
with
week, I'd say Isaac wins it.
Isaac, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
well, that's the consensus.
I'm going for my Somali brother. Isak.
Yeah.
We'll go for his Eritrean brother.
Yeah, let him.
Yeah. Let's go to the next game. Newly promoted Luton went down to the Amex. And
Poor guys, man. They're going straight back down. Do you know what I think their plan is? Generally, do you know what I think their plan is?
vibes.
They've rarely spent any of the money that they got from getting promoted. I think they're just going to chill out in the Premier League, get relegated, use that money now to redevelop
Parachute
everything.
payment, yeah.
Redevelop everything
Yeah.
and then come back up
Parachute.
with the parachute money in maybe 2 years, sign a bunch of amazing players from the Championship, and then try establish
But
themselves as a
Leah
Premier
said
League
that
team.
they'll have them going down.
Yeah, Leeds are having to go.
They are going so down. They are so going down.
They might
break their Derby
They
record.
might be Derby record. They might be the team.
Bro, they're going to be that team every team goes to 5-0, 6-0.
Yeah.
It's going to be one of those ones.
Haaland, I'm triple captain him.
I mean, that one. Yeah, that's a big triple.
Did
Did you not see the goal they conceded? They're trying to play out the back with the balls and ping-ponging everywhere. Like, bro, what's going on?
Chest and volley.
No, and the first pass.
I nearly ripped his dreads out.
Bro. No, I felt bad for him.
Was he the guy that he played every
all the way,
yeah. You can see it. You can see it.
They subbed him off like 5 minutes later as well.
Yeah,
and I was
you
like,
can see it.
he wants to grab
But like,
this.
I feel like they're playing the long game and trying not to
Yeah.
stay up. They're not being like Fulham and
They know it's a
spending
magical
the whole 200
story.
mil one
Yeah,
summer.
it was a magical story.
Yeah.
Like, great, we got
Their
the Premier League.
stadium's not up to par. Like all this kind of stuff.
That is a proper championship team.
Yeah.
That is a
They somehow find themselves.
You're gonna get some. That's it. That's to everyone in the Premier League today. You're gonna get some. You're gonna get some. You're gonna get some.
It's gonna look like if you dropped points to Luton, they're gonna look.
And there'll be one shock this season. There's gonna be one shock, and everyone's like, "Hey, what's going on?"
You already know who that is.
No,
You already know.
I hear it.
Richarlison missing a sit. I can already see it.
I think they're gonna be chasing their first win for ages.
Oh my
Like
god!
Christmas time, it'll be like
I'm telling
the
you.
longest streak without a win.
I don't believe they might be the team to break. He's right to break down Derby.
Between us here, what month do they get their first win?
So what we're in August now.
November.
August.
You say November?
November.
I'm going October.
October.
The
I
closest.
say September. I'll go next week.
Okay,
September.
I'll say September.
I do.
I say they're gonna catch someone.
I've been hassling. I've been real.
No, I'm literally going October. And their first point, I think that
Boxing Day is crazy.
their first point they're gonna get is gonna be in August.
Are we saying
September.
point or win?
They'll get
October, I'm saying first win.
They'll draw with
September's their
someone
first
somehow.
point.
Okay, calm.
September,
I'm
they're
saying
getting
win.
written off.
I'm saying
September,
W.
they
A
might as
win,
well just
a win,
highlight their
yeah.
name red. You know that. In
No, I'm
September.
saying a win though. A win.
Oh, win.
Point win is a win.
Win. Like they go and get all 3 points.
I feel sorry for them, man.
That
Their
might be
fans are
tough.
just-
I reckon
their
they'll
fans are
catch
just there for
someone
vibes.
cold. At home. They'll catch their
So
first.
October, the first game is Tottenham at home.
I said October's now.
October.
I said October. That's the first one.
October's looking a bit thing. They got Tottenham at home, Forest away, Aston Villa away, Liverpool at home, United away.
They're definitely getting one of them. One of them is getting it. I promise you.
Nah,
It might even be Liverpool. You know, it might even be Liverpool.
Someone is holding it.
This is harsh. 5th of December, they got Arsenal at home, and then 9th of December, they got Man City at home. Poor guy.
I think they're conceding 14 goals in those 2 games.
They might.
No. Take the Vaseline out. They need snooze. They need a Siberian. They need a
Do
snooze.
you think they'll be the record amount of goals conceded?
I think
Potentially, you know.
Record amount of
What
goals
did they concede against Brighton? How many?
5.
4, right?
Was it 4 or 5?
Was it 4-1?
Oh, 4-1.
Who scored for them?
Sorry, yeah. Evan Ferguson scored a lot.
No, who scored for Luton?
let's see.
Morris.
It was a penny. It was a
Yeah,
penny.
Morris was a penny.
Oh, okay, fair.
Brian, we had the correspondent said that was a harsh penalty.
And that was a harsh penny.
But give it to Luke.
It was
Yeah.
That's harsh.
It's like, welcome to the Premier League, boys.
Give it to the first one. He's like, no.
I couldn't even watch the Brighton game, so I didn't get to watch the Zerbi ball.
Yeah.
But funnily enough, everyone's playing the Zerbi ball in the Premier League right now. Everyone's doing that 3-2 build up, 2-3 build up.
Yeah.
A lot of teams are doing it, you know.
Wait.
Have you not noticed it?
When did it become the Zerbies thing?
Whose was it?
Ange.
Is Pep not the guy?
No.
3-2-2-3.
I think Pep adapted it though. Like he adopted it.
Pep adapted the Zerbi.
Pep gave you the 4 centre-backs.
I said the wrong
John
word as well.
Stones stepping into
Adopted.
midfield, turning that into a 3. Has always been his thing.
But I saw De Zerbi use it
Your
before.
mate started copying Arteta,
my mate.
and then De Zerbi came in midway through.
You did a video of him.
Mr. Cool.
No. The
When did
Zerbi.
Pep start doing it?
If I'm not correct,
Start of the season.
no. If I'm not
he
wrong,
didn't start,
if I'm not
sure.
wrong, if I'm not wrong, De Zerbi started it like December, January times.
Adopted it.
December, January times.
sure.
Yeah, December.
John Stones was going in midfield.
Maybe
2022.
No, it was this year. John Stones was this year centre midfield.
This
When
year.
they were tweaking, they were doing a bunch of
this
tweaks.
year.
Are you
This year.
tweaking? Are you tweaking? Where he's tweaking?
I'm trying to
Yeah.
think. I'm tweaking now.
Yeah, it's this year.
If I'm not mistaken,
But
I think De Zerbi.
there's no way
Because we done it. We done it on the weekend.
No.
We done it on the weekend. We did the Caicedo at right back, which was part A.
Yeah.
Goes into midfield.
You lot are cats.
Then you've got Ben White, Saliba, and Timber. Timber cuts in as well. That was the De Zerbi. And then Pep was doing it as well.
Yeah, but Pep started.
He was starting Stones and Ake as the fullbacks, and then Stones
Pep
just stepping
started
into
doing
the
it. I
field.
remember Pep because he put John Stones into the right back coming into the
Yeah.
Diaz
was
wasn't even
earlier.
available start of the season.
Yeah.
So it was a Kanji.
It was a Kanji, Aki,
Aki and the centre-back
they had
Stones.
No, I remember
And
Cancelo
then
was still playing at the
Rico
time.
Lewis.
No, Cancelo was still playing.
Cancelo.
He was still playing in the beginning. Remember?
Yeah, until they had a
Until
little
they had
fallout.
the
He
fallout.
got shipped out in January.
Yeah.
That's when everything
the
changed.
Zerbi, they might be
Everything
on the
changed
side,
after he got shipped out.
We'll see. The comments.
review
If
it.
if the comments have come down, if you lot have watched up until this far, comment Fuad's Tottenham shirt is nice, and on top of that, comment the De Zerbi thing.
SCS_pod, when they tweet the preview, they should, if they pick this as the preview, I don't know what they're going to pick. I don't
That's
know.
true. Yeah, we don't know. Yeah, we don't.
But if they do pick this one,
Yeah.
we'll see if it causes debate on the timeline.
Yeah.
Who picks it?
I don't know. It's some guy. Some
Is
admin.
it?
Some Afghan guy. Yeah, some Afghan guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
African guy. He's dry as well.
yeah, meaty guy.
Meaty
Yeah.
Meaty.
What's the
Media
next?
admin
What's
you,
the
man.
next game on the
Hey man, we're not done with Brighton yet, man.
To be honest, did you watch the Brighton?
Evan
Yeah, I
Ferguson.
watched the highlights. I didn't watch the game.
Yeah, I didn't even watch the highlights.
I should say, Ferguson looked really good. But listen, we have analysis from
Ferguson, can I just say something?
Evan Ferguson.
So-
is he breaking Robbie Keane's record?
Yes. Oh, 100%.
What's Robbie Keane's record?
100%.
All
I
time.
don't even
Top
know.
Irish.
All-time
How many
Irish.
goals?
As long as he stays in the league, of course.
He's gonna be Ireland's all-time.
100%. No, facts.
He is
And
fleecing
if he
Brighton.
came
Oh my
and
God.
replaced Harry Kane at Tottenham,
Oh.
You want him there.
I said,
You need him there.
bro,
146.
See when people were saying Hoyland for 80 M's.
It should have been.
I
Ferguson.
said I'm willing for you. I want United to spend 100 million on Evan Ferguson right now.
He would've
penny
been a
we've just
huge-
every
Right
before
now.
every
Hoyland,
penny we've just got from Kane,
Yeah.
I'd be happy.
I
with
know,
that.
you know
should.
before Hoyland,
I think you
all in
should.
on
the
Ferguson.
two players
I
on the
think you
list
should. I
before
think-
Hoyland,
yeah.
the two players on the list should have been Harry Kane and Evan Ferguson
100%.
on the
bro.
list to buy with the 80 million. Because I feel like you could have got the extra 20
Yeah.
to pay for Kane
Yeah.
and get the you lot could go to Brighton and say here's 70 mil up front, we'll give you 30, 40
Yeah, in
installments,
installments,
whatsoever, blah blah whatever.
No,
and then they would
I
have been
genuinely
good.
believe we should have went for Evan Ferguson.
Yeah, he's
Obviously,
a
Hoyland,
player.
Like I've seen videos of him.
Yeah,
Like
Looks
there's
decent.
potential. He looks decent, but Evan Ferguson for me, he's the real deal.
he's
the
proper.
truth.
He is
I've
proper.
never seen a guy
His age.
that at that
Yeah.
big at that age, so technically gifted,
Yep.
yet so strong, yet quick, yet can hit with both feet.
Forget that. How
Head.
smart he is.
Technical.
How
IQ,
how
you know
smart
what
he is.
I've never seen a kid that, bro. You know the last person to remind me of something like that?
Rooney.
Wayne Rooney had that.
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't seen a player like that since Wayne
Rooney
Rooney.
had that.
And do you know what I love at the moment?
freak of nature.
Do you know what I love at the moment? He's kind of going under the radar.
Bro, he's on
It's
bench.
not
Yeah.
really,
On the
he
bench.
started on the bench. He's not really getting spoken about. People are saying, "Oh wow, they can't." People can't wait to see Brighton fleece someone for Evan Ferguson.
Yeah.
But no one's really talking about his ability.
Yeah.
They're just talking about how much they're going to get for him.
Yeah.
Nah, his
So
ability's unreal,
this
man.
season, I've got him in my FPL. Scored.
Yeah.
I
95th
think.
minute, yeah.
I think he's.
But
gonna
yeah,
be
only
very
because I know
good.
Yaped's going to start.
I think he's going to be very good towards
Off the bench.
off the bench or starting.
Yeah.
Because Danny Welbeck, there's going to be times where they switch out Danny Welbeck, and they got another striker.
Danny
as well, I
Welbeck's
think they
injury
bought.
prone as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Brighton fans were like not happy with Welbeck. There's like Welbeck had out one of those games where he could have put away 4 or 5.
How many games has he had like that in his
Typical
career?
Welbeck, you know?
How many games has he had in like that in
But
his
Evan
career?
Ferguson would have put away 3 or 4.
Yeah.
and then
So
it
I
would've
feel like he'll be very
If we
good.
had, anyway, if Sir Alex was still the manager of the United team, he would have been my United player this summer.
And he would've came
this
for-
summer.
he would've came for 30 mil.
And
He would've came for
Yeah,
30 mil.
yeah.
They would have both
You
came
think,
together.
you think Ferguson would have let
No,
Harry Kane
100%.
walk?
No way. They
Oh.
both would have came together.
Hey,
I'm telling you. I'm
he would have
telling
been
you.
at your club 2 years ago.
Facts. 100%.
But we have analysis from our classic correspondent, Tactical Regista.
I love tactical
Oh.
regista. Oh, we've
Brighton
missed you.
fan.
We missed you, tactical
We missed you,
regista.
man.
Tilt.
We missed
Phil
you.
Tilt, as usual, has been Brighton
Phil Tilt.
dominant. Luton allowing Brighton to play out from the back by maintaining a narrow structure deep at the back. João Pedro does well to win himself a penalty and scores on his Premier League debut. Good goal for his confidence after the early miss. Great way to start the season for Brighton. Let's move on to the next game, Everton and Fulham. I was surprised as Everton did not. I don't know how they didn't score.
Can I tell you something?
Go on.
If you read out Everton's starting 11, I will be Sean Dyche. Wallahi, if he keeps them up, he's manager of the season. That lineup is the worst lineup I've seen in
Quality-wise.
Premier League football in a long time.
Yeah, it's not great.
It is please read it. It's like Pickford in goal, Patterson right back, Ashley Young left back,
I think you're getting it right. Yeah.
Tarkowski
Yeah.
centre back
Michael Keane.
with Michael Keane.
James
Midfield is the
Garner.
3 black man. It's not black excellent, it's just black. The Corey, Ghana Gay,
Hey.
and Onana.
By the way-
Onana, how he's being tipped at 50 million is a joke.
Yeah.
And up front is like Mopai, Iwobi,
That's the
and Ghana.
Do you know Brighton fans were saying selling Caicedo for 120 million is not a steal. It's the fact that we
Robbery.
fleeced Everton for Mopai. That we
Oh,
got like
Mopai.
He is horrible.
He is not a Premier League striker.
No man.
Guy had a stinker and he put up someone harassing him on the internet. I said, no, brother, if you scored a goal, you wouldn't have posted that. You wouldn't have posted that. He tried to do that. Oh, I'm getting harassed on Instagram.
We're not buying that.
Hey, man, no, buddy. They have the worst team. They have the worst starting 11 in the Premier League.
Hey, no, buddy.
Nah.
I love it.
It's a new season. It's a new season, man. I'm never going to buck Mopai ever. I'm never going to buck him so he can get it.
I hear
But-
it. We have like
Anybody
history
can get it
for
right
Yeah,
now.
we do. I do.
Today, he's like, anybody can get it right now. Anybody
But
can-
listen, that starting 11 is on
But they
par.
recorded the highest XG without scoring.
They're still
Like
ass,
after
bro.
the-
No, they created a
Since
lot
the
of
last
chances.
one.
I can't
No,
lie,
they did
very
create a lot of
unfortunate
chances.
not to win the game.
But I saw the chances they missed.
Yeah.
Nathan Patterson, I don't know how.
Hey,
he
brother,
missed
you're going to miss chance when you have an ass team like that.
that.
You're going to miss chances.
You're gonna
You
have
have
to
no
give a lot of
scorers.
credit to
Like,
Leno as
they're
well,
going to be
though.
another team where teams go to and they're going to be like,
Jack
hey,
Harrison today. That's a good signing.
Yeah.
That's a good
They
signing.
stole him from Aston Villa, I think.
Harrison was meant to go to Villa, and then I think
Yeah.
Villa looked at him and said, "No, we don't want it."
no, he had an injury.
Yeah.
He had an injury, so he wouldn't have passed the medical.
So he's not going to be able to play for like 2 months anyway.
Yeah.
But Everton's like, "Yeah, we'll take it."
Everton are idiots, bro.
Everton are taking crumbs right now.
Bro.
Everton are taking
they're
crumbs.
Even like Dan
Premier League
Juma,
players.
even having Dan Juma, but on the bench. I was just
No,
like,
can I
bro.
be real, G? Jan Juma, it's time to leave the Premier League, man.
Yeah.
Well, it's time to leave
But
the Premier League.
there's nice mosques around.
Bro, what's the point? This second team he's come to and they're saying stay on the bench, man.
No.
Come on, I know he's Dutch.
him, man.
I know he's Dutch. I know he's Dutch and what.
That one out.
But like, bro, you can't be at Everton sit on the bench.
He's a quality player.
You're
man.
right. I think he just came for the mosque. He came for the mosque.
Yeah, he came to go to
There's some
lectures.
good quality
Came to go to lectures.
Dan
man.
Juma
There must be a
is
nice
top.
mosque.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
He needs to call
Here's the
Saudi.
thing. If they're gonna stay up the season, they're gonna need him.
Yeah, no facts. I agree. No, I agree.
If they're gonna stay up the season, they're gonna need him.
I get where he's coming from.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, I do feel like he can do a lot for Everton. This
He can do a lot, but I just
You
feel like
definitely do more
he
than
could be
more
Everton was
What
such a
Damari
bad
Gray
move
was for them last year,
More
he
pay.
could be that this year.
And they've got Damari Gray forcing a move out to Fulham, which will be elite for him if he goes to Fulham.
They need DCL fit this
Damari
season.
Gray.
That's
Damari
what
Gray.
Yeah.
DCL, they need. Okay.
DCL, that brother.
Is this the one free strike?
He's still born free. It's him,
I said this,
Mikel
I've been saying
Antonio,
this.
Neil Mopai.
DCL
Free strikers in the league.
might be the worst striker in the Premier League.
Who DCL?
That's harsh.
He might be the worst
I
striker.
think that's
in the
very
Premier
harsh.
Yeah.
Okay, now obviously,
ask Hasib.
apart from the promoted teams, I'm not counting the promoted
Hasib,
teams.
how long
If
have I
you look
said?
at every
been saying
team
this
in the
since
Premier League,
2021.
please tell me a team in the Premier League he starts up front for, because I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Palace.
Man
Crystal
United.
Palace.
No, they
Who
got
starts up
Edouard.
front?
Jordan Ayew.
They got Edouard.
He starts ahead of Edouard. He starts ahead of Edouard.
I don't know about that one.
Edouard, but
You're not gonna talk about Edouard like he's good now.
Well,
You think a couple of stat padding seasons in Celtic?
I don't know.
He's come to Celtic and been a fraud.
He's giving me more. He's giving me more.
He's giving me
it's
more.
just everyone. What's the?
He just dresses up before games, that's it.
Not only that.
Just
No,
looks
yeah, he dresses up for gays anyway. But it's not even about that. It's not even about that act.
starts for
The
Wolves.
only compliment people give is his jump.
Brother,
You know you're a horrible footballer. You're a horrible footballer. The best thing, your best attribute is your
It's
jumping.
jumping.
Come on,
But it's like Ronaldo's one.
come on, man.
No, Ronaldo has
Please.
everything.
Ronaldo has everything. Let's be real. Come on, G. Everyone, the only compliment
He's
only
got a
gets
better
is
leap than
for-
Ronaldo.
Why are people talking
Come
about
on,
the way he
man.
dresses more than the way he plays football? Why?
He's been injured for 18 months.
Come on, man. Poor guy.
Brother.
Yeah, all you got to look at is his fashion.
Yeah.
So that's all we're gonna judge him on.
He starts for Wolves.
He
He
ain't
starts for
played.
Wolves.
But
thing
he
is, I'm
had,
not saying- I'm
he
not saying
had
he's great.
one purple patch.
I believe that.
One purple patch.
He made a living
And he
off
made,
that.
That's it.
I get it.
He was getting called for 70 mil to
England
United.
call-ups.
Did he go in the He got England
He
call
got
up.
England caller. He ended up going to the Euros.
World Cup. Was it or Euros?
Was it Euros?
Yeah,
He ended up going to
yeah.
the Euros. Come on, G. This guy
But
is
I
not-
still think if he was fit for
The
Everton,
funny
he would
thing
jump.
is, Everton need him badly.
That's what I'm saying.
Was he not back last season?
Nah.
Nah.
Was he not
He
playing
got
last
injured
season?
straight away.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
He's got a bad
I'm
injury
not
record,
convinced
man.
with him,
Yeah.
man.
Dele Alli as well.
And I
They
met
need
him
to
in
bring
real
him
life.
back.
He's a nice guy, man. So,
Yeah.
Bring Dele Alli back
Maybe
as well.
Dele Alli remontada, maybe.
Yeah, bring him back. He's
Maybe,
feeling a
maybe.
bit down right now. The fans will get back on him. I
Yeah, I
feel
saw
like he'll be
the
good for
fans had a
them.
really nice
I feel
message
like
for
he'll
him.
help them.
Yeah.
Me and this guy have been saying DCL for the last 2 years.
Brother, 4 years.
We've been saying
Three, 4 years.
for early days. That guy is not it. Bro.
He is not the guy.
I've never been the biggest fan.
Guys-
but I think
guys
for
who-
Everton, like that's the kind of striker who, if they go down, he'll stay with them and bring them back up.
Guys,
and then he'll
yeah.
score.
That's fine.
That's
That's
level.
fine.
That's
That's
level.
level. That's level.
Guys,
That's
on
good.
this
That's level.
podcast, hey,
That's level.
Hey,
Go there.
there was brothers on this podcast. There's brothers on this podcast. His name might be in the title of the podcast, saying, "I need him at Arsenal."
Yeah.
Shocking.
I was just about to say
He was fighting his case, and I was looking at him like,
fans
"What are
were
you talking
fighting
about?"
He's
DCL.
I'll be real, man. He keeps talking about the Arteta hits and all that stuff, but he has
know,
misses
his
as well,
manager's
man.
got
Sharky has misses, you know.
You know, man, is what new toys. You know when your mum is taking you to shops and you just want anything that you just see. Like, just because the fact that it's been brand new.
Yeah.
I'll take one. You know what I mean? That's what it is.
take one
I'll
DCL.
Yo,
take
he's
one
jumping.
DCL.
He's jumping. Bro, why are you telling me about the brother jumping? Why is he good at plyometrics? Why? Why is he good at plyometrics?
NBA. We're not
What the hell? Go play a game, man.
Sharky said at one point he had shades of Ronaldo.
He did. He's a sick man. It was that purple patch. I remember that. And we looked at him like, huh?
Delete.
You know,
He
he's so
said he got- he
Sharky's
said
so
he got
lucky.
shades
You know,
of
Sharky's
Ronaldo.
lucky that TikTok account wasn't run then.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, it wasn't.
Do you
He
know
was
the
lucky.
SS pod admin needs to find old clips of this?
Yeah,
guy,
he
man?
does. He does. You
I'm
know, he
telling
does.
That Afghan smelly.
tell
He
you,
needs
I'm
to go to
telling
the
you.
archives. Huh?
Shades of Ronaldo.
Shades of Ronaldo.
That's upset me. But his leap, bro.
His leap.
Leap high.
Brothers are talking about plyometrics. Come on, man.
His vertical.
What? Come on, bro. You're playing the wrong sport.
On my life, I was even saying back then, I'll take Chris Wood over DCL, bro. I would take.
I say Ashley Barnes.
I'll take Ashley Barnes.
Oh, where is Ashley
all
Barnes
these,
now?
man.
Where is he?
I'll give you all of them.
Find out what Ashley Barnes is doing. Let's see what Ashley Barnes is doing, man.
You know, I'm telling you, Broski, Edouard is better than
No, he's not.
I'll tell you with you.
I'm
You know what?
telling you.
Yeah, I when Edouard came to Palace, I was like, yo, finally someone who's gonna get Ayew out of here. To this day, I see Ayew in the way.
He's cool though.
Nepotism, Mr. Nepotism. Man.
No, there's no nepotism. Edouard is a dud. That's all it is.
Bro,
I
I'm
don't
telling
think
you,
so.
He starts at Villa.
I would take us to take
he
him over
gives
this
me,
year.
you know what Edward gives me? Ndombele vibes.
Can I be honest with you?
As a
My
striker, as a
agenda,
striker.
He's a striker in Ndombele.
my agenda does not let me take anyone above DCL.
Does he start for Villa already?
Does he start for Villa?
Okay, can we?
Can I be real? He starts ahead of Havertz. That's how much I hate Havertz. That's how much I hate Havertz.
Villa, he doesn't start. He doesn't start at Villa. Are you crazy? Who? Watkins.
Watkins.
Starts ahead of Watkins, man.
It's time to wrap up the podcast.
Aight.
Alright, we need
Wrap
to
up.
move it.
Let's wrap up. Is that the last game? Was that the last game? He's trolling. Was that the last game? Was that the last game?
No, there's one more game.
For goodness sakes, man. I thought it was time to wrap
But
it up.
Everton, we got them going down the season.
Get them out of here, man.
Fulham. I don't know about Fulham, man. Fulham are a bit shaky for me.
Shaky wakey.
And,
They got the win. They got the dub.
I
But
think
They're sly as well,
To be
you know.
fair though, that game-
They're very sly, you know. Do you see what they did with Willian? They need to get investigated for that.
they
He signed to a new contract
And
just to try sell him to Saudi.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
that? He signed, and then 2 weeks later, Saudi was like, "Yo, we want him," and they said, "Yeah, you can go." It's a bit sus.
Who are they owned by?
I think the guy who loves Michael Jackson a lot, the guy who put the Michael Jackson,
Fayed.
yeah,
No, he sold them to the Jacksonville Jaguars owner.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you might be right. Yeah, you might be.
Oh,
right.
the guy with the big mustache.
yeah,
Yeah,
But there's nothing wrong with
yeah.
that though. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, but I feel it's a bit dodgy.
It is dodgy, but
It's dodgy.
we can get away with it.
It's a bit dodgy.
You sign a player, now you don't want the
Yeah,
player.
but no, I think Fulham will do good. They're trying to bring back Mitrovic. I don't know if he played this game.
No,
No,
him
no,
and
no.
his side.
Yeah,
Did he not?
because
on the bench?
I think he might.
because he said he'll never play for them again. And then yesterday when Neymar went to Al Hilal, that's a conversation we need to have soon.
Yeah.
And
We need to get our Premier League roundups and just do world roundups.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just transfer roundups.
Yeah.
But when they signed Neymar, they went straight back in for Mitrovic. So and he really wants to go, and he said
He's
he would.
willing to kick down doors to go there.
Bro, he's a
He
big
told
youth.
Fulham, I'm never playing for you guys again. If you-
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
so I'm never playing
If
for
you
you. Lot.
reject that
He
bid,
said,
that's
"Let me play for my dream club."
Yeah.
I'll be real though. The players do not care about contracts these days.
No,
They don't care.
player power right now is
I bear in
ridiculous.
mind, Mitrovic is Serbian, brother. Sit.
Yeah,
Just
I'm not trying to have
listen
that
to what he
angry
says. Listen to what
6'5"
listen to what my man's telling you, man.
Yeah.
Just-
Yeah.
Imagine him come knocking on the door and say, "I want to move to Saudi." What are you gonna say to him?
I'm saying, yeah, go. When do you want to go now?
mean no?
Yeah, no.
What do you mean no?
Yeah, you see?
Come here, Marco. Where you go? Come here, Marco. I say I'm going.
What do you mean you don't like us? What do you mean you don't like us?
You don't like.
What do you mean you don't like us?
If you don't like us,
If you don't like us,
Marcus Silva just trying to tell him, yeah, he can kick him in the chest.
Yeah.
Marcus Mitchell kicks him in the chest.
if you don't like us, hey, that's a crazy one.
Someone told like you.
Marcus Silva's like, I'm not selling you.
I'm not telling you, you're not going nowhere. I'm not telling you.
If you don't like us, if you don't sell, I will kick you.
Marcus Silva's like,
If you don't,
Marcus Silva's like,
I will take your mother and your father and your sister.
Marcus Silva's like, I wasn't talking about you, brother.
I was talking about you, bro. I was talking about Vinicius. I wasn't talking about you, bro.
Bro, man.
Come on, man. Hey, that was. Hey.
Hey. Let's go to the final game of the Premier League roundup. Sheffield United against Crystal Palace. Why? Why? Hey, Ray Hudson, he's got some fight left in him.
He's done.
Oh my god. Mitrovic is a gunman, you know.
But do you not want that guy knocking on my door, man?
If you don't like us,
I don't even want to see. I don't even want him to see this podcast. I wasn't involved. My brother, I wasn't involved. I love Serbians. I'm not
I
involved.
don't live too far from Fulham. I'm joking, man.
That's just scary. That's just coming on your doorstep.
I bump into him on road like,
And he goes,
I saw what you say about me. I saw him here. Full hard. I saw what you.
That wasn't me, bro. That was He-Man.
Oh my
You got, you're walking around with a target on your back.
Oh my.
Let's go to the final Premier League game. Sheffield United lost 1-0 at home to Crystal Palace. Hey, there's some fight left in the Royals, and you see his beef with the Sheffield United player.
Hey, I
Can't
love
lie, that beef took a couple years off his life. That beef took a couple years off his life.
That guy was confused.
Yeah,
You know what it was? He started laughing. So
Bro,
what
you know what it was? Is I could tell.
You see the anger in it. He's
He pushed him
Yeah.
on his bladder.
yeah.
You know, at that age.
Yeah.
The weak bladder kids. He's like,
I'm about to piss myself.
I've been real.
can't
Prime
see.
1932 Roy Hodgson would have had him in.
Yeah.
Sparkle. He's kidding.
Aye. It's good tears. Aye, they're crazy.
I'm actually laughing too much. No.
Nah, but fair enough though. Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
Was it Hudson Edward did score, didn't he?
Yeah, he did score.
Oh, man said DCL to start. Hey, man.
DCL can never.
Hey,
DCL can never.
He
You would, but you get injured after.
Yeah,
That's
probably
what
still.
happens. That's
Yeah.
what happens. What we're saying, a lot of people have Sheffield United going down. I have Palace like kind of flirting with relegation a lot, man. Without Zaha.
To be fair, Palace were lucky to
And
get
no,
away with
and
3
Elise
points,
looking like he's gonna leave as
yeah,
well.
man. If you lose Zaha and Elise, who the hell is dragging you up?
Callum Hudson-Odoi.
Great shout.
That might be a good move.
That's not
I've
great.
said
shout.
Poor
I
guy
said
went from
Callum
60 mil bid
Hudson-Odoi
from
and
Bayern.
Balogun.
I would say, yeah, go get Gallagher again.
Gallagher,
Poor guy.
Hudson-Odoi, Balogun. Raid the 3 big clubs. Long sign.
Raid who? They ain't not raiding us.
Balogun?
Balogun on loan.
Balogun alone is not
Yeah,
bad.
right.
I mean, you lot aren't going to
right.
get the 40-50 mil. You
We are. Monaco's
Nobody's paying that.
coming. That's why debate's got chunks. Them lots of Monaco.
Oh,
right now.
they're
Force them,
negotiating
they're forcing them.
I hear it.
I hear it, brother. I hear it.
But
And
listen,
to be fair though, Crystal Palace, very lucky to get away with a win. Still, it could have gone either way.
Yeah,
Both teams
generally.
create chances, and then obviously, luckily, Crystal Palace took theirs, and that's it really.
Palace fans are saying Lerma's a revelation, man. Your boy, man. He played really well that game.
Who?
Jefferson Lerma.
Jefferson Lerma, that's not my boy.
You signed him on
That's
FIFA
not my boy, man.
agreement.
That's not my boy.
Signed him on deadline day on FIFA. Hilarious.
That's not my boy.
As a Premier League club.
That's not my boy.
But I was checking as well. Apparently, Sheffield United fans are like, that's one of the weakest lineups we had in the past 2 years. It's very poor service for the strikers. Defenders didn't seem to be in their game today, and midfield just seems non-existent. So it wasn't their strongest team, but they lost at home for the first game of the season.
They look like a championship team. Saw their lineup as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Asula's good though. Is he
Yeah.
young? How old is he? He's quite young, isn't it?
I think he's young. Yeah.
Yeah, like he looked good though. He looks sharp.
He looks like he could do something.
Yeah, he definitely.
There's gonna be like bright sparks out of these
Yeah,
Premier teams where next season they'll be like, yeah, they'll get big teams.
Sheffield are
Yeah.
in a lot of financial trouble, though, which
Yeah.
is why they obviously haven't been able to sign.
That's why they
players
want to
yet.
get relegated, get the parachute payment.
Low key.
That makes
I think
sense.
that Luton plan definitely works for them because their financial situation is a mess. Like, I don't think a lot of their senior players that they even had in the Premier League last time, they aren't on contracts longer than this season. I don't think
wow.
so. They're really struggling. So
They even sold Sanderberg to
Burnley.
yeah.
Burnley.
So
They're
they've
rivals,
sold
basically.
two
See
of
the
their
announcement
best
video?
players that they've come up to Burnley.
Yeah.
Was it not Archer? Forgot his name.
Harriota.
No.
I can't remember. There was another one as well. Anyway, but they've sold two of basically.
Who
their
signed
best
Alex
players.
Scott?
Alex Scott was signed by Bournemouth.
Bournemouth.
Oh, it's Bournemouth.
Yeah, Bournemouth.
That's mad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bournemouth for me this season,
That's
they're doing
mad.
things.
Did I
They're
not say
doing
that was a
things.
player for Bournemouth to sign? Alex Scott.
I don't remember.
And remember we were doing that little thing, one player to sign for every team.
Can't remember.
I didn't even know
Oh.
he signed him.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I'll find
I
that
Alex
clip
Scott.
for you if you want.
He's-
Yeah, that's mad. No,
Him
that's
and
cool.
Brooks.
It's too late now. It's too late. It's too late now.
You should have here. You're in Toronto for a week. That's what happened.
It's all right.
You forgot about everything. But listen, that's the last game of the Premier League roundup. But let's we still have a little bit to talk about our FPL. We have a little mini FPL league with just SDS boys, all staff and talent.
Check who's first.
Who's first?
Let's check who's first after tonight.
You know what you should do? You should get a screenshot of the table.
Yeah.
And post it on the screen.
I already knew.
Is it SDS familiar?
I thought you because you lost your job. You might
Is it
not.
SDS familiar? Yeah.
You're right. You're
So
fair.
Abs is first right now.
Is it?
Ollie
Abdullahi.
Stricky Reds. Yeah.
I'm 7th. My
He's
God.
first. I'm second. I'm
85
second.
points is very good.
Yeah, that's a very good week. 85 points. Who did he have that was like the needle mover? It's
I'm next to
Onana got 9
star
points,
player
that's why.
Faisal. This is horrible.
Hey,
Onana got 9 points.
Guys, there's a screenshot on the screen right now. You'll see where we all are.
top five. Yeah, top five.
Joint third. That's not bad.
That's a good link up. That's a good link up.
That's a good link.
Hey,
I see that.
for all of us.
Yeah.
Beat them booze. We're not doing very well.
Oh,
Wristless Carty.
Is that Mr. Mastermind winner in the
Mr.
relegation
Barnes,
zone?
oh no.
What did he call his team? Weed them booze.
Yeah. He thought he did something.
Really thought he was them booze.
Yeah.
Who's at the bottom? Who's right at the bottom?
The SDS TikTok editor. Yeah, man. He triple captain. Wait, he triple captain Julian Alvarez in the first game.
Instead of a Haaland. At least have a Haaland as captain.
Triple captain. He
Be
triple
triple
captain.
captain.
Bro, that's crazy.
That's crazy,
You
man.
must have saw something.
Who's second? Who's second last?
Rin.
I mean,
Expected.
I expecting.
Low ball knowledge.
Nah, to be honest, Rin is actually good at FPL. We was in the league last year together.
Swear.
He was in the top
Like
5.
mid-table, no?
Last
Me
season.
and him, it was like one place below. I think I was maybe one place
Oh,
below.
it says-
I think last season he was
Yeah.
pretty decent.
Is there a forfeit or a prize for the winner? In the
that's still to TBD from the owner of SDS.
Yeah.
He's our silent owner. Sometimes he pops in every now and again,
yeah.
but he's gonna decide what our forfeit would be.
I need
Or
also-
it might be a forfeit or a trip for the winner. Might be either £1,000 cash prize or a trip to Toronto.
Okay, I'm taking shit seriously.
man. Yeah.
I'm taking this shit serious. Yeah,
I've missed out on too many cash prizes already, man. That penalty shootout, PS4, PlayStation, Mastermind.
You need to win something. Tell him. You need to
Bro, I need something,
I
man.
need something.
But listen,
Spurs ain't winning.
we also have I also have an STS league with for the public STS fans, for the fans. Are you guys all in that? Right?
Yeah, I'm in that. I'm in that.
I'm 5,005.
5,005. I am
Where are you at?
2,458.
Jesus.
Hey, swear.
What are you?
There's
3,787.
actually no league table.
No, there is. You have to scroll down. So I'm gonna put a screenshot of the top 10 right now of what it looks like. Who we got? We got Joshua Robinson, New Stelio, 109 points. Wow, he had a very good one.
Blood fire.
How'd you get 109 points?
Saka.
Bench boost.
Haaland at Isak.
Bench boost. That's right. No bench.
Oh,
boost.
bench boost.
12 points for Leno and João Pedro. Nice to him.
Easy.
That's the one. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, someone's a big abs fan.
Yeah, Team Busquets. But listen, the top 10, someone took my cruise control. God damn. But listen, that's
It's
out
not
there.
very original, is it? Cruise control.
My name was gonna be not got a Kalu.
But then pending moderation.
Because I did big Illy Willy, but then I forgot you can't say Willy, and I didn't even mean it as Willy.
You know, I actually thought he called his team pending
That's
moderation.
what I thought.
Yeah,
I was
nah.
like, oh, this is kind of clever.
It's actually.
Bro, I tried to do big Illy Willy because obviously people used to call me that when I was younger, but not in like a Willy way, just rhymes.
Yeah.
And then they said moderation. I was like, damn.
Get this guy out
damn.
here, man.
I was like, damn, man.
They used to call you that when you were younger?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
I said in PE, they used to call me Big Willy.
Man.
Is that you, Willy? Big Willy.
Even the teachers used to call me that.
Cut the cameras.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up, boys.
Wrap it up.
And SCS League, I'm going to put a screenshot of the top 10 right now. That's how you guys are doing. Comment down below if any of those teams are yours. Thank you guys for checking out this Premier League roundup, and we'll see you soon. Goodbye.